He said, hey, look. He said, hey, look. He said, hey, 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 hey.
Welcome to the Snark Tank. You're about to get your ears glazed by the great Chris Ray Gunn, Derek Blackman, and Tom Sweeney. Sit back and prepare for some action. Sit back and prepare for some glazing glory.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Snark Tank podcast. It's me, your host Chris. It's that, Derek, and that's it.
It's good to be here.
It's good to be here.
Good to be here, the dual podcast that we've had for 4+ years.
I'm a tree.
What the fuck?
I'm a tree. Tree. I'm a tree.
That's exactly the sound the trees make. That's
Wow.
Tree.
I didn't know the tree sounded just like Louis Armstrong.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a stretch, but I'm a tree. Tree. Russell.
Merry Christmas, Russell.
That's what they do.
Russell.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody. Jesus was not born this day. Wasn't it like March or something?
It's spring.
It was closer to when it was not freezing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Merry Christmas. I guess
Yeah,
post-Christmas because people are going to get this,
Whatever.
Patrons might get this on Christmas.
Patrons might.
Good for you.
Yeah, whatever.
Good for you. Hope you had a good Christmas. Hope it didn't suck. Hope you didn't get fucking cold even though you deserve it.
Hope you're not Jewish so you can actually celebrate Christmas.
Well, I mean, if
And
you
then-
are,
and-
you
and-
get
and-
don't you get like way more presents though?
I don't fucking know shit. I don't know shit about Judaism, bro.
I mean, I think, well, they get more presents, but they get shit, right? Don't they get like dreidels and like Ben Shapiro's used yarmulkes and stuff like that?
Those Jewish probably got property.
Yeah,
Property is crazy.
they get settlement property.
You wanna move
That's
that?
crazy.
They're giving a country
Slide
that's
that
not
out.
theirs,
Not
shit like that.
Go there.
Sorry.
Let's not go
Merry
there.
Christmas, everybody! I hope you got all the fucking bullshit that you wanted, and or if you're old, you just had a decent time, I guess.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah. I'm not gonna really like.
I'm not a Christmas person, really.
Christmas. It makes everybody fucking nervous and upset because they're broke. The traffic sucks. Stores suck. Everybody's on edge. And then there's like a huge, massive like cum dump relief after it's over.
Yeah.
So I'm like, the people that really enjoy it, who? Isn't it just kids? Because they don't have to worry about that shit?
Just enjoy it because it's the festive
Because
time.
they're not dealing with the shit. Right? Like
Children have the best time during Christmas because specifically they're not thinking about that.
Yeah.
It's just, gifts are coming. But Lily likes presents because she likes giving presents though. That's like her thing.
She's like making presents?
She likes giving
But
presents like that.
besides that, is she like running around like collecting all the stuff? And she likes that?
She likes
Good
it.
for her, because that's
that's her
good for her,
thing.
'cause
I
fuck that
don't
shit.
like Christmas simply because of the fact that it's just annoying. The time of year is annoying to me.
It's annoying to you?
Yeah, it's annoying.
In what
my
way?
pockets are so much shallower.
I've given up on caring about that shit, dude. I start saving for Christmas in like fucking July.
That is such a
That's so insane,
sad
yeah.
thing to hear.
It's not a ton of money.
That's such a
like,
privileged thing to think.
This nigga
even.
just said it's not a ton of money, but he's saving since July.
I have a
The
Christmas
thing-
savings
the thing
account.
is this, right? I start saving early because I know I have a big family. I have a big immediate people that get around me. So I'm like, to alleviate this and not come to fucking December and be like, well, I can't pay my insurance.
But listen though, you said that it's not that much. However, you save since July.
Yeah, I save.
How do you
I save
reconcile those
I
two
save
things?
a bit of money from July. Like I'm not saving like $700 a pop all those months. That's crazy. But I save like $100. I'm like, I'll put this aside.
Just for Christmas?
I mean, I could.
It's so psychotic.
It's a 10-person family, dude. It's a 10 immediate person family. It's a lot, dude.
Look, man, this is why you
And then we celebrate Christmas.
You get the home
4 times.
You get the bar speaker for the family. You know what I mean? You like here you guys have the big TV. I'm sure they already have badass surround sound, but just I didn't realize, and you just get them the sound bar, and then it covers everybody because everyone sits in the living room.
It's crazy. Everybody gets something.
Or
And
people get fucking gift cards. Like what?
shit like honestly, like shit like that. Like
Yeah.
what do you want? You want something like I want this intricate thing. It's like I'm gonna get you a gift card to Target. Shut up.
the Target.
Here's
Yeah,
a Best Buy gift card.
Yeah.
But Lily loves Christmas, and for her, I usually splurge for her. I usually get her something really nice because she's my partner. That's it. Like
Dumb and gay.
Like she got me the best Steam Deck last year, and I was like, holy shit,
it's pretty good.
This is nice.
The best Steam Deck?
Yeah, she got me the LED, the fucking stupid one.
Oh,
I was
like
like,
dumb
I
shit,
just,
like-
I just wanted a Steam Deck,
Yeah.
and then she got me the one that's almost $1,000, and I was like, all right, cool, I guess.
Is there a Steam Deck that's $1,000?
Oh, the one that's like 800 and something, the best one.
It's just
That's a terrible.
It's
I mean, I'm glad. Yeah, it's a good gift.
You think it's a terrible gift?
No. I think it's a good gift. I think it's whatever. Merry Christmas.
yeah. To me, it's like the
That's all.
That's
I
a
wanted.
massive expenditure for what I think a Steam Deck is worth. I think a Steam Deck is worth no more than $400, no matter what is a part of it. You know,
It's
I
it's
agree.
good. It's really cool.
It's the
I agree.
luxury one. You know how
Yeah.
like rich people like to just buy shit that's practical but has extra on it.
Yeah.
Like, so
Right,
they do
yeah.
that.
I agree.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have.
Like I have the PS4 Pro, PS5 Pro right now for the show, but like under no circumstance
Right.
was I even like remotely like, oh man, I really need this. It's fucking $700.
Yeah, there's no way you'd buy. Why the fuck?
No need.
You already have a PC. Why the fuck would you buy?
I have a PC.
This thing?
I have a PlayStation that runs
You have a
perfectly
Play-
fine.
I just recently started playing games on my PC, and I'm like, fuck, my PS5 is probably gonna collect dust. I finally got used to using MK. Finally.
Well, it's interesting. Like how many? There's nothing that's compelled me that I need a PS5. I understand why you have one. If you can afford one, I understand you bought one. Fuck it. But like, you just because like me, even I just use a controller on my PC.
For all purposes, I feel more comfortable using a controller.
Well, like I said, I use my controller on my PC.
Well, I don't really put my PS5 controller on my computer. I can, but I played Final Fantasy.
PS5 controller on PC is terrible. Specifically, it
Is it?
fucks. Yeah. Do you have a
It fucks the
PS5
mic.
controller?
So I heard that the latency was better on the PS4 controller, but I'm just more comfortable using the Xbox One.
Me too. Yeah. I pretty much default to the Xbox,
Yeah.
whatever the modern Xbox.
For,
controller
Yeah, I
is.
have
for
like an
computer, I
Xbox.
use it too. For computer, I use my
But
Xbox controller.
dude, the PS5 controller fucks everything up because there's a microphone in it and there's a speaker in it. So like the second you plug it in, it's like, what is it? What is this?
Wait, you're right. Actually, the PS4.
reads all three
I
of
had
them
that
out.
problem with
It
PS4
does.
too. Actually, I
remember
forgot
when
about
Halo
that.
came out, we were having that problem.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
it's so annoying.
I remember that. Yeah, even the PS4 controller has that issue. I forgot
Really?
that.
That one has
yeah.
the issue with the speaker.
The speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot that was the
What
connectivity
does
issues
the
was a
PS4 controller
thing.
Look like again?
Is it
do I
not
have
Like
one
a
around?
rounder PS,
It's like
it's
a
bigger,
longer.
it's a little fatter than
it's a
a- It's
longer.
rounder kind of.
rounder PS.
It's wider
right?
and longer, like too. Like it's interesting.
And the
I like that
PS5
controller a
It
lot,
feels
actually.
way better than the old G DualShocks, actually.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
Like,
it's their best controller. I
Yeah.
think. Like from
PS4?
from like a form factor perspective. Yeah, like I think the DualSense is expensive and it feels premium, I guess, but it doesn't feel as good. I think
I have no problem with any controllers except for the 64.
the 64 is pretty.
They're
good.
all
well. The
just
Wiimote, the
controllers.
Wiimote's pretty bad.
I guess, but that's
that's
I don't think that's a
insane.
controller. That's not a controller. That's a fucking.
I don't like.
That's an armament.
Is Nintendo ever going to make something that feels proper? Like I know they
No.
made, like I know they had the Pro controller for Wii,
That's
but like
damn near an Xbox controller.
yeah,
but
and I'm just
dumb.
like, well,
It's a GameCube Xbox controller. Fuck baby.
Yeah, it just but it feels worse than both of them.
yeah, it's I don't know, it's
I
they make so much money. I guess it doesn't matter.
well, they're part of their thing is obviously being different. That's like part of their brand.
yeah, I hate that.
And it's like whatever, dude. Like
I hate
I don't.
everything about
It's a controller. None of them have ever bothered me except for the 64. It's the only one that I've ever been like, this is a dumb controller.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
was more.
That's my
bothered
only
by-
line.
It was dumb, of course. Like I remember the first time because I never had a 64. It was when it was just neighbors. I'd go to either neighbor's house, and every time I would find something, I was like, "What Z trigger? What the? There's 4 C's on
Because you're
this."
supposed to hold it. You're supposed to hold it like this.
It was.
And I was like, I would hold it the
It's a
way like you
controller.
hold every other controller. And I'm like, I can't play this game well. And then I remember I finally started holding the right way, and I was like, this is so stupid.
You know what I have to say about because you're trying to do mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
I gave up on that so many years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave up.
Depends on the game I'm playing.
I did it
now.
for like 3 straight months, and I hated it still. And I was just like, I'm not. This
I only
is so
do it when
pointless.
I have to. Only
Yeah.
when I have to. When I'm forced to, like, say, I
If
want
it's like
play.
Counter-Strike or something, yeah.
Yeah, you kind of like that's it.
You can't go on a shooting game and not use like if you're like really trying to
If you
play
want to
it,
compete,
if you're
for
really
sure.
trying to play it, you gotta know what you gotta do. Unless you are a demon with the controller.
If you're on if you're on something like Counter-Strike, yeah, there's no shot.
yeah, if you need something like precision, you gotta.
But it's like
you know what you gotta do, man.
I don't know, man. There's something about shooting a gun by clicking that feels like pulling a trigger actually feels just great.
It feels so much
like it
better.
feels so much better to the point where it's just like this is actually like a sizable percentage of my enjoyment of playing games in the first place is just this ergonomic feeling.
Right.
To the point where it's just like I'll play like Team Fortress on a mouse, and I'm just like I don't feel like I'm doing anything.
I don't feel, dude. Especially like say if you have one of the games where you have to like aim down your sight, it's like right click, and you're like it just feels with right click, left click. I'm like it just
it's
feels
like the opposite.
Stupid.
Like,
it just feels like
I get it.
Yeah.
I'm like okay, but again, I'm not a competitor. I don't do that, so it doesn't.
Yeah.
But it is. I have a desk that's too it's too high, and so. I can't relax.
You can't set your shoulders. You're like this.
So I'm like, fuck. I feel I'm actually. I feel like my carpal tunnel has tripled because of the desk and just the awkwardness of it when I'm trying to play mouse key. Like, let me play old Dragon Age again or something, or like stuff like that. Like you can't get around it. You can. It never works for me well when you use
map it.
When you map it, it doesn't work for me well.
Dude.
It never works for me well.
Yeah.
I'm trying to map a game because I want to play a certain Pokemon mod on my Steam Deck, and I'm trying to map the controllers right now, and I want to kill myself. Because I'm like, this is so. How do people just do this? People just like, oh, I'm gonna do this. It just makes me think. But when I play mouse and key, I put like my keyboard all the way up by like right under my monitors. And I just used my fucking mouse like this.
Really, like this?
Yeah.
Oh my
Just
god,
like this.
that's so ridiculous.
Because it doesn't feel comfortable any other way.
Is that not inherent? Yeah, right.
That's the
the problem for me.
But in that way, in this ridiculous way that I'm like doing this, it feels comfortable. So I'm like, I just fine, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah,
I mean, I like to kick back, right? So
Exactly.
That's true.
I'm the way back. I just can't. I wish that I could kick back on a mouse and key. I'm sure there's people that figure out how to do it.
It's like that World of Warcraft South Park guy.
It's literally that dude
He's, like,
that's
slumped over.
like
iconic.
I want to do that shit, and I can't do it. It's mainly the keys. The mouse is not as hard to just navigate or whatever, but it's the keys, especially if I need to if I'm trying to move with precision.
Yeah.
Right? And then I'm like,
for me, it's the key.
I don't feel
key
good.
Key placement is the fucked up thing for me because I'm not used to that.
Yeah.
I'm getting better at it, but I'm still like, what the fuck is going on? Sometimes I get like jumbled up, and I'm trying to run away from something, and I'm running toward it, and I'm like, no, it's gonna be probably like D, not W, and I run into the problem, and I'm like, because I panic.
It's the DDR movement, man. For me, it's just like it's so fucking
I played the
weird.
fuck out of
It is.
Spider-Man, that's why. So my brain's kind of fine with that. I play the fuck out of games like that, like a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with it in the context of that, but in the context of like moving around a fucking character on a screen, it's just like, what? This is so
it's
inelegant.
easier for third-person games. Like when I played Resident Evil mouse and key. That was like a game I'm playing right now that I'm almost done with.
Resident Evil?
Yeah.
Which one?
Mouse and key? Played Resident Evil 2 with mouse and key?
Like the
new one
remake?
Yeah, the newer version of 2, and that helped me a lot because that's third-person games feel better when I play with because first-person feels odd as fuck for me.
Yeah, I thought it would be the opposite.
For me, it feels way more like when I play
I
Rivals, I play mouse and
mean.
like because I think for me it's just like it's like tunnely in a way that's strange, opposed to like when I play games that are third person, it kind of gives me like a bit of brevity, like I kind of know what's behind me, I guess.
It kind of inherently widens your field of view, so you
Yeah.
kind of feel more
Comfortable.
I kind of know what you mean, because that's when I played the Division or the Division 2, I think. That was like a third-person shooter, and I remember playing that with mouse and key. I feel like this feels pretty good, actually. But then, like, I
think it only has mouse and key on PC, right?
I don't. Maybe
Was that one of the silly things about that game?
I feel like that was one of those
Was it?
games that, like, oh man, it's on sale for, and I'm a retard. I was like, it's on sale for like $3 or whatever, and I picked up, and then I was like, no support. What? I was like, damn.
I mean, the Division 2 for $3 is that's a steal, actually. That's a good game.
Game saying no
It's
support
very
is
specific,
crazy.
but it's good.
Some of those Ubisoft games go on sale like it's a fucking steal.
The day after they come out.
Oh, by the way, I couldn't look at, man. I didn't care about Star Wars Outlaws or whatever.
Me neither. Yeah.
But a bunch of Red Dead 2 stuff has been popping up in my feed because of Donkey, because of Axeman. There's people doing. There's a thing going on right now.
Red Dead is cyclical.
It is.
It always comes around. Every time
is.
it's every time it starts to become winter. Like I see the snow, it's just like I feel like people just want to play Red Dead 2 again and go through the snow. It's like my least favorite part of it.
It's the least favorite
That's
part.
the
but
worst part of the game.
Well, it's also the
so-
introduction to it.
It gets so
Of
much
course.
better immediately. Well, no, the best part of the game is Red Dead is probably like Act 3, like Chapter 3. Chapter
The second
3
you get to Saint Denis, I think is like
Saint Denis
my
is the
favorite.
best part, but like when you first get freedom to do shit,
yeah.
like right after you rob the
Right,
coach the first time,
Right, yeah.
But like
Then it's like the game truly begins, right? Now
yeah.
go have fun.
But Saint Denis is like when the world expands. I guess that like big expansion into like you can go to the fucking swamp, you can go fight an alligator.
You can go to Blackwater and try to see how long you can survive.
I went to
That shit's
Blackwater.
awesome.
I went to Blackwater by mistake. You know the missions with John when you go to you go
Yeah,
right
you
by
actually go?
Blackwater.
Yeah.
I went there by mistake one time and someone blew my horse's head off. I was like, what?
Immediately descend on you like you have 6 stars. It's so
Like, why
funny.
are they so mad at me,
I was
dude?
like, how did you even spot me? I literally just crossed the line and then a bunch of assholes show up and I'm like as if there's fucking CCTV of you. It's so crazy.
Oh man.
But, like I was watching all these cutscenes and stuff, and then there was cutscenes of course, the first one, or Red Dead Redemption, and of course, somehow Star Wars Outlaws started getting jammed in there of people making comparisons, and I was like, this isn't fair. But I actually really started watching some of them, and I was like, oh my god, I thought people were exaggerating. You know what I mean? With like, look at how bad the acting is in Star Wars. I thought people were like, they're probably just hating it's Ubisoft, whatever. But I actually was like, nobody's in the living room with me, but I'm looking around like, you see this? I'm looking around like listening. I watched like a handful of the scenes and I was like, this isn't real. Is somebody fucking with me? It made me kind of sad. Where I was like, these people are professional. I'm assuming the people that they're hiring.
You're right, yeah.
So I'm like, what are they telling them? Like, just do whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, cause I'm assuming I'm thinking of it in a way that I'm a voice actor. I have no direction. I have no feel for the game. And so I don't know exactly what emotion I should be conveying.
Is it that bad?
It's really bad. It was puzzling that I met a lot of NPCs, cutscenes and stuff, so I can get different takes of different people. And there was only one guy that seemed like, oh, this guy gets it. But it was just people were talking in ways that's not real. And I was like, oh, that's so unfortunate. It doesn't sound like a real conversation. And then, of course, people are contrasting with Rockstar, which makes it much worse, obviously, because they're masters of that.
They're on another level. Well, they also, I mean,
yeah.
I think comparing anything to Rockstar is unfair just because GTA 5 makes them so much money that they can just afford to just fuck off and do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were able to put GTA 5 out 6 times while they made Red Dead 2.
Right.
They were like, let's put out this half-assed fucking stupid I think GTA 5 story is so bad. I remember
I
playing
don't think
through
it's
it and
bad, but I don't think it's particular. It's
It is
very
not
whatever.
memorable.
It is
yeah.
not.
I don't remember any. The only thing I remember was that torture scene with Trevor. Remember when Trevor tortures that guy? But I only remember that because it was on the news.
Oh, I kind of forgot about it.
That was on the news.
yeah.
I kind of
yeah.
remember, but I also don't.
Yeah.
But
hated it.
I do. Trevor has the most memorable parts for me. I remember
I think
getting
the
the
most-
boat back was so stupid.
The most
fact that
memorable part-
Franklin actually gets on the car to jump onto the. Why would you do that for anyone?
It is crazy. It is insane.
The most memorable part is just Franklin's cousin calling him nigga. Like that is
Well,
just
that-
that is the
yeah.
most memorable part
That
of that
is
game.
absolutely
Like I don't like that game. That part made me laugh my ass off.
That was a
Yeah.
great
That
scene.
shit made
That's
me
a
laugh my ass because I was like, this man just he almost got you killed like 3 times mission prior. And it was like,
yeah.
Yo,
Here's the
can I
thing,
can I low
it's-
chill your
Oh, I was just gonna say, in any of the Grand Theft Autos, have any of those stories felt really good to you?
GTA 4 for me was like really, really great.
Four is probably the best story out of all of them.
Probably.
So far.
When I'm trying to
story.
think of it, it
Yeah.
feels the best, but also
Vice City was fun, but I don't
didn't
remember
really
the
hit
story.
me, if you know what I mean.
It didn't hit me when I was younger. And I guess it didn't hit me this time, like when I played through it as an adult.
Yeah.
But there was way more to it than I thought.
They're not Red Dead's stories,
Right. Like, it's-
they're not.
I mean, really,
They're not.
I
I'm
don't-
sorry. They're not even. I think 4 is a good game. At its best, it's nowhere near as good as Red Dead 1. Even. really.
I think Red Dead 1 is very fine.
I think Red Dead 1 is
Like I think I like John Marston a lot, but I think that game is kind of like.
I'm talking about
Whatever.
simply the story of it. The
I
story
think
I'm not
it's
talking
fine.
about the
Again, I
gameplay.
think that story is very fine. I think Red Dead 2 is so much better. It's insane.
Well, right.
I think-
because you built the foundation on some like
Well,
it's
also
so much
falls
better
back in.
because
Yeah,
of the
it falls
foundation
back,
of one.
yeah, and it falls back into one story.
Well, that's what makes
and
it
why
so.
John acts the way he does.
Yeah, but the ending
It's
of
so-
the ending of 2, when you go to that part, when it's like the epilogue and you're
playing the
with
very
John,
beginning of what I Red
It's-
Dead 1 pretty much.
it's my least favorite part of that game.
It's definitely
by a
it's
mile.
definitely
Well,
the
I think-
slowest part.
Well, it's
you
also
know.
because it's an epilogue. Just like say when you're Jack in Red Dead Redemption, I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. Now it
Exactly,
is satisfying that he shoots the fuck out of that asshole. Like finally, I
goes
forget
and
his
gets-
name, but the one that was homies with Milton.
Yeah.
Yeah,
his
yeah,
partner.
I don't remember.
Like when you finally like
the other
that-
Pinkerton, yeah.
Yeah, that felt very satisfying to the justice, and I'm like, good, but also, I spent no time with Jack in Red Dead 1.
You see him a few times. You're like,
and
oh,
then
you
Red
suck.
Dead 2, I'm like, ugh. I was like, ugh, this little bitch.
He's so cute.
This
He's
little-
this little dumb. He's this little stupid guy.
He's completely. I like that they kept him pretty oblivious to the shit that's happening, but to a fault, to the point where
got kidnapped.
when you're in the epilogue, right, and then if you can scare Jack and lose the mission by blasting some code. I think the guys stole something. There's like
Yeah.
I forgot what it is. But in the epilogue, you could scare Jack and you'll fail. And I'm like, how at this point do you not know what your dad does? How do you not know that he blasts hundreds of people?
It's Abigail's fault. I fucking hate her.
Everybody hates her. She's way worse
fucking-
than like a Skylar, in my opinion.
Dude, people hate.
Is she?
People, in my opinion,
She sucks.
in my
dude.
opinion,
I didn't hate
Abigail
Abigail at all.
is way worse than. Ooh, you go back. Pages in her dialogue, dude.
Why would I? She's a woman. I'm not gonna pay attention.
Maybe that's the. That's wrong.
So
But
you
she-
didn't know she was there even.
I didn't
the fact
see
you know
her.
her name is crazy.
There is like it's particularly in the epilogue too. In Red Dead 2, John is trying his best to do the right thing, even when it comes to protecting the farm that he's working at, and she's mad.
Mm-hmm.
He's mad. Oh, he's taking up arms to defend the property, and she's mad. And I'm like, what do you? It's infuriating. Way more than Skylar. Because
I don't remember.
that you probably blocked it out because you were like, I don't care anymore.
Did you play all of Red Dead 1? Red Dead 1?
All of Red Dead 1?
Well, I'm talking about
a long
2
time
right
ago,
now.
yeah.
Well, no, I'm talking about when Red Dead 1 is like why she sucks so fucking bad.
It's why, yeah, she's.
Because he's like, I'm trying to make a way out of no way. Like, I don't know the modern world clearly, bitch. And like, I'm not doing fuck shit. I'm
Clearly,
like
bitch.
doing stuff that's like trying to fight for my family. And he's like, all you do is cause problems. And then she literally is turning Jack against you the whole time as well, too.
Yeah,
And then
I mean,
Jack is like being an asshole. And you're like, I guess I'll just let you all die. I'll let the farm get ran over too. He goes back with Uncle. That's his name. Uncle. Is
Uncle.
His name. He goes back when he's involved with Uncle, obviously, because that's like his loyalty to him, which is not right in its own right. I agree with that. But like he's trying to do right by the people that did right by him so many times. He was doing fuck shit.
I guess for me, Red Dead just doesn't feel real. Red Dead 1 doesn't feel real to me at all. Like Red Dead 2 feels a lot like very grounded to me, and then Red Dead 1 feels like, oh, here's a. It feels like Wizard of Oz.
I think of that Phantom dude.
Well, there's a Phantom guy, and then there's
hero?
like the snake oil salesman who's like in a play.
I love
and it's
that
like
guy.
it's fun, but it's like I can't take any of this serious. I don't care that like his wife is turning his son against him because this isn't a real person. He's got a good voice.
I mean, I
but
guess,
like
but
I didn't give a shit about anything that was happening.
Red's fascinating.
Red
Yeah.
Dead 2's aesthetic is very, very similar to 1. Is that Red Dead 2, you're playing as Arthur Morgan, who is not for the bullshit. That's the thing. It is very similar.
He's not for
Go-
the bullshit.
go
but
look
he's-
at those games next
but
to
he's
each other.
still a follower. I don't know. I played
think-
it. I played it a couple of times. I played it once after Red Dead 2. I enjoyed it quite a bit. The scenes are fucking fantastic.
Yeah,
They're
it's still great moments, really.
The
Yeah, they're
music's
good.
still fantastic. The missions are still pretty fun.
Yeah.
The aesthetics are obviously shitty because
they're old.
it's
It's old.
not even that it's old, but just location wise, right? It's dead desert.
yeah.
So it looks good for what it is, but unfortunately, God, it is just the amount of terrain and different options in Red Dead 2 isn't.
Yeah.
It's like it's it's crazy to think about it. I was like, damn, this is better than Skyrim. Like, because I remember when Skyrim, I would just be like looking up and like, holy fuck, this is cool.
Did you see that guy? I don't know. I can't remember his name. I think it's Annie Austin or something. He does these like weird. He did a video of like trying to find Skyrim's water source.
Oh no, I never thought about that.
He tracked all the rivers to like different.
He went into caves and shit like that too, through caves.
Yeah,
That's
he figured out like where all there's waterfalls and rivers and all this, but where are they coming from?
Yeah, where's it coming from? Where's the main source?
There's answers to a lot of it. Like they actually did think about most of it. Like it actually does come out of like geysers and like there's like places where it doesn't, but then there's like places where they just give up and the water just like spreads out from two directions to flow into the different rivers. It's awesome.
I've literally never thought about that.
No,
I really want the new Elder Scrolls game to exist sometime soon, but it's not. I don't even think they care.
I mean, they care. It's just a matter of I don't know, man. People are harsh on Bethesda. I like Bethesda games, like still. So like I don't really know what the hunger even is for Elder Scrolls because everybody seems to hate them. Even Skyrim, people are like, "Oh, Skyrim sucks."
Oh, that's silly.
I feel like those are
not your statement, but like the reaction is.
Well, obviously, it's not reflected.
Opportunists.
It's not reflected in the sales, obviously.
Right. It's the opportunists that are trying to. Since Starfield didn't hit as hard as people thought it might have. Let's be vultures and now pretend like retroactively some of these games actually sucked, or
that's everything, dude.
I think people are really spoiled in some way because, and maybe it's because like we're older, but like, dude, I see games that people say like, man, this game sucks, right? And then I look at it and I'm like, and I play some of it and I'm like, when I was a kid, this would have blew my mind. There are games that I remember playing that like I spent like money on, like $40 child dollars, which is a lot of money. You know, and I would just come home, and it would be busted, and it would suck, and there would be nothing redeeming about it at all, and you couldn't even hope that it would get better.
No,
you know, you couldn't even hope for like we'll fix it. It was just shit. I think about like games like have you ever there's a game called Seek and Destroy on the PlayStation 2. It's a tank game. And I remember buying it. I was like, oh, this seems fucking cool, rad. There's tanks and it's got Destroy in the name. This is probably cool.
Yeah.
The worst game I've ever played. Easily. Like it's worse. It's worse than E.T. on Atari to me because at least E.T. is like historically interesting.
That game is fun.
I never played.
It's fun.
I've never played.
It's really bad. It's like it's not like a.
Bro,
I mean, Atari games are terrible.
Atari was like,
by comparison. I mean, like,
dude,
what the fuck?
Our Atari was on its way out. Like, I'm a little kid with barely any memories, and that shit was barely working. that shit was on its way out.
It's like a 30-year-old dog in the corner.
It was old when we opened it. It came out the box.
It
elderly,
feels like that,
dude.
doesn't it? Like it feels like the Atari, despite how old it was, and it couldn't have aged slowly because technology was so slow.
Yeah,
but it feels like the second you open the Atari, plugged it into a TV, and saw what was waiting for you. I can't imagine that people weren't immediately disappointed.
Bro, yeah, because that was literally over 35 years ago. They were happy with it. They were fine.
Think about
the Atari's older than this nigga, dude.
Well, sure.
it's a relic.
But it's like, because I mean, the NES came out around my age.
Right. But the NES...
The Atari was so old that, like, genuinely, it's... The political landscape when that thing came out was so not even close to what it was 5 years later.
No, but Kingston,
it's a relic.
You misunderstand. There's everything that's on the Atari cannot exist anymore.
Yeah, I know.
You have the. We talk about the NES. That's like how many years ago at this point?
NES is like 37.
37?
It's like 37
36 years ago?
Yeah.
It's older than you, definitely. It's like the NES came out like in 97, 96, 87, 86.
Something like that.
So it's old. It's not.
The only thing I know for sure is the PlayStation because it's my birthday exactly. But I think like there are games coming out still that emulate the NES. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you still get pixel art games.
Yeah.
You do not get
You can
like
get Pong.
No, you don't get-
You can Pong.
you don't though.
You
You,
can-
could, but you don't.
Pong.
If
You
you
play Pong.
if you got Pong, that'd be insane. Like, why? At least do something different with it.
That'd be
Holy shit.
fire. Somebody
Brother,
put Pong on the game.
I remember this is when you know a game's bad. You know, you're a kid. You don't have really any expectations other than just being fed. I played Pitfall on Atari.
Oh,
And I was like, this is fucking trash. I'm a kid and I was like, this sucks.
that's the first platformer.
Did you keep playing
though.
it though? Did you
Huh?
keep playing it?
I played as much as
Of course.
I don't know if you can beat the game. I literally, because it was just like you just go. But and I was like, wow, this sucks. But
Pitfall.
like, you know, of course,
What was the first
people
game
that were older than me were probably really like fucking impressed, right? Because like this is the first real, like you said, platformer. Like, what the fuck is cool?
It is the first
can
platform.
jump on things.
You can
from
jump
other
and
things.
fall down ladders and snake. Oh,
I think that's a snake.
That could be a big sperm.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm sure people that are fucking boomers were really impressed.
Yeah.
Like with like this is fucking cool as shit. But me as a little kid, say no real expectations. I was still like, nah. And then I have very vivid memories of my dad plugging in Super Mario 2 or whatever, and that shit was drugs, I guess, because you barely have a concept of the world.
Yeah,
and now
yeah.
I'm seeing this weird land. And dinosaurs shooting eggs at you and shit, bro.
What's crazy?
Crazy.
What's crazy is that like once upon a time I believed in that. You know, like that was like
Believed it.
reality. You know, that was like me. That was like, oh shit, you can be an Italian man and pick
Do you
up dinosaurs
remember-
from their head and fling them.
Do you remember the last time you saw a game that was like, is that real? You know, like something like Fight Night 2000.
Like you thought it was a real thing. Like you thought
where it was the first time you were like, whoa,
It looked pretty
like
convincing.
graphics wise.
I've talked about this on the podcast before. It was the Paul Phoenix's ending in Tekken 3.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, when he gets pulled over by the cop, and that shot of the cop looking over.
and smiling.
It's fucking. He doesn't smile. He just looks like a dickhead with his sunglasses, aviators on, and even to this day, it looks good. It's weird.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like
Derek,
we've done this
Derek,
before on the
Derek.
show.
No, I'm serious.
Derek.
It
I
think
looks
he might be right.
Good comparatively, like it's actually still looks good.
It looks way better than the game it's a part of.
He might
I would
be
give it
right.
no, I'm
that.
serious. Watch when you see it, you're gonna be like,
What is it?
Paul Phoenix ending Tekken 3.
Is it PH Enix?
Yes, it's regular Phoenix.
It's not Pornstar Phoenix.
No, it's not.
Paul
It's
Phoenix Tekken what?
3.
Tekken.
It's a
3
is it Pornstar
ending?
Phoenix? Yeah.
I thought it was the F
Oh, there must be a Pornstar Phoenix, but who are you talking
with the
about?
F.
I love music,
This
dude.
music is so
Bam,
psychotic.
bam, 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 bam. I'll never forget it.
You know about how Paul gets fucking gypped so many times?
Honestly, this looks pretty good actually.
He's
For
like one of the second
this
best fighters in the world.
Is this PS1?
Yes.
He's a good fighter
That's crazy,
without having
right?
like demonic
Doesn't that look
powers.
fucking pretty good for PS1?
That's actually insane for PS1.
Now imagine seeing that when it was live. It happened. Like,
That actually is fucking kind of remarkable. Because even in that shot, like that just looks like a shot of a guy.
yeah. I mean, like the lighting,
Yeah.
and I was like,
It
bro,
looks like a blurry
no.
shot of a real person.
see that? Remember, like now
That's kind of nuts.
mad picture that shit when it came out. That shit kind of freaked me out how good it looked. I was like,
What
holy
game-
fuck.
I don't think there was a. If I remember, it's like so far back in my mind. But like every game, Gears. I think it was Gears. I think there was moments in Gears. I was like, this looks insane. When you chainsaw the couch and the couch rips apart, and I was like,
Oh,
whoa,
yeah.
the couch ripped
Yeah.
apart. Holy shit! Or like, what else? Nathan Drake shotgunning somebody in like freaking the second game where he like blows someone's midsection out, and I'm like, whoa,
Really? I don't remember that.
guy. Well, just anytime when
Yeah.
you're fighting somebody and you're punching them, I'm like, whoa, this looks realistic. I feel like people actually punch like that.
Was it really that brutal? I don't remember.
You don't show the blood, but it's
Yeah, it wasn't bloody. It was violent. It was
was
violent.
really violent.
It was violent in the way that what is it? The Hogwarts Legacy. Have I showed you that?
No.
There's there's a spell in Hogwarts Legacy where it's some levitation thing where you can levitate enemies and slam them into the ground like 4 times or
Damn.
something like that. But like the sound and the screen shake is so much like it is so much more violent than anything I've seen recently.
Let's go.
Like, it's kind of insane. And the fact that it is, like, I guess in Harry Potter is what makes it so jarring.
Yeah.
Because maybe if it was in Grand Theft Auto, it would still be pretty violent, but it wouldn't be
Red
as
Dead
close.
Red Dead's pretty graphically too violent
That's
as
for
well.
sure.
Because you can hear you hear like the like trying to get someone off you sounds.
It's
Yeah.
very-
I remember being blown away by Custer's Revenge.
What is that?
Wait, the historical event? What do you mean?
the video game.
There's a Custer's Revenge?
Oh man.
What are we talking about?
Yeah. There's so
Like, are we talking about General Custard?
yeah.
And then he gets revenge on like the battle that
So
he
there's
lost? Or what-
So Custer's Revenge is an Atari porn game.
I don't know where we're going with this.
This is real. This is I'm
Okay.
not kidding. I'm so not joking. Look it up right now. Look at
You
there's
said-
YouTube videos of it.
You said it's an Atari porn game.
Yes. You
I
can look
didn't
it
know
up.
where
I
you
think
were
it's
going
called
with-
Custer's Revenge, but like the idea is that you
His
sperm
name
on an
Cus-
Indian.
His name is Custard or Custer.
You don't know
General Custard, the guy who got fucking killed at was it sitting?
Waterloo or something?
What? Oh no! Don't do that.
The Battle of the Bulge.
No, it's not the
Big Ben.
the Battle of the Bulge.
Normandy.
Yeah, he stormed he stormed Normandy.
Custard, General Custard.
General Custard stormed Normandy, and
it is.
It's Custard. I looked up Custard.
like Custard. Oh,
because
like
I was like,
the-
what the
okay.
fuck, Custard? That's an
No,
insane name.
Custer's Revenge. It should be. I don't know if it was an NES or Atari. I think it was Atari though, based on what I'm remembering.
So
And the
it's
idea,
Atari
and the
2600.
and the idea is that you cum shot on Native Americans from like a distance.
Oh my god, the music. of
Yeah.
course.
So he's just raping a fucking. Look at it. Look.
Bro, his dick is out.
Look at her, dude.
So
Look-
Binga's
Oh
out.
man, look at those giant tits. Damn.
it's real.
Imagine pulverizing your shit to
Dude.
this.
Imagine
Imagine
beating off to this
beat-
furiously for hours.
But
Beating
that's
the
all they had, so
fuck-
they did.
Dude, that's all they had.
The idea of
so
fucking,
hot.
the idea of passing out covered in cum and this is on your TV.
These niggas had real porn. You know, live action, real people that the production was actually pretty decent, and then they're beating off.
Well,
to
dude,
this
they
shit.
saw the future. They looked at that. They were in front of a computer and they saw in their mind like Overwatch source filmmaker porn from like the future, and then they were like, we must start now.
Dude, it's so much fucking. There is so much Overwatch porn.
I mean,
It's
I
pretty
imagine
crazy.
so.
It's so much. Like I was.
Some of it is phenomenally well animated, too.
Dude, like,
it
I-
is.
Of
it
course,
is-
I recently was watching 3 months ago. I started watching a fucking the Battle of the Last Stand.
Battle of Little Big. Who the fuck is Little Bighorn?
That nigga, your uncle.
My uncle Little Bighorn.
No, there's a Little Bighorn and oh my god, what's the native's name? He was like the famous. I don't.
What, Minnesota?
Yeah, his name's Minnesota. That's crazy how like my mind is. I recently watched this and it's just completely went out of my head. I know exactly why I watched it because I was watching a lot
Maybe
of.
his name is Forgettable Name.
Forgettable. I am forgettable name.
I am Forgettable.
Do you remember
Who are you?
the dude's name? Do you remember the dude's name in Red Dead 2?
Huh?
The dad's name in Red Dead 2?
I forgot
The dad's
their
name?
names.
The chief, and then you have his son's all
Oh,
crazy.
I
Do you
don't.
remember his name?
I don't remember.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
I don't
they weren't
remember
in the
their
game for that long.
No, they're at, the
Relative.
end. They're at the very end of the game, literally.
Right, but yeah.
Well, the very end of the main story, because I remember that's when you have your whole thing with Sean, right?
I don't know, man.
Sean.
Anyway, what should we talk? There's some
Sean.
stuff happening. So,
My boy Sean.
do we want to talk about Into the Spider-Verse and how that's not happening?
I'm mourning one of my friends. 1 second.
Sean.
Hosea. Oh no, Josiah's
Stop!
dead. Stop, dude. No,
We
you brought
can't
it
keep-
back. You
let's-
brought
let's-
it back.
Let's move forward for Red Dead Redemption, please.
I can't. It's so good.
It is good, but let's. All right.
All right. So hey guys. So the Into the Spider-Verse shit with Shamik Moore is going on, and it's happening, and we might get the next movie.
Oh, it's not going because of that dude?
It's not. I don't think that's the reason why. I think there's obviously prior things going on.
There's probably strikes and all sorts of industry. Like there's probably AI things going on that like people aren't comfortable with, and I'm sure there's like a lot of things.
I'm sure there's other reasons why.
There's many other things. But have you seen this?
What happened?
This thing with the voice actor for Miles Morales.
So
Shamik Moore.
I caught. It's so funny. I'd really try to not see anything, and then the Twitter page will default to the For You.
Yeah,
And
Dude,
then,
I don't like that it does that.
Yeah.
And like you
It's
get out of a
annoying.
video sometimes that's on it for you, and it's like, I don't want to see people be racist right now. I'm trying to watch Marvel Rival clips. Like, what's going on?
I'm not trying to see fucking pussy or whatever. Just let me bookmark it real quick and move.
Yeah, like it's exactly fire. But like, yeah. So I saw that he was saying he was with this one girl. I don't know who she is.
It's
Yeah.
Beautiful woman.
So that's the girl that played MJ. That played
So
Liz Allen.
let me explain.
Go ahead.
I know everything about it. Unfortunately, I listened.
Let me do like a general
Play-by-play,
kind
yeah.
a general overview.
Mm-hmm.
So the kind of lore or the general superstition or whatever you want to call it, or the trend in Spider-Man history is that the actor for Spider-Man tends to date the Mary Jane or the love interest of the movie. Tobey Maguire dated Kirsten Dunst. Andrew Garfield dated Eyes. I forgot her name.
Did?
Emma Stone.
I thought he's
Stone.
gay.
I called her Eyes.
Who?
I thought he was gay.
And-
I think he's
Garfield?
probably.
Oh, he's
just-
probably just bi.
I think
if he's not
probably
bi,
gay
he's
now, but like at that time,
Wait.
he's probably like openly gay now and like accepting of it now. But
Oh, you
I don't
think he
think
was-
he's gay. I think he's bisexual.
That I would imagine so. If that's because it was always understood that the actor from Glee is gay, or did he play a gay guy?
The actor from Glee?
Did he play a gay guy?
I know he played
Who's-
a gay.
who's that?
There was
Who's that?
The
Is that
gay,
not the
the
same-
gay kid in Glee.
I've never seen Glee.
Oh wait, he played a
There-
gay. Is that what's happening? Is
Well,
he-
no, the
wait,
kid.
Wait. Hold on. Is he not gay?
I don't
just
know.
put that on him.
I don't know.
Hold on, I gotta find this out real
I mean,
fast.
it's Glee.
He also wasn't in Glee. Andrew Garfield wasn't in Glee.
Who is this? Who's Andrew Garfield? I thought he was
The guy that played
that's
Spider-Man.
the guy. Wait.
nigga's
Hold on,
all over
hold
the
on.
place.
Are
hold
you
on.
okay?
I think I know what's happening right now, and somebody's laughing their ass off because I bet they figured it out. The actor in The Flash, the CW
Ezra Miller?
show.
Ezra Miller.
No. The CW
Oh, yeah.
show.
Hmm?
Oh.
The actor in the CW show, I think, was in Glee, and he's gay, and they look very similar.
They do look sort of similar. I give you that.
They-
have the-
I've never seen
they have
that
the
show,
same
so I
build.
don't-
They
I
have
don't
the
know.
exact same build.
They have similar haircut style, same build, and so
Yeah, I don't think Andrew. I think Andrew Garfield is probably like at most bisexual, or just probably a straight guy who unfortunately is really into musicals.
yeah, he's not gay. I'm thinking of the other guy.
Yeah.
He's not gay. I'm thinking of the other guy.
So Andrew Garfield dated. That was a wild aside.
That's so funny that I did that.
so Andrew Garfield dated.
Sorry, Andrew.
The eye lady with eyes.
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
The eye lady with eyes.
Her eyes are like what I remember. Because they protrude, kind of.
Oh, are they?
They got like Steve Buscemi kind of.
Oh, like that chick that's in Fallout.
Kind of, yeah, actually, yeah. Ella Purnell.
Ella Purnell.
Gosh, she's gorgeous.
I love looking at her, bro.
She's great to look at. She's
Honestly,
like,
she's
it's
a
not
good
even.
person to look at.
It's not even like you're so hot. It's like you're just really pleasant.
Yeah.
You're like a pleasantly designed person.
Honely, it's like, oh, I like your.
She's
face
like
is pretty.
Elizabeth in BioShock Infinite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
Where
like,
it's just like this is like a princess. I almost don't want to touch you
Almost.
because I would
I almost don't want to touch
Almost.
you.
I had to throw the almost.
All
in
right,
there.
simp. Come on, man.
Whatever. The point.
Fuck
Okay.
you too. How about
Okay.
Whoa.
This thing's
Wait, what was it? It was Louis
fucking
Louis
Pee-wee.
Armstrong. I was telling when we just came in, and I was telling him I was laughing about all the Louis Armstrong bitches. I don't even remember. I was like, damn, I feel like that was the only significant thing.
Well,
that
dude, I don't
happened.
remember because like I've been to like 2 Christmas parties in the last like couple days, and one of them we broke out into Louis Armstrong stuff for some reason. I think it's just because like it's Christmas music is like loosely adjacent to it, so it kind of comes up,
Yeah.
you know. Anyway,
Yes. So they don't look the same, but they kind of have similar.
They have similar builds.
I know what you mean. I don't
Yeah.
see it necessarily. Like I wouldn't confuse them, but I see it.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
It's I just confused because I'm just
very familiar with Andrew Garfield though.
This is very racist.
that's where racist to an extent. I don't know what Andrew Garfield has done other than Spider-Man.
He does like actual movies, like not like.
Oh wait, he did that army movie where he was like the medical person, right?
Oh, maybe I don't know. I don't know that one.
God, am I fucking up again?
He
No, he was in a military movie. I forgot which one it was, but he wasn't.
He was like he's like no guns.
Yeah.
He was like Batman.
Yeah.
No guns.
He played I know he played the guy who made Rent in Tick Tick Boom.
He
does like film.
He's like a real.
He's a thespian.
They're all actors. Yes, he's more of a thespian than anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's like I was gonna say Willem Dafoe because Willem Dafoe
Dafoe's
does real shit, and then he's like,
Dude, there's this great. Have you seen this great?
He is another actor that has like. His catalog is out of pocket.
It's really insane.
Because like we have our ignorance, like, oh, this is Green
He's in,
Goblin going forward. It's like, nah, dude. He's been acting way before that shit.
oh yeah,
He's in Nosferatu, right?
Yeah.
I'm excited to see that, man.
Of course, him. I want him to
Anyway,
land like a fucking...
anyway, I keep getting derailed. So,
Oh, right.
So then Tom Holland obviously and Zendaya.
and then Zendaya.
And so it comes to Spider-Verse, and everybody's like, "Oh, what's going on? Why is she making more not with him?" And Haley Steinfeld is like obviously not interested, and he's flirting with her in a lot of these like press junket videos.
Oh wow!
Like he's like, "It's easy to get into character as Miles in love with Gwen because I just get to imagine Haley." And like things like that, it's like it's really rough.
It's like her eyes are like rolling.
A lot
hard.
of it is out of context, right?
No, it's not.
Listen. Look. I'm gonna say this.
I think you're projecting sympathy onto him because he's very black.
Well, no. Other than him being black and Jamaican like myself, what happens?
Black guy can't be a nerd.
Well, no.
Can't have no game.
No. What happens is this.
Explain yourself.
What happens is this, right? So if a lot of stuff is taken out of context, but what happened is he was making a lot of very friendly comments to Haley during the thing.
You consider that friendly? What he just said?
No, listen, because the context of the full interview
is verbatim.
It's like, listen, I'm gonna let me speak.
Okay.
They were talking about how was it during the filming of Spider-Verse. That first question came up. He was like, well, it was a little difficult because at first we were not filming with each other. Basically, it got very easy to flirt with Gwen as Miles when I was in the direct booth with Haley. It was it was a little like playful, like haha. Like I'm making a joke at you because of the fact that like they're flirting with each other on the thing, but it wasn't as out of proportion as people making it sound where he's like seeming like crazy thirsty. He might have been crushing on her or whatever, which is very likely true, but it wasn't like him like begging for a morsel of pussy the way people are making it seem.
I didn't get that.
That's not what people are saying.
Yeah.
It's just that he's clearly trying to shoot a shot and it's not working.
I think it was I think it was like playful banter for like...
You're being too charitable.
I think it's playful banter for someone that's promoting a film or some dumb shit.
Any man watching that video knows that is not... Like,
also,
it's the eyes.
Any woman who watched that shit was like, ugh, gross. I know what that is.
Because it's in
very
her...
likely.
It's not just in the way he looks over and she winces. It's not... No, like I'm sorry. If you can't rewrite this. It's not like he's like, oh please, oh my god, give me pussy. But like he's clearly like flirting in a way that's just not working, you know.
Yeah. And what else did he do? Because he did some more shit, didn't he?
Oh yes. Yeah, so it culminated ultimately in So it wasn't going anywhere, and I think what happened was
she got engaged.
Haley got engaged, and she posted about it, and then he posted something on Twitter. It was like, plenty other people, like immediately, plenty other people to meet.
Other people meet, lessons to learn, something like that.
Yeah. And
then it comes to find out afterwards, he tweets like, I honestly didn't even know Haley got married. We're getting engaged. Take that what you will. I think he could have probably said that. Said that afterwards to make himself not look quite as like fumbled the bag.
Well, he deleted that tweet also.
Yeah, but so he did that.
This guy rules.
Catch on to like the last few days, right?
Yeah.
He was
this is great.
He
posts a video.
So what happened is he made a music video that came out, and then someone posted a video of him. He did like a GQ or like an Ebony, whatever kind of thing where he was doing posing. with the lady that played Liz Allen, the black girl from the first Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland, the one that was the Vulture's daughter.
Vulture's daughter.
Okay.
Yeah.
And people got back to her, and then someone made this little edit for him, and then he tweeted it because it had his music in it. I think that's what happened. It had his music in it from his old music video he did recently, and it said Miles finally hooped an MJ or something like that. She saw it. It got back to her, and then she contacted Shamik to remove it. He didn't remove it in a fashion that she wanted it to be removed.
No. He didn't remove it at all.
No, he did remove it. He removed
After.
He removed it before the video came out. That I'm positive of, because I was on Twitter when it came out. He removed it on Twitter, but granted, he still didn't remove it at the time when she asked. Clearly,
right.
I would have also. Me personally.
It's crazy.
Me personally, this is where I come from. Right, I'm not posting anything with a famous woman ever without asking them to do it first. So that's a fumble on his part. Clearly, it was like a shoot for them doing something involving like some sort of like whatever it was. But I wouldn't have posted that. That's a fumble on his part. But what happened is she put the video out where she was like, "Oh my God, you're a weirdo," blah blah blah, like posting that about him. Mm-hmm. He didn't make I'm assuming he was just being stupid and not like watching his ground. But she made a video being really upset about it. I'm sure her fiance saw that. It got back to her fiance. He got butthurt. She reacted in time.
That's a wild
so
assumption.
many assumptions?
That's a wild fan.
That's a very safe assumption to make.
Why?
Why does it have to?
Because
Why does she not have
you are making so many leaps in logic to
Why does
defend
she
this
not-
guy and then
I'm
making
not
a random
I'm
assumption
not-
about this
I'm
guy
not-
you don't
I'm not-
know.
I'm
But
not
first of all,
I'm not defending
I don't
him.
even know why you had to bring up her fiance as if it's just not her.
Well, because
Why does it have to be like, oh, her fiance
because-
made her delete it almost?
Clearly it was a shoot for something. They were on a shoot together for some sort of thing. So if they're on a shoot for some sort of thing, that image of them together in that picture or whatever is out.
Kingston.
That is an out there thing.
Dude, Kingston.
The only thing that matters is the context in which he posted it.
That's true, and that's true. The context was off, but like if you're gonna like, if I take a picture with I don't know with someone down the line, a female creator down the line, and I post that picture somewhere, right? That's like if and they posted, I'm like they posted that. That's out there. We already took this picture together.
So let's
the context does matter.
That's the only thing that matters.
I'm agreeing with you, Derek. But what happens if I took a picture with somebody already and it's out there and it gets posted? Yeah. I'm not gonna get mad about the context of the picture being posted. That's one thing. It's the context that was off about it, right?
Yes.
That's very true.
So what are you explaining?
Well, the context is off there. It's very true, but it's like I would have been there, been like, oh, that's not what happened, and then you move on.
Yeah,
clearly it was insinuating that she had a relationship with him and she had a partner who she's recently got engaged to. So they were probably like, I don't like this. I don't like this. Someone's probably like, I'm not feeling this because it insinuates something that's not true. It might offend my partner. That's clearly why that got brought up to remove it.
It's not even offending a partner. You're offending me, especially because you've been trying to get me and I've already rejected you.
It's not the same person. This is a different person. They have no sort of prior back to them trying to get together with each other. This is not Haley Seinfeld. This is a different
No, but it's the wording of it, right?
The wording of it, yeah, but it doesn't
what had to do with that?
No. There's two different women.
Are these just completely different contexts?
Yeah, different women.
So you're saying, like, I know the two different women, but like the context has to do with that woman and has nothing to do with the first one?
Nothing at all.
So I'm confused now. So the person that came out and you're saying about the person that came out and was saying I'm engaged or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a different. So
this is a totally different person.
Yeah, it's a different person.
Okay, so it's not about the prior thing that I was thinking.
No.
So this is just a new thing, but she was offended. Just okay. So
she might have.
Okay, in context, like in that context, it doesn't make it as worse as I was thinking.
No,
it's not as worse as I was thinking. Because I thought the stories were linked.
However, still fumbled.
It's it still holds up the what people like. It's kind of a dumb thing to do. This guy seems kind of he doesn't seem very smart, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think he made like dumb decisions the whole time through it. But I think it got blown out of proportion, probably because
of his past behavior too. That's why I thought it was linked.
Because I wouldn't have, because I could see like, oh, there's something of them posting. I wouldn't. It's the context of what the thing said, as well as just what happened to him. I think Lori was a little butthurt, but like at the same time, it's
Well,
like maybe,
yeah.
maybe you don't. I don't. I
don't
it's
get
just,
it.
It's
man.
just all fumbled. I can see it all. This is just a serious situation, like misunderstanding that got way bigger than it needs to get. Genuinely, but I think it all started with he could have just. I wouldn't have just posted. I just wouldn't have posted that.
Yeah.
I would have.
And
posted that.
when asked to take it down, just take it down.
Because he didn't not take it down. He didn't just ignore.
Why
her.
would you?
Because Chris, he literally put the. I follow him on Twitter.
Oh.
The post. You are fuck. I'm gonna never mind. I'm just gonna wait till you say something stupid later. I'm just gonna wait. So what happened is that he made his video like very shortly after anything was said. She made her video and he was like, "Oh, my apologies. Like I was misunderstanding. It was for aesthetics of what I was posting." You can say that all you want. You know, it's up to him. We don't know what he's thinking or what's going on. But I'm assuming it was just like, oh, this guy just made a dumb decision. He posted something a picture of him that looked nice with a pretty girl, in contrast to his music, and then someone put a comment about him bagging a pretty
but that's
girl.
not just a pretty girl. It's another actor. You know what I mean? It's a colleague. It's not like
I mean, I
fucking
agree,
random lady.
I agree, but that's what makes it even more like this is another actor that actors take pictures together that are seeming very of like giving off ideas of romanticism all the time. That's what they do. That they're actors. They act. People know that it's a play. You don't know how many.
It wasn't a
pictures
play.
Well, I'm sorry. They what they do is they act. Am I not wrong?
Of course they act.
So like whenever like people like let's say people like Florence Pugh and freaking Andrew Garfield, they're recently in a movie where they are a couple together, right? And they took very heartwarming pictures together, like it's a couple. Am I right? Am I wrong?
Right.
Clearly, that thing that they're doing was like some sort of fashion shoot or setup or something like that.
Right. I just think the context of the comment or whatever.
The comment
is the thing that
you should have been aware of before you put it out.
Ruins it of it just being a professional collaboration.
Yeah, it was simply like his music. It was a music video of his. There was like what are they called? Like an edit of his music video. But it's them together taking pictures and his music songs, like his songs playing in the background, and it had that comment over it. And I would have been like, looks nice, but maybe
just don't.
Get that.
It's as simple as that.
It's really common. This guy seems like
gross.
he's just not really that cut out to be famous, really. Like, because I think first of all, I think he lets things get to him.
Yeah.
Clearly. Because, look, dude, the whole, like, tweeting that weird thing about like, oh, there's other people to meet. Moments, like within minutes of her announcing her engagement, you clearly saw that. You work with this person on a series that you are all integral and intertwined with. Like you're not like you might not go to each other's house all the time or even like have dinner all that often, but you know what's going on.
Yeah,
you know. So you saw that happen.
He cleared the internet, get to him.
And then to be like, oh, I didn't even know. And then to delete that, I don't know, dude.
it's like, bro,
I don't know.
You gotta be, if you're on the internet, you know, you can be as fumble as much as you want. Just ignore niggas that are gonna make fun of you fumble.
Yeah, literally.
Like people are gonna be like, oh, you fumble, haha. I'll be like, all right, bro, I'm richer than you. Let me buy your house. And just really do something fucked up and then be like, I'm gonna move on now.
Yeah,
there's no point. He fumbled. I wouldn't have posted that thing with what's her name? His name is
Liz Allen girl.
Liz.
I forget her name.
I would have done none of that shit. And then apparently, because the only thing that I saw, since I didn't know the context, I saw that he deleted his social media.
Yeah, he deactivated social media.
Yeah, he went completely dark.
I saw people saying like, "Nigga, why not just apologize? You didn't have to fucking."
No, he did.
Run
He
from
did
the internet."
apologize.
No, but like, why don't just do that and then move on? Why are you deleting your entire?
I agree. I agree with that. Like,
kinda crazy.
Seems kinda
we're
manic,
different. We're a different breed. Yeah, probably. But we're a different breed, right? Where we're like, whatever, fuck you, suck my dick, and just move on.
Yeah.
But for him, it's probably getting to him because so many people just ragging on him all the time. Like millions of people ragging on him and commenting on shit. Like let's say he was just like, if this was genuinely, which I think it's probably a bunch of bad maneuvers on his part, but genuinely he did it like in like genuinely innocently. Like it was nothing serious about it, nothing to it. This made people commenting shit annoying the fuck out of you would probably really bother you, you know, like.
So I look at it would bother anybody.
We're not that breed, you know.
No, I think it would bother.
It would bother
on that scale.
anyone.
It probably would.
It would bother anybody. The thing is, you have to curate your social media in the way that you can navigate it. So, for example, Drake gets a lot of shit obviously.
Oh, but Drake don't be on social like that. He don't do
No,
the
but
same shit.
he's
and he
on
dips.
social a lot, but the thing is, like you said, he does dip. Instagram, only people following him can comment. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, because that's a setting you can have.
I mean,
there's some people get salty about that. Some people turn off. Like Britney Spears posts all those insane dancing videos of her. She turns her comments off. Like you can't even comment. So I desperately want to see a comment section of that crazy shit, but you can't. You know, but it's just like you got to navigate in a way to where what works for you. And clearly, this person, I feel like, is addicted to, like, he can't do that. He can't, like, say.
I think that's reading into it more than anything else. It's just like, well, if you're having a bunch of problem on the internet and it's really bothering you, maybe he doesn't use Twitter or anything like that. Because I follow him, and I don't really see him post too often. So
definitely not no more.
So it's like yeah, I guess, like, I don't know, just deactivate
My
it.
thing to me is
if you don't need it to have it on, if it shit is being a bad source to you. If you don't need it, then why have it?
You're a fucking actor. You should definitely have social media. It's there's some people that don't have it, but they're really not trying to promote themselves in any way.
Well,
if you're doing active projects, you should definitely have social media presence. It makes sense.
I mean, clearly his main product is held up. Also,
do it in a way that works for you. There's tools available to cut out the noise.
I agree, but I
don't think he's able to do it.
I agree.
The reason why he deleted his social media account is because he can't just not fucking read the shit.
Yeah, I think a lot of it paid into the fact that he's a young 20-something. He let people on the internet bother him what he says. It's like, dude, just you gotta. I
don't think his age has anything to do with it. There's people like there's that fucking comedian Bert Kreischer who's in his 50s that can't help but read the comment sections, and people hate him, and it bothers him so much. And then all of his friends are like, stop reading it. You're rich as shit. Who gives a fuck? He's like, I can't. And he just keeps doing it.
Is that the machine?
It's that guy. And he can't fucking help him. He can't help it. He can't not. He's an egomaniac. He's a narcissist. And so he can't help it. He has to read this shit, even though it infuriates him. And it infuriates him because he's like, why don't people love me?
Yeah, it's just like that where it's like, you just like, dude, just, and all in all, bro, just navigate better, man. You have too much notoriety. And also, like, I'm sure, dude, you're fucking rich, dude.
You're a Spider-Man.
You get bitches. I'm sure.
Bitterman.
I'm sure you get bitches, bro. Like you don't gotta fucking
good-looking
comment
guy.
on.
Good-looking guy.
He's not an ugly guy. I think he's a
good-looking guy.
Get your bitches, bro. He's a talented, clearly very talented. Go do your shit, talent. Yo, get some fucking pussy from some girls that'll very clearly give you pussy. If he was flirting with her and he meant something more than that, I mean, hey, dude, that's not worth like the lampooning he got initially. But it's like, you know, people are gonna talk shit about you no matter what.
I think it was so, like, I don't even, the way that the thing was blown out of proportion, I don't even think so. Like, what? I just think the internet did what it did.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't think
he just let it get to him, and it's like, bro,
exactly.
Dude,
like, I don't really think people went too hard. It was like, oh, we should just relax. You take the L, relax. You're like, oh, this
I can't imagine.
Go on a date with a beautiful woman, and then just post a picture of that you actually did, and you're like, all right, bro, look, nice date.
Yeah,
something
amazing.
like that.
Yeah. I just don't.
This nigga's jaw must be titanium. It's insane.
No, I don't know. To me, I just feel like if I was Spider-Man, I couldn't begin to care about this kind of thing.
Truly.
At all. I definitely wouldn't be flirting with fucking Haley Steinfeld on the fucking press tour. Like, who the fuck would I, like, why?
Yeah, I mean.
Did she get engaged to somebody that she just dated for 3 weeks? You know what I mean? Like, is he not aware?
That's why that even
that's why
it's even more confusing. It's even more confusing to me too, because I'm like, I'm pretty sure he might have even known they were engaged.
No, he knew that she was in a relationship.
Did he know? Like,
for a long time.
And
he was disrespectful.
I don't. I feel like that. Even that is just like what? Like, why would you do that?
He likes him too much. We got to
I do like the actor. I'm not. Yeah. I have a degree of bias towards it, but it's even then. I'm like, is he really like?
It's kind of jarring. Your bias is jarring.
Like, why would, what I'm doing right now is like, I'm saying like, why would you do that? Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing?
Disrespectful. He's disrespectful. That's why he's doing it.
He's young and disrespectful.
Yeah, it's like, you know,
like, I don't care you with somebody. I want my MJ.
Exactly. I feel like people sent him all those memes too. That you're next. Yeah. You're up next,
and it influenced him.
It 1000%. Because
he's young, and
he was like, fuck yeah, I am next. I'm gonna get this bag, even though she's probably like, hey, here's my boyfriend. And he's like, and it literally
I don't
It
see
never. It didn't even register what she
and?
said. Like, yeah, whatever, MJ. Like whatever, my MJ.
It's just
Enjoy
it's-
your money. Enjoy you are Spider-Man. Not only are you Spider-Man, you're Spider-Man in like probably the most acclaimed, maybe not acclaimed, but like the highest.
the most revered version
Yeah,
of it.
Coolest one.
Yeah,
In
man.
my
Yeah.
opinion,
And you're about to have you're about to close out your trilogy. It could be the best trilogy in Spider-Man.
I mean,
Has a potential not to
It's
be.
already is. I'm sorry. It already is.
Well,
I love
we'll see
Spider-Man
what
1 and
happens.
2. I love Spider-Man 1 and 2 and 3, in fact.
we'll see what happens. It does have the potential. It should be. Let's put it this way. It should be a layup.
It should be a layup.
Yeah, at
it would
this
be,
moment,
it would be an easy layup.
Just have them show up, finish the fight, and be like, all right, bye. And it's over.
And then it's stupid. That was,
Anyway, that shit's hilarious.
yeah, man.
Did anything else?
Yeah, just Shamik, just
No, nothing
Take your
is-
time.
He's not
Let this
listening to
bolo
this.
blow. Yeah.
If he was-
my words to the
Oh
universe.
my goodness.
We should name the.
This documentary has been playing the entire time on my phone.
Is your phone on silent?
Yes, I put it on silent.
What
when
if
we're
we
recording.
somehow?
Okay.
So what if we somehow got a copyright claim on this episode because somehow it picked
it
up?
picks up?
Because it's. Could you imagine?
It would change everything.
It's over. It's
It
over.
would change everything because I'm pretty sure. It would change. It would literally change everything that I know about decibels. It would change everything. I would be like, I don't know what.
It would be really problematic at this time. It'd be like, all right, so if it had one moment where it showed you have that, right? Like, so you like it glazed through the camera, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that's another thing, copyright claim. And I'm like, have you guys not seen us be black people say the N-word and then copyright claim us for that clearly?
Have you not
So, like-
seen us be black people?
So like, what's happening now? Like, where are we going now? And it's, oh my god, that content creator, that female content creator that was just like, you know what I hate? And you started saying the F word, and it was like she had such
Melanie
little.
Mac, yeah.
She had. First of all, I knew about her like maybe like in 2017.
Oh,
I
did
heard
you?
about
Oh
her.
really? I never heard of. I never heard of her before.
I heard
recently.
about her. She
Heard
was like
of her,
a.
the name a few times. She would talk about games, and I'm like, bitch, you don't. It was so obvious that it was. I keep bringing up Andy
a
Pants
plant.
Gaming. I keep bringing up Andy Pants Gaming because it's like, how is it so obvious and these people are still getting recognition? Like it's at a level that is like mind-boggling. Because she, even the reason I saw her recently, I did see that rant, but most of the quote tweets I saw on my For You page was her. Everyone saying, "Look at how soulless her makeup is.
That's
this
the
is not a
thing.
real."
You know how bad you have to. You know how bad you have to be at makeup for me to notice?
Like, look, man, I grew up in the
She-
scene, emo chicks, scene girls. Yeah, I saw that and I'm like, this is
Poser energy, man.
is
Poser energy.
the fakest shit ever.
She looks like
Even
she looks, it
even
looks
her
like the
gusto.
It looks like the makeup that they put on like people on at like a wake. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Where
dude.
like they emphasize the eyes to make sure they don't look dead.
Dead? yeah.
But like it ends up on a live person, it looks wrong.
Bro.
I don't know. Whatever. Melanie Mac, she
Try hard.
sucks.
That was hard. That was
Ultra
hard to
try hard.
watch.
Sucks.
Way
That was-
worse than anything I saw fucking Jess Pearly things ever do.
Actually, yeah.
Did
yeah.
you see the Just Pearly thing too?
Oh, about the
What
The
happened?
guy
I don't know who that
the
is,
The guy
though.
that called Siri, the guy that made that with the initial tweet about Siri being so like ugly and not attractive.
That was him?
That's him.
Wait, hold on. What are we talking about?
So remember the guy that made that first made it's crazy. The universe is wild.
Get out, bro.
Wait.
Get out. Are you serious?
I'm dead fucking serious.
Okay.
Explain.
So you
'Cause I'm confused.
clearly we know who Just Pearly is, right?
Just Pearly things, yes. Pearl
Davis.
Whatever that bitch's name is.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't like saying that. That
Yeah,
didn't
you
feel
do.
right.
Yeah, you
that,
do,
that
because-
didn't feel right.
But she also
But I
did-
said it on reflex.
She
which is
deserves
gross.
it. It's fine.
So the person that made the comment about
I'm not taking a screenshot. Go ahead.
the initial comment about my Siri being so ugly in the new Witcher game.
Right.
Come to find out, he was recently on a date or is dating Just Pearly things.
That's so funny.
And
You can't even laugh. That's how funny it is.
That is
it's
It's
these people are just
mind
so
numbing.
unserious. They're so unserious. Like, but we all know this. It's just weird to see it be confirmed.
Is that confirmed? Is that real? Is that true?
Yeah, no, there's pictures.
I'm pretty sure someone sent me it. Yeah.
So I think it might be in my DMs.
It's in my DMs as well too.
No.
Siri's so fucking ugly.
Damn it. I know. I guess I forgot to screenshot it. But
Siri's so fucking ugly in this. Oh man. You know who I can't get enough of? Pearl Davis.
And I'm just like, I also find it hilarious that she's into black dudes when she, she's been catering like white supremacy and shit.
Of course.
Of course. So that's that. Damn, I thought I screenshot. I hate when I think I screenshot shit
So
and then
this
I
is
did
him.
it.
This is the dude. This is the guy. This guy in the comments.
And that guy's busted. Like it annoys me. I'm like, first of all,
He just came out of a car crash. He looks swollen.
that's the thing. Like
that's so funny, man. That's so funny. That's so good. That's so good.
always this. They're busted dudes that say hot women are mid, and then they literally will get any crumb of pussy they can get.
Yeah.
Like it's so like I tweeted about that. And it was fun. I was talking to JoJo about that, and she stopped me because I was saying they couldn't pull anyone near close to Siri or say when they were shitting on Sydney Sweeney, even in that unflattering bikini photo. And she stopped me and she was like, "What do you mean pull anything close to it? They can't fucking pull anything." And I was like, "You're right. Why am I even going on a rant?" Like, this is like, to this guy, he struck gold. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
We're being so mean.
We are.
I saw that shit and I saw it and I was like, I'm gonna finish playing the Star Wars, and I just kept playing my card game. That's it. I was like, I can't.
And it's like the shamelessness of it too. After you talk all this big shit about this girl's ugly, this one's ugly, this girl's mid, and then you get with like, come on, dude.
It's just such a basic rule, and I feel like I followed this for a long time, where it's just like, why would you ever justify anything that could very easily be turned around at you?
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that? Why even bother doing that?
Right.
So to me, I'm thinking like, why the fuck am I going to shame women for how they look when the standard is inherently insane? And if I ever date anybody, they're not going to meet some fucking like crazy, insane, like standard like that.
Yeah.
And it's going to be turned against me. So why would I ever say it?
Yeah.
It's just exhausting. It's like, this is just so like,
It's so silly.
Like, what are you on about,
fucking
blood?
Performative. It's so fake.
That's
I
so
saw
funny,
that
though.
shit and I could
That
not
is-
believe
that
it.
is-
I could not believe it. I was like, someone said
That's
this to
my
me.
Christmas gift.
The audacity, just the gall to post it, like, look, man, because we know behind the scenes they're fucking like,
Oh yeah, Lauren
Arkansas
Southern,
threes.
fucking Destiny.
Oh,
and
yeah,
all-
which is-
I mean, or
That-
not. I don't know. Whatever.
They were definitely fucking, and she fell in love with him, which makes my head dizzy.
Oh, she was fucking Destiny?
Yeah. She was fucking Destiny and fell in love with Destiny. The only reason they weren't together is because Destiny is polyamorous and she just wants a monogamous relationship. She was like, I wish you would, join me over here in monogamy. And Destiny's like, no, I like fucking dudes and fucking OnlyFans whores and Twitch streamers and shit. And like he's best of both worlds.
He's sex maxing.
He literally is sex. It reminds me of what's his name, like Oberyn or something.
Prince Oberyn? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
Presto's character?
literally.
He's fuck maxing.
He's fuck maxing. He's like, why would I? He's like, why not have the best of both worlds? And he's like, fuck some dude.
There's
Why would
I
I limit myself?
There's math to that. It's crazy. It's math I don't understand, but it's there. It's sound.
If I was bisexual, that would make so much sense. But
Right, yeah,
unfortunately,
100%.
just hard. Like, hey, all love to gay dudes, man. I'm sorry, just the hard ass dick actually kind of. It kind of like startles me. Like if a dick started coming at me, I'd be a little like.
You put it in every video game you ever play.
Because he's
trying to conquer his fear.
No.
He's trying to conquer his fear. He's terrified of dick, in fact. So he puts it in everything, and he's like.
First of all, video game penis is not the same as if a man was just that erect in the room with me. I'd be a little startled.
When you play Resident Evil VR with a hard dick,
that shit would be funny as
Slap
fuck.
it. Yeah.
But that's me being immature, and it's like that shit is so funny to me.
Right.
But like
yeah,
in a
I know
real
what you mean. Yeah.
setting, if a man with a 9-inch fully erected penis just started walking towards me, unfortunately, I would be a little scared. Only because of like, not like, why are you so fucking erected? It's not even like, if there was a naked guy, I'd be like, it's like when I saw the Down syndrome dude with his giant balloon balls. Like that shit. I'm sorry.
Stop talking about that.
I wish I could pull my brain out and project that image, because
You should find a police sketch artist to
what he would do to that image, I think I would die. I think that would be it. I think it would be too funny. I think about that sometimes. I'm like, am I going to see something that's so funny that it kills me? I think at some point, like,
it feels very plausible that I feel like it's like a very strictly non-zero chance, like a solid like maybe like 15 to 20% chance that I will die laughing.
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Like whether eating something and then just like laughing and you're like choking to death, or something equivalent.
That's happened to me already. Like I've choked while laughing when I was eating, and I make sure when someone really funny's in a room, I don't eat. Actually, like that's not a joke. It's happened to me already, and I'm like, I'm kind of scared of that.
What do you mean?
Like one time I was eating and someone made me laugh, and I was just like, oh, I almost like I couldn't breathe for a bit.
So you only when there's no funny people around?
When they're not on one. Like when someone's on one, I'm like, I'm gonna wait till they finish their escapade, then I'll eat.
Every time we hang out, you eat all the time.
Oh man,
That's crazy. I've never eaten. In fact, I've never seen you eat around. What's going? Whoa, you
never see you not eat. It's crazy.
I run into the work and says, "Whew."
That's so crazy.
Oh,
That's
man.
an awesome. That's a deep insult.
That's mean.
Yeah.
That's mean, and it's one of
Pretty
the.
mean.
It's a Seinfeldian insult way, like it reveals later on. It's like,
Yeah.
you've been doing this for years around me. You've been fucking sucking dick for years around me. It's like, yeah, because when I'm around you, I can't be gay.
We should move on to questions.
You, Jerry, I can't be gay around you, Jerry.
It's a good episode.
Yeah.
It's a really good episode. I remember that one.
Yeah. I'm not really sure if there's anything that we missed. I don't think
Nothing happened in
so.
my opinion.
These were the two major points for sure.
Yeah, it's a
Something
quiet
s-
Christmas. Thank God.
The Luigi pictures came out that looked fucking hard as fuck, like way too
That
hard
was
body.
a while ago.
Yeah,
though.
that came out, and then his lawyer was shitting on Mayor Adams.
And his face.
So that was a good
To
one. Yeah,
his
because I
face.
mean, Mayor Adams. Look, man, I just feel like I don't want anything horrible.
my
to-
God.
I just feel like he should just an average New Yorker should just he just needs to catch a beating.
You see that fucking woman
That's
who set on fire on the subway?
Oh God,
Yeah, that shit really
I didn't
bothered
watch.
me.
that shit is
really bothered
insane.
me.
I didn't watch.
You can't really see anything.
Oh, you can't see anything.
No, I mean,
you
you
see a burning creature.
You don't really get it. It's so blurry. But like, man, that's wild.
I heard people were flaming the cops for there was a cop there that wasn't doing anything.
That doesn't
Just
surprise
like
me.
radioed.
He's like, I'm not a fireman. If that fire is black, then maybe. But- No, I think
man.
Something else
dude,
happened.
it is crazy though because like, dude, I've spent so much time in New York City in the subways. I've never seen anything close to anything like
It's a zoo,
You know what I
but
mean?
it's not that. It's not that. It's a fucking zoo, though. The NYC subways are fucking
Right. Well, the thing
crazy.
to me is it's also-
particularly in Manhattan. Like it's crazy everywhere. Then as soon as you get to Manhattan, as soon as you cross the Harlem threshold.
Well, this happened in Brooklyn.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, damn. Crazy. Probably on the D line. DB or freaking
F.
C line.
It was on the F.
line? Really, the F line? Is
Yeah,
that the orange
It was
line?
on the F to Coney Island.
Yeah, still the orange line.
So,
Through Manhattan.
but yeah. So like, I mean, I don't know.
Do you
It's-
think shit like that happens a lot, sporadically, but it's only filmed when there's like a tourist around?
Here's what I
Because, like,
think.
people
I
just see
actually-
shit all the time. They just don't care anymore.
I actually no. On this level, no. I think whenever something like this happens, people record it.
That's a good point. It's someone set on fire. That's a good point.
But I
That's
do-
a-
but-
that's a little
Look out
much.
my way.
But what
I
I
don't
do
look crazy.
think, what I do think is that I don't know. You see the usual suspects on Twitter. It's like look at what cities are, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's just
yeah,
like to
yeah.
me, it's just like you have to really understand. My whole life, I've been in New York City for very, very extended periods of time. Never seen anything like this, right? There are billions of interactions per like fucking hour in New York City. The fact that millions of people aren't being set on fire is a miracle to me. You know?
Yeah, it's proof that humans are technically more good than we are bad.
Yeah.
Yes,
Technically.
no, that is absolutely,
Absolutely.
true. That is
Because think about-
absolutely true.
Or technically more not bad than bad. That's
Well,
better.
the thing to me too is like crazy shit like this. Crazy shit happens in the sticks too. It's just no one's around to record it. She's like, oh, I kidnapped this waitress and now she's fucking in my basement for 4 years.
We gang banged this pig.
Yeah, yeah.
We gang banged this pig, but unfortunately
you're never
record.
gonna see sensation. You're never going to see sensationalism about it because there's nobody around to record, and if there is anybody around, they're probably too stupid to work a camera.
Yeah.
So like, you're not going to see anything like that, and so like, obviously, like the reason this is in the news is because it's fucking crazy, and it doesn't happen.
It does.
If this was like a daily occurrence, it'd be like, and the 15th person was set in place today, and it's like it'd be on the weather forecast.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be like 15 more people. We're expecting 15 more. Individuals to combust on the subway.
How did it happen? Did someone set them on fire? Did they just
Some freak, I think.
They just had a waking frame.
Some dude threw a match on some chick.
Yeah.
And she combusted?
Yeah, so apparently it probably caught something very flammable.
She probably was wearing like one of those
Lord have mercy.
He was wearing Tim's.
one of those gasoline coats.
She was wearing those a gasoline poncho.
Yeah.
The fact
no, that's just crazy,
the
man.
fact that people could watch that. Oh my god.
Yeah, I guess you can see. I mean, he said.
What are you gonna do? Like, the thing about it too is like, I understand the impulse to like, why isn't anybody helping? But it's like, it's not even like it's not a little fire.
I actually have
no.
Blaze.
It's not a blaze immediately though. That's the thing.
I have a weird.
True. Yeah.
I have a weird like some animals have like that impulse, and I feel like I adopted that where
You run away from fire.
No, when I see fires, I immediately like spring into a
run towards
fight
it.
action. Yeah.
When I see a human in pain that I can actually help,
I just know
try to help,
what it could essentially turn into. Say, for example, this fucking retard that I'm imagining they lit their cigarette with the lighter in the car, and then they like put it on the seat or something. I don't know. We're at the gas station, and then all of a sudden their napkins on fire in their car, and then they throw it outside of the car next to where the fucking gas things are, and I'm like, oh my god, like we're gonna explode.
Oh my goodness!
I was like, holy shit.
Remember with us that night with the gasoline just poured out the thing?
I can't believe
What?
So we told the story. I think maybe.
Yeah, he's on the podcast.
But like you were driving.
It wasn't my fault.
Right.
You were driving
Remind
us
me.
up for some people who might be new. I was in the backseat of your car.
Yeah.
We were driving back from somewhere. It was like you, Lily, me, and a friend of ours. And then we were driving, and we stopped off to get some gas. And then you go outside, and you take the thing, and you bring it up to the car, and gasoline just pours all over the window. And for like a brief moment, I thought, oh, he's snapped.
It took long enough.
There was like 2 minutes where I was like, oh, he's like gonna set me on fire and he's gonna kill his girlfriend and his friends in one foul swoop.
Now me and Spider-Man will
I'll be alone
forever.
I'll be alone. I'm like, finally, I'm by myself.
Yeah,
like
your comic books were fucking kill them all.
that's my dude.
Can I say,
I would laugh when I saw that.
Before we continue, one fell swoop. What is that? What is that phrase to you?
One fell swoop?
One fell swoop, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Is it one? What do you think?
One felled swoop.
One fell swoop.
Yeah.
Felled or
Yeah.
fell?
One fell swoop. Fell.
Fell?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I spent so much of my life thinking it was one foul swoop.
Foul?
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard people say that the wrong way.
Wait,
probably
what's a
too.
foul? Like
one.
I don't know.
evil,
Like
foul.
like a fowl or like a bird?
I don't.
No.
My thought was.
Oh, like a foul swoop? Like a
That's what my like. I didn't
Oh,
understand.
maybe it might be that too.
Well, it's one fell swoop Englishly.
Logistically, like
Which is very
grammatically.
English. like the real one is one fell swoop, but like one fell swoop to me makes less sense than one foul swoop in the context of a bird swoop.
But do you know
Right.
what one fell swoop is, right? You understand the phrase that, right?
I mean, I understand how to use it, but I
But
don't
do you
know.
know-
I don't know
you know
what
what
it
it means?
literally
No, I've never
means.
even thought about
What
it.
it means is that you take care of multiple things at one attack. So you fell multiple things with one swoop.
So if this is like an actual like a military thing.
Maybe a military swing. Maybe it may
'Cause,
very
like, to
likely
fell something like
very-
in one fell swoop,
Yeah,
like
very likely.
to take things down in one. I mean, but we understand, what it means. You know what I used to get wrong as a kid? It never made. I thought it was nip 'em in the butt, nip it in the butt.
Oh yeah.
I
nip it
did
in.
too when I was little.
Yeah, so I was like nip it in the butt, and I was just like, I get what they're saying, but what do they mean? Like it's like
Stop that! Stop shitting.
I was like, I don't
Pork
understand
up
what
your
that
ass.
means.
It's when you grow nipples on someone's butt.
Damn, you nip in the butt.
You nip 'em in the
Yeah,
butt.
that's crazy.
It's crazy. It's
If you put nipples on butt cheeks, does it just become giant tits?
they become worse tits.
Definitely less good versions of tits.
Are you sure it's not the best of both worlds?
I
If
don't
you
think
sit
so.
down, if
Are you
a
sure?
pregnant woman sits down on an ass, they lactate through their ass. So
Wait. So like,
because there's nipples there
there's
now.
nipples there, and then they're lactated.
They lactate through their ass.
Oh, that's gross.
Sorry, I'm lactating.
Yeah, sorry guys, my nipples fell out.
You know, when it was, oh man, I moved my nipples to my ass and I
So
started
another
lactating.
thing that happened is the
Started lactating out of my ass.
the whole Elon.
Shaq, why do you
shit.
have fucking what?
The Elon?
What do you
Trump
do now?
thing where he was like he threatened people to not pass a bill.
Oh, I don't.
And he
I just
quite
assume,
literally,
yeah.
he quite literally threatened to fund other people that are going to run against them.
I'm waiting for him to catch a beating, Elon.
It'll. Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, the void is on them.
Yeah.
The darkness is encroaching.
I'm waiting for him.
It's
Trump's talking shit to Panama, talking about taking back the Panama Canal. I'm just like, all right, dude.
Whatever,
the anti-war people, great,
Yeah, whatever, man.
fun.
the darkness is here. You know, in Destiny map when you get somewhere and it's like the darkness is here, it's blocking the light.
Yeah, this is. Yeah.
It's
The witness has arrived.
Yeah, it's about to
yeah.
be bad for them, man. Because
We'll see.
It's
I don't even
fun.
register it anymore because I just like even the whole Matt Gates thing came out today.
Oh,
It's
it
like,
was confirmed that what people said about him is true.
yeah,
What was that
he's
again?
a
What
raging
He was
pedophile.
doing a bunch of drugs and he paid a 17-year-old. He trafficked a 17-year-old.
Jared Fogle would have made a killing if he just waited a couple years.
Yeah, 100%. If he would have just chilled out, he was too brazen with his fucking.
He's too brazen and too early, much like Microsoft.
way too.
We're gonna make a tablet computer in the '90s before most people have laptops. It's
Yeah.
a great idea.
Even their Zune product.
Yeah, the Zune.
The Zune.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, bro, you were too soon. But like it's like.
Yeah, because that was like the first big video one, right?
It was the one. It was like it had much more space. It had much more. Yeah, the screen was.
You know,
bigger.
everybody's like, "Why do I need 13 gigabytes? I already have 50 songs."
Bro.
Dude, it's so funny, like thinking about that, because there was people really just did not value that shit at all. Like, I would be like, yeah, whatever, fucking 14 megabytes.
Oh, it upset. I was kind of like, wait a minute, something needs to. I knew something needed to be done differently because I paid $300 for a 30 gig iPod. You know what I mean? That was brand new. 30 gigs.
What was that, $10 per gig?
this guy's a fucking psycho.
Brother, I was like, but that's just how much they cost. Like, especially that generation, whichever generation that was. So it was like 30 gigs. That's a lot you can put in here. And I was like, it's not though.
I remember the
like,
jump from that when it was like, because I didn't have a smartphone until maybe I was like 18. It's my first smartphone. And I remember the jump between like
yeah, smartphone phone to your 18?
yeah, I didn't have a smartphone.
What year did you turn 18?
It's 2012.
I guess it's not bad.
2012.
That's not bad. Smartphones didn't get popular until 2010.
People started having them, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Can I go?" My grandma.
I got
like,
mine in
"Fuck
2011, I think.
No. My grandma was like,
20
"Fuck no."
No, maybe 2010. We had a droid. We had one of the droids that like slid.
That was probably the Droid
Those were
2,
smartphones?
maybe?
I mean, you
might have the Droid 2. Well, they had, yeah, so
you could watch YouTube and shit on
so
it.
the Droid and the
had
Droid 2
apps.
had the QWERTY, the keyboard still on it.
yeah.
I had the Droid X, which got rid of that, but it was more powerful for running shit. It had a more powerful processor. Because I wasn't sure if I was going to get the Droid 2 or the Droid X. I got the Droid X in 2010. But yeah, I remember the iPhone came out in 2008. So I was like the first like big thing.
My
and then-
friend's
but they
brother had
popularized in 2010. Huh?
My friend had one. My friend's brother had one.
My cousin.
The first one was stupid though.
It looked really dumb.
Yeah.
It didn't even have a camera on it.
Yeah,
It was just round.
It couldn't even do emails yet. Like the first iPhone was stupid.
Remember old YouTube on iPhones? That it was a TV.
Oh, with the TV set?
Oh yeah.
That was weird. Because that was never part of their branding ever. It was just for some reason on the App Store, they were like, I don't know, a TV.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's so weird to me because I'm
Yeah.
like, I never had one, and I wanted one really bad, but then like after a while I was like, I don't really care to get one, and then I was like, I just need a smartphone. I need to like be able to look shit up. But then at that time I would keep like basic knowledge in my head, so I wouldn't need to look things up. But then now I'm like, oh yeah, I need
Now we're
one.
spoiled, yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I don't need to remember
I
stuff
remember-
anymore. I can Google it.
I remember thinking the Droid was fucking dope. Like, because I upgraded from a Razor. So I was like, whoa.
Did I have a-
Wow.
I think I had a black. No, I didn't have a BlackBerry. I had a Sidekick.
You know what I really
Sidekick.
wanted?
Interesting.
And I don't remember, like, this phone probably sucks now, but I remember really wanting a Voyager.
The Droid Voyager.
I don't know if it was a Droid Voyager or whatever.
Was
but
a Voyager
It was a
slide or was
Verizon.
it
It was like
the-
Verizon's iPhone or something.
Oh,
Did it like
okay.
flip? Did it like?
Maybe. Hold on. Verizon.
I had a lot of fun.
I almost broke my friend's one of my friends one of the ones that like you push it up and then it turns up.
Is that not how the sidekick works?
The sidekick, I think it was slide. If I remember, it was the slide. Like you press on it with a slide.
I thought it did like
over.
a cool little flippy thing.
That's one of the droids, one of the early
Are
droids.
you sure?
Shut up.
I thought the sidekick did that thing. I know
That
if
was
the
the
T-Mobile.
Yeah, I
T-Mobile was
think
the sidekick
maybe.
one.
It doesn't look familiar to me though. That doesn't look like it's it.
T-Mobile.
I had a chocolate first. I lost it.
I still have a chocolate.
I had the red one.
Chocolate?
I still have one.
I had
That's
the chocolate.
crazy.
Isn't it, like it like flips, right? Like you go.
I got a sidekick.
Okay,
Yeah.
sidekick. Then did
The slidey one, I'm not sure which one
That was
That
a
makes me
droid.
think of fucking Zoe 101.
Yeah,
because
of
everybody
course.
on that show had like a stupid fake phone
like
like
a
that.
fake sidekick.
Yeah, but that was like
Yeah.
before the sidekick was real, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So like it was like
before.
bullshit fake designs.
and they were like, we'll
Looked
take that.
stupid as fuck.
We'll
But,
take that
uh,
from you guys.
Zoe 101. You
Yeah,
said that? I
I
forgot
think so.
about that show.
Yeah.
And Jamie Lynn, she got pregnant.
She got pregnant and
then
died.
Basically.
I know you see me standing here.
Don't sing the theme
I
song.
don't remember the song.
Do I look good, my dear?
Why do I remember that?
I don't remember it at all.
Do I look good today?
I don't remember the melody. Give me a melody for the beat. Give me the beat.
I don't even know what the beat.
I can't even
I don't know
begin.
what- I
The
don't-
beat
yeah.
is so peculiar.
Damn it! I can't because I can't think of it. I don't want to look it up. I'm too lazy.
I'll do it.
Okay. I know you see. I'm here, my
I know, I'm
dear.
sure I'll remember
We'll get
once
to
I hear
questions
it.
right after this.
'Cause
uh,
telling
the-
you just how I feel. So that's the only thing I have. That's
That's
wait.
it from the wrong.
I know, but it's the same shit, kind of, ain't it?
Kinda, yeah. I know.
Except
what
for
you mean.
no laugh track. I remember Joey 101 didn't have a laugh track.
Yeah, it was unsettling in some way for me because I remember
Needed one.
it needed one really bad. It was-
Desperately needed a
That's
sound.
interesting. I don't really. Okay, I remember this, and it was her singing, right?
yeah, I think so.
Girl. Okay, yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that. I'm sure that was a song that was normally written for Michelle Branch.
Come and play today. Let's just get.
She got pregnant and they
away.
abruptly out of it.
Yeah,
This bitch
and-
got teen pregnant.
And I think the guy was an adult too, so it made it even weirder.
There's a lot of drama behind that show.
Yeah.
really, he was an adult.
Really?
Yeah, I think
grown-ass
like
Who else
J-
was on
like
that show?
Britney Spears, I think, came on and abused one of the coworkers or like one of the kid stars. Actually, I'm not making this up.
She was she guest starred and then she
No, I think she was there because like her
Oh,
sister was
sister
on
was
it,
there
and,
and
and
she
then
she's terrorized the set.
there's all sorts of shit going on with like I don't know what the.
You know what she was doing? She was just spinning.
What do you
She was-
mean?
She was probably just spinning on set and they were
Fucking-
scared.
fucking-
You see what the
dude,
fuck she does on
Fucking
Instagram.
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot spinning, fucking
Dude.
scaring the fucking.
They need to make a Crash Bandicoot game with Britney Spears as the protagonist. So listen, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Ah, no!
It's
My
not
bad.
Oh, like what the fuck? There seems to be something in the water at Nickelodeon because everybody, seemingly everybody, or damn near everybody who had a show back then just turned out either really fucked up or just really strange. Like the Ned's Declassified people, they have their podcast. Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. That was like a 2003 show, something like that.
I watched
And
a couple of those.
and they have a podcast where they just talk about how like, yeah, I was fucking sucking everybody on this. Like, yeah.
I'm
I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not-
it's actually funny. It's the black kid was fine. He managed to live unscathed.
That was so
he was
funny
like,
about it.
I'm just black.
But it's me, black. I'm Cookie, and I'm black.
I'm Cookie. I'm black.
But
and
the
I
thing
like,
about it is that it's so funny is because like that girl,
oh yeah, she had a tough.
She's clearly.
She had a tough. She had a tough.
She went
period
through some
of
rough
time.
stuff.
I don't know if she went through some rough stuff. I
She
just know that
definitely
she's
had
clearly like. I think she has BPD or something, and all sorts of other things. But on the show, she's talking about like she's just talking about all this personal stuff, and it's just like,
Like, hey, man.
like, hey,
I don't
you
need
don't
to
have
know all
to,
this.
you don't have to say all this stuff. on the
I
air.
watched a few episodes.
And then
of
the
it,
black
it's
guy's
funny.
like,
he's like, I didn't. I seem
he's just
fine.
silent. He just minds his own business.
He's just there for a paycheck.
Yeah, I think so. He's like, yeah, whatever. I'll do your podcast.
Because they, it's funny because they're like, I guess clearly they were like close for the period of time where things happen.
Yeah.
And then they kind of obviously drift away as you guys get older. You know, your big friends are people you're around so much so often. But they're like, the girl that played Mose and Ned, we're like, oh yeah, we were fucking as kids. And he's like, yeah, we were having sex as kids. this is weird. We're grown ass adults now, but we're in each other's lives. They were their first couple.
They're like having like therapy sessions.
It's weird, yeah. Sometimes it is. But that's a lot. Like, there's like a Wizards of Waverly Place podcast for all the people who can't get work from the show. And like, there's other things like that where it's just like, what the fuck is going on?
A lot of shows have podcasts now in general.
And look, on some level,
interesting.
And look, on some level, I do think it's a little cringe. I do think it's a little weird. But at the same time, with how everything's been restructured in Hollywood, where like actors aren't getting residuals anymore because of streaming, on some level, I get it. You know, like, whatever. Just, you did this thing that's very popular. It's not popular anymore. Might as well capitalize on it if you're not going to get your fucking royalties, which is kind of criminal.
Yeah. Try.
Might as well. I don't begrudge them for trying, but I do begrudge them for making things that are just not that good.
That's,
you know,
I don't think the podcast
that's
is
really
bad. I think it's pretty funny.
I think that podcast destroyed their chance of getting a reboot. I do think that.
Well, no, they already got their chance destroyed before the first episode. You talk about it. I watched the first episode of the podcast
because they had an idea shot down, but like, how does this...
now it won't happen anymore.
Now it's never
literally can't happen.
It
now.
literally cannot happen because aren't you guys people that fucked on our Nickelodeon set?
Yeah,
Get the fuck
like,
out of here!
bro,
you brought Coke to the set, or is it like crazy shit like that?
You fucking shoved your feet up Dan Snyder's ass because he asked you to.
You tap danced up Dan Schneider's colon, and you expect us to hire you again?
Yeah, like, I don't know.
I mean, so Drake Bell has problems.
All of them. Every
Amanda.
They're actually the best off somehow.
What?
Drake
Josh Peck and Drake Bell. Actually,
That's
Josh
crazy.
Peck is
fine.
Josh Peck is happily married. He has a pretty decent podcast.
Yeah.
He's actually kind of funny. I follow him.
Drake Bell is not.
What's wrong with him?
Shut the fuck up. You're a pretty good actor.
No,
No, he's not. No, he's not.
I'm serious. What do
Shut
you mean?
the fuck up.
He's a musician. He's famous in Mexico.
The Thespian, right? Drake Bell, the Thespian.
Are we thinking of the same person?
Yeah, Drake Bell.
He's fine.
Yeah.
I
mean, he got viciously molested, but like as an adult currently.
He got viciously molested, and then he almost continued the cycle by flirting with a girl like around his age when he got molested.
Then he had a huge court case, and he almost lost his daughter,
No, but isn't
custody of his daughter,
It makes me
all that
happy.
stuff.
No, but wasn't that? Well, didn't we talk about that whole thing about how that like was actually like wild?
It was overblown.
Yeah.
Degree.
Well, because we didn't know the story. We thought like, oh, this guy's what a massive pedophile, and it turns out that he got lied to.
Yeah, and stalked.
The only thing that makes me, and I know it's none of our business, but I'm like, all right, what does this girl look like? I want to see. You got lied to, but I still want to see what she looks like. I only say that because at a certain point, I'm like, yeah, a girl can lie about her age, but I'm like, what does she look like? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is very true.
I don't want to pry like that. But
That's very true. I don't want to pry. That's very true.
If
But
she looks like she's like,
but
I doubt she looks like Christian.
yeah.
Or like the Christian, not Christian specifically. The Christian wife.
Yeah. Oh God.
We were all in high school.
I saw that. I saw why you screamed. I saw like.
Oh, it's a
I
dwarf.
saw.
You saw the image.
Saw, and I was like, I really wish I just didn't know about.
Did
this,
I
man.
underreact?
No. You made me. I don't know how I found a little bit. I lost more faith in humanity somehow. I thought I had no more room left.
Yeah, you thought you were at the bottom.
And I was like, oh no, this shouldn't be allowed to happen.
I felt like, when I saw it, I felt like the guy lying down with all the arrows stuck in his body. You know.
Jeff. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Jeff.
Who other Nickelodeon people are fucked?
All of them for the most part.
Yeah. Oh, Amanda. I follow Amanda Bynes.
Yeah.
She just did a.
You follow her, or do you follow
okay
her
now?
other account? Her is it her parents' account, or is it her account?
I follow her real account where she's actually doing an art show. She did an art show. I wanted to go because I was like, bro, I have to see.
Oh, was in LA?
I think she lives here still.
I mean, yeah.
So I didn't see the invitation, so it kind of pissed me off because she was like promoting the show, and I'm like,
how do I go?
that's literally. I was like, I don't understand. Is this a private?
That would
thing?
be cool. I would love to go to an Amanda. I would like how is she now though? Because she was like crazy for a while.
She might be on medication. I'm just assuming, making huge assumptions, because she's not like when we first discovered her again, where they found her naked, fucking on the street, like out of her mind. She got that crazy tattooed, and she was engaged to some guy she was at the drug AA or whatever she was with. She got engaged to some guy there where they were trying to heal. I don't know if she's still with that guy. It doesn't seem like it. She's putting on a show, so I was like, she seems like she's come back to reality.
So you're saying I have a shot at Amanda Bynes?
Hey, bro, 7-year-old me.
Look at man.
7-year-old me is like, let's get it done.
Can I be
boy.
honest? I'm not a fan of taking advantage of mentally challenged people.
Of course.
However,
You aren't.
that is a true statement. There's a lot of people.
The long venom tongue.
You got that.
It's a monster.
It's just JF.
It's JF. JF's just like, hello, Amanda. No, but for real, in that situation, it's like you got if you can have a story with Amanda Bynes, I think you should do it. You know what I'm saying? Normally I'd be like, to leave her alone.
Seems like more trouble than it's worth, personally.
Oh, absolutely.
It is.
So
But
what?
I had such a
since
crush
it's
on her
not-
though when I was a kid. Like actually, I thought she was so funny.
Since it's not me, and has nothing, it wouldn't affect me. I think you should do it.
Yeah, I want you to do
Oh, great.
Yeah, go wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, go make things work.
What was that movie that she was in? She's the Man?
She's the man, yeah.
Is that it?
I think so.
She's
yeah.
the man. Oh my God! I saw that recently.
Really?
How did I see it?
Was she the soccer player?
Okay, I remember how I saw it because I would never watch this movie. It was my old theater, my old gym had a theater room, had a cinema room,
Oh, and it was just on?
and it was on. That was one of the movies that they played, and I was like, "What the fuck? This is clearly not a dude. This is not the guy." Like she played her brother.
Oh, right, yeah.
And it's so dumb.
It is
It's
dumb.
so dumb.
The suspension of disbelief is crazy.
Absolutely. What are you looking for?
That's the.
Is that what you were thinking of?
That is
Is that what you were thinking of?
You're fucking. You really spent time to look for that.
He
We're gonna
re-
read questions.
Yeah, dude. I'm fucking.
Is that shit any good?
I never even said
What?
the Patreon.
Oh right, you did.
Whatever. Too late.
Five Nights at Freddy? Is that
Yeah,
any
hey,
good?
for our Christmas, sign up for our Patreon, patreon.com/thesnarktank.
Yeah.
Man,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Go to patreon.com/StarkTank.
Merry Christmas. Give us money. Give us money.
There's money.
Give us presents.
$1 tier, you get it for free, ad free, early.
You're lucky we don't go to you with like a wicker basket on a long stick, and collect your money that
I
way.
want that.
Because
Like those.
I love that about church.
What about the first church of Snark?
First Church of Snark? Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll definitely do it. I always loved those long
There's
baskets.
something so
There's
fucking
something- it is very funny.
greedy about that.
It felt wrong even like when I was like 5.
I remember I got
being
my
like,
allowance.
why are they?
I got my allowance. My mom was like, "You have to give part of your allowance for Tide," and I was like, "Don't give me an allowance then."
I think I said something like the same thing.
I'd rather not give anything.
I'd rather not get anything than give even a portion of it to this
Yeah,
thing.
I'm not.
Bro, I'm seeing our pastor.
I didn't get an allowance though. I never got an allowance.
You never got an allowance?
I got an allowance for like maybe like a couple months, and then my parents just forgot to keep doing it, and then I just was like, all right, I guess.
My mom was. My mom technically did something worse than like say what you would pay like a sweatshop worker.
Did you make you pay rent?
Well, so
did you make you
it
pay
was
rent
like,
with the
no,
money she gave you?
I worked. We did a lot of work, and we just got $10 a week. And like $10 a week is obviously as an adult, you're like, holy shit, I only got $10 a week. And when I really,
as an adult, so you would just
Imagine we do the podcast now and we divvy it up at the end of the month. It's like,
you're trying to have my bowl of ice.
with your bowl that you didn't buy. You'd have to make it.
Yeah,
putting all this work into the podcast, all these hours, is getting $10. We get $30 a week.
That seems like we could figure it out. I think.
Yeah, we can keep going.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
can.
we'll keep going.
I would kill myself, dude. Like, I don't like being on Earth enough to like struggle really hard again. You know, like I don't like it.
You'd be fine.
I'd figure, knowing my fucking rat ass, I'd figure some way to be fine again somehow.
I'd probably prostitute.
Well, I can't.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't see anything negative about sex work. So the only reason I
do that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
my only problem is like my self-esteem and like my body dysmorphia. But if I was like, oh, I have zero money,
Yeah,
I don't think I want to go work at Walmart again.
I think I know what you mean. Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna like.
I'll
use
try
social-
my luck at this.
Yeah.
I would just Viagra myself out and just turn my hog into the most diabolical.
The
version
thing
of
for
itself
me-
and just blight people with it.
The thing for me, the thing that holds me back genuinely is that I actually like my family.
You like your?
Yeah, I like my
you think they
family.
would find out?
I think they would. I think it'd be impossible not to.
Why do you think people would send it to them or something?
I think so. I think people are weird like that. You know,
You're like, hey, Chris's dad, look at Chris's cock.
that's kind of the thing. That's the thing. It's like if I didn't like my family or if I didn't
That's so
care,
aggressive.
if I didn't like my family or if I didn't care, I would have done this years ago. But I think
I can't be a sex worker.
Well, because
I
Lily
can't.
would kill you.
Well, no, even outside of that, I couldn't just be fucking people for like.
Well, no, just say like an OnlyFans.
you don't have to
creator.
even do that.
What about just OnlyFans?
Uh,
Like
Well,
you
take
said,
a
like,
camera.
I get cum in cups. If people wanted that. I'd send it to them.
You do content where you take a flashlight and put it under your balls and you take a picture of it.
You've definitely done that.
I've actually not done that.
There's no way.
What
There's
does
no
that
way.
look- I don't
There's no way you brought that up with that.
That was a jackass thing, I think.
Yes,
that-
you did.
I didn't do it.
You did
What's
right
it-
after.
Is that like for like shadow purposes?
No, it's just
I don't
because it
understand.
shines through.
You can see your balls. You can see your real balls.
I've never thought about that. That's
You had that done that.
I didn't do it.
I can see what my balls look like.
I don't remember if it was like e-fucked or something. I've never done that because first of all, I don't even.
Will that work
I'm
for
not that
black
curious.
people? I don't think it'll work for us.
Yeah,
will
our
it?
skin, our skin
yes,
will still be seen.
what
Light
do you
can
mean?
penetrate our skin, dude.
Because like you got like almost translucent skin.
We're not black, Derek. We're not actually black.
when you take a when you take a flashlight,
you put on your hand, it still goes through.
when you take a flashlight to your finger, like does it shine through your finger?
No,
It's impossible.
It in fact,
I'm gonna read some
the
questions.
flashlight turns dark. It's a dark light.
I absorb all light, sir. It just doesn't work.
If that was true, this room would be dark right now.
What I would end humanity.
We'd have to put you in we have to seal you off.
They would literally kill me and seal me off for sure.
Not kill you. We had to seal you off. If we kill you, you'd be lying somewhere doing that still.
We'll see if you don't kill me. I'm gonna try to escape.
I'm gassing your ass, bro.
All right.
Call it a Polish shower, bro.
let's move on to some
Holy
questions.
shower, Jesus Christ!
Let's move on to some questions, and you can ask questions too over at patreon.com/snarktank. Go over there and fucking do it. Merry Christmas. The Senate wrote in.
The Senate.
I am the Senate. I love that. Is that the Senate theme?
Yeah.
How could you want to be a good guy if the bad guys have lightning fingers? Like, what the fuck?
Stop.
Literally.
The Senate wrote in.
Literally.
They said, "What's up, my three favorite sassy gays? New patron here. Welcome. Welcome to Christmas." After hearing Derek ask about why we have an in-depth depiction of hell and not heaven, I thought I'd write in as to why.
Ooh, let's go.
Yeah. Dante's Inferno. And that's it. No, he writes more. He says the novel is where our idea of hell stems from and doesn't really have any basis in the religion. Dante I forget how to say that last name, simply wrote a banger novel, so the church took it and ran with it. Before the novel, hell was an abstract metaphysical concept, much like heaven. I guess that makes sense.
Of course.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. Although
They were like,
is that not contradictory?
this scares people about hell. Take it.
So here's the thing.
Yeah, Dante's Inferno is fictional.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah, it's the
Hell is real.
You
it's the yeah.
it's spreading.
I kind of shorted for a second.
That was like a baby.
No, the I'm trying to say.
I'm not speaking because I'm also confused. I'm letting you do
trying
it.
to say a specific word that's not working.
What word?
I'm
Say
trying
it
to say
slow.
divine.
Oh, divine.
The divine. I was gonna say no, but anyway.
Divine comedy.
Yeah, I was trying to say something, and it was.
That was funny. It happened twice in a row as well.
It happened twice in a row. I just like
Fucking
I'm gonna.
stomach, bro.
I quit. I quit
You're like
podcast
reading with
forever.
You're like, no, what happened?
So yeah, that's. I think I remember hearing this before, but I can't. I'm never sure if I just hear things or if I make them
So
up.
here's the thing: the layers of
Schizophrenia.
the layers, especially of Catholicism, right? The layers of it and all the the sins and all that. That's where that stems from. That's not everybody's interpretation of hell.
Right.
There, you
Yeah.
go to the King James version, and there's very descript versions of what would happen, things that are tied to it, but they don't have that for heaven.
Right.
And so here's what I'm saying, and I know the answer. This is more me, it's like rhetorical, me asking that question.
Sure, yeah.
Because it's like you need that. You need. There's the quote that says the fear is what keeps us here, right? It's what keeps you in check. It's what keeps you in line.
Yeah.
And the promise of something being super awesome and very defined, well, why wouldn't you want that? Why wouldn't you go directly towards fucking killing yourself? But then they answered that question by saying it's a sin. But then God will forgive you if you ask for forgiveness. Not? You see how it keeps they keep doing these
it's a circle.
So we should kill ourselves and then go to heaven and ask God, my bad.
And you ask God for forgiveness.
I just wanted to meet you so bad, God, I killed myself.
And then you'd be like, for
if you commit suicide, but like in like a slow acting way, like you inject like a lethal pathogen in you, and it's gonna kill you in a week.
Yeah,
you've done the action of killing yourself, and if you go to confession, then you can absolve yourself of that sin, and you could kill yourself and go to heaven.
They're
right?
gonna tell you to say enough Hail Marys is gonna kill you before you finish them, so you're not gonna go to heaven.
Look,
say 2 billion Hail Marys.
The interpretation of 2
billion Hail Marys.
It's so many.
You know what would be the frustrating thing about it is that you would lose count.
Oh yeah, even if you wrote it down,
you gotta do a clicker.
Is it gonna go that high though?
You got several clickers.
And then you just
dude, I lose count so easily. Like I lose count so easily with things because my mind just fucking doesn't shut the fuck up.
I used to be a freak and would write down how far I can count on just paper. When I swear to God, in Woody.
Was this before video games?
Yes.
Before you
it wasn't before
you got pussy.
It wasn't. It was well before I got
pussy.
Holy shit!
Then afterwards,
this was like.
Imagine doing this at 30. How high can I count?
No, I'm talking like 1, this was when. 2. That shit. To me, it was one of the things. It was a weird exercise of. It was also it was like a discipline thing. Where it's how long can I focus until when I was a kid, I was way too into that dumb martial arts stuff and focusing and discipline and not playing during recess, fucking training.
You're a little psychopath. That's why
I was a dumb kid that was inspired by fucking Buddhists and ninjas way too hard. Not ninjas, but fucking samurai and then fucking the
person. I won't come. I'll just keep it all in.
What
It'll make me a better warrior.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna be so fucking strong.
Yeah, I'm gonna be so cool and gay.
I'm gonna shoot a key blast and I'm gonna fucking make all these niggas pay. I can't.
Are you done?
Yeah, no, he's not. But yeah, I thought Bushido was like the dopest shit, and then I got older and I'm like stupid.
It's cool aesthetically.
Right. Yeah,
they were dicks, but it was cool.
We're gonna all right. Are we gonna? Yeah, that was just like a statement, kind of.
Oh yeah. I appreciate you writing in, man. Thank you for being a patron.
Yeah. I have Dante's Inferno in my living room.
On the 360?
Oh no, the book.
Oh, the actual book.
Inferno.
I wish I had the game. I don't know.
I
might actually.
I have the game. I have it on 360. It looks like shit.
I know I have it on disc.
On my TV. I popped it in.
Looks like shit.
Why would you put that on a nice TV?
It can't look 30
frames per second.
It's so yeah, because I even I popped in Dragon Age Origins because I just want to see my save states, and I was like, ugh. I was like, man, this looks rough on this TV, and it kind of annoyed me because I think it's just because it's specifically a 360 port and it has nothing, But everything looks like when I played an emulated God of War 3 before. Well, it's still not on PC, but I played and it looks rough, right?
Yeah.
So
appropriately, I think.
Yeah,
I would love to play that game again, though. I remember really liking it.
that game is fun as fuck.
Yaslin Clemens on Spotify and Apple Music. Not really a question, but good lore. Since you guys have been talking about Scatman so much,
Nice.
Aziz Ansari has a show called Master of None, and there's a part of the show where some dude at the bar is going around picking up women with the fact that he is Scatman's son. Oh, so he's the Scat Child.
He's a scatling.
He's a Scatling.
Scatling.
Hey, there's my little Scatling gun. That's what Scatman used
Master
to say.
of None. The first 2 seasons are so fucking good, man.
What happened to him, by the way?
Aziz Ansari?
Yeah.
He took a break.
He got canceled for that thing that I remember feeling like.
He got canceled for
sure?
Well, it wasn't
not a big deal.
It wasn't. It wasn't
Kind of crazy that
he didn't do anything. They had a sexual encounter that many of people have all the fucking time, and she just wasn't really retroactively.
Yeah.
You're like, that sucked.
That's every encounter I've ever had.
Yeah, it's like that does not constitute sexual assault. That sucked. It happens. I've had encounters where it's like we agreed to do some shit, but then it felt kind of weird. It wasn't great. And it's like,
yeah, dude.
Now I'm like, look, I'm not trying to like victim blame.
Dude, I slept with a girl once. Her butthole was square.
What
the fuck? How do you have a Dreamcast asshole? This doesn't make sense.
Wombat.
How did this happen?
Taking cube shits, you fucking creature.
It was scary.
If that would actually, I think my dick wouldn't be able to get hard. I'd be way too distracted.
Yeah.
Like you hit it from the back, and you're just like.
It's a perfect right angle.
Square.
Oh, the fuck, this is.
Do you ask about it?
Yes.
I would ask about it.
Why is your?
I'm already there. Like I'm like, how much more vulnerable?
Why are you staring at my asshole? I'm sensitive.
What else am I looking at? Your fucking back?
Her eyes were also square too. I forgot.
You fuck Minecraft, Steve. You fucking.
I think I might have just been hallucinating.
Fair enough.
Anyway, that's pretty good. That's a great like. Oh, he says, would you consider that a good opener? So, hi, my dad is Scatman. I don't imagine is pulling much pussy. Personally,
Zero.
Yeah,
really.
0.
Unfortunately, I can't.
I'm the scat man.
Damn, that's like Louis Scatstrong. That's crazy.
He scats strong.
Scat man. Beep ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 da ba. Beep ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 da ba da da beep ba 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 da ba.
Do you know the lyrics when he's just like rapping and shit? Do you know any of that part of the song?
I think I do.
Yeah, when he's like, listen, I'm gonna fucking do something. I'm gonna touch you and undress you, and I'm gonna sexually assault you, but it's not gonna be sexual assault because you're gonna like it.
Bars.
It's something like that.
That's right. He's right.
It's something along the line. I'm technically gonna sexually assault you, but you're not gonna know what sexual assault because yeah, run through it. Like get the whole.
I don't know. Fuck. I know. I remember parts of it.
Listen, it's me. I got a pedophile stash, and I actually run. With
You're fucking me. You're putting these words in my fucking.
He's usurping your thought.
Fuck. What is it? Whatever. I don't care. I don't care enough. It's gonna take me minutes upon minutes of silent contemplation to figure this
I got a
out.
perfect mustache that can sift through. They can sift through your square butthole.
So my intuition, and I know it may be crazy on my heart, like would.
Something I've seen scatting too.
Everybody stutters one way or the other, so check out my message to you. As a matter of fact, don't let nothing hold you back. If the scat man can do it, so can you. I'm the scat man.
Holy fuck!
That's part of it that I remember.
That is, yeah.
I think.
No, that sounds definitely like that was right.
Sounds believable.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Scat script over here, man.
I'm gonna bust on your back without it.
Scat script, like Sanskrit, like it's his scat language. All right, Goku, but he's voiced by Louis Armstrong. I didn't read this question ahead of time. I don't know.
Vegeta! You killed Krillin. How dare you? He was a good man, and you've taken his life. Lend me your energy. I'm Kaioken times 10. Krillin, let him live. I sense in the future he'll be a great ally. I've got to go to Namek. I've got to protect my friends. Vegeta, bury the hatchet. We have to make a new planet of people here. Our people are gone.
I always think about that video of him singing, "I'm in space."
That shit's so funny. Help.
Dude, that is such an iconic video.
It's the laugh. When the dude starts breaking character, that really gets me.
There's some like Internet Hall of Fame videos like that where I look at them and I think like that's living forever. It's like that one video of that old Brandon Rogers sketch.
Which one?
Where he goes like they're in an office and he's like, it's like something. It says rapist on a board and they're like scared and it's like, what's the only thing worse than a rapist? And then he pulls off the word child, so it says child rapist, and then the guy turns to the camera and he goes, a child.
There's some videos out of Hall of Fame.
I've never seen that.
It's like
that. Really never seen that one.
It's very good. Like I remember because it was like really early example. It was like college. Do you remember College Humor back in the day?
Old
Yeah,
College Humor,
of
yeah.
course.
It was like old
Peak.
content that was like well produced. I remember that.
Yeah, like way
unusually
too well
well.
produced. Like fucking scared me.
I
Dude,
see.
Because Smosh and College Humor are under the umbrella now, right? They're all under the same thing.
I have
now.
no
Does
fucking
College
idea.
Humor still exist?
Yeah.
That's kind of surprising.
It's called Dropout Network now for the most part.
I think a
but
lot of
yeah.
those people actually. There's some people I think went on to SNL.
Well, Pete Jones was really big. Is that right, Pete Jones?
Pete Jones.
Is that not right?
Pete Holmes?
Yes. yes. yes.
Pete Jones.
Yeah, he did the Batman.
Yeah,
sketches
he was
for them.
Batman.
Oh yeah.
I love his
think about
impression because it sucks,
it. Yeah.
but it's so specific.
I just
Ass, mouth, pussy in
his
that
nose
order.
is so stuffed.
In that order. Wow, you stabbed me. Looks like 2 people were getting stabbed today.
I can't even do it. I can't do it. It's so specific.
Dude, it's so weird remembering that was like that era of like.
Dude, I used to
YouTube.
love Hardly Working.
Dude, oh my god,
Hardly
what a freak-
Working
with,
used to crack me up.
with Jake and Amir. Yeah, Jake and Amir.
Jake and Amir were on it. There was a guy, Patrick. I can't remember his fucking name.
I still remember one of the raps.
He was around us. He lived in Poughkeepsie.
Yeah.
Because I remember running into him. I was like,
You
what the
can't
fuck?
hack this. You're the whackness. That rock. That's
Zach
that's
Galifianakis.
that's
Oh,
right.
that was
Leave your head spinning like a dreidel.
Lin-Manuel.
Knock your no, that's not the one. That was the.
There's Lin-Manuel Miranda in there.
No, he's in that one. He's the one.
That was
right
the earliest
after.
time that I remember seeing him. He was like around In the Heights when that was on Broadway.
He was
Nobody
knocking
cares
your
about
nuts
this.
off your
I
bagel.
didn't-
That's
I
right.
didn't- yeah,
See, I'm winning. Your face looks like mayonnaise. That's grinning. Like you that striped at the end. I think the end is the beginning. Don't eat so much. I remember all of those raps at the back of my fucking head
That's a really
unfortunate.
specific thing to remember.
because I remember the rap battle because it's So
All right, bitch.
let's take it down to Chinatown. It's time to beat down Encyclopedia Brown. No, I don't want to piss on every superficial issue and review a politician. It's easy to diss you.
Why do we remember this?
Huh?
I haven't seen that video.
Your dad's an accomplished guy in a college family. Your dad's
All right, no.
we
We gotta stop. We're running late. I can't believe I remember that actually, because I haven't watched that video in 10+ years.
Same. It's like it was
Interesting.
so fucking catchy.
All right, that was really jarring.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, what's happening right now?
You were older.
Let's read
like,
the fucking video. Let's
Yeah, I was also like, I don't know.
getting pussy, you know. Well,
yeah.
While I was too busy fucking, I love Pokemon. I want to be a Charizard when I get older. Charizard, wow.
I was busy sneaking my baby teeth into people's sandwiches.
Oh, that's real shit.
I think the college humor age for us when we were watching it, like
have
early
to
high
move.
school, you were in college in that area of college already. You were like, this is dumb. This isn't college.
Dumb and gay.
I think they genuinely had some good sketches.
Oh, great ones.
Although it's like any sketch comedy, I guess. It's like
Yeah.
it's like dude, the fucking Christmas the Christmas joke swap.
Oh, dude, we should do that. I think you and I should do that.
I
It'd be really
don't
funny.
think it works without an audience.
That's
Do you know what we're talking about?
No, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening
So
at all.
so on Saturday Night Live, the two Weekend Update people, they do it's Colin Jost and Michael Che, and they do this thing where they give each other every Christmas they write jokes for each other, and the goal is to just fuck the other person over and just like have them say really heinous shit. Like it's usually like the black guy making Colin say
the most
really racist shit.
That's funny.
Like, what was it like? Oh, I have a great idea for a new black Superman, the Man of Steel. I remember that. It was like, there's like a lot of good ones, but like this one was fucking crazy. It was like, he made him just do it all in like black voice.
Yeah, black
And so
accent.
he was like, what cracked me up is like, not for real though. It's pretty good. Like I appreciate when they like.
That is the best closing part of it. Like that's worth it. All of a sudden,
I like Weekend Update still. Like I'll seek out the Weekend Update clips still because they're really good examples of like that's good joke writing study.
Yeah.
To like just see how they do it. Like my favorite thing is like Mitch McConnell's seen here, and it's like a picture of him looking fucked up, and it's usually like seen here after learning I don't know. Whatever, who cares? I just got so tired. You know what I just realized? I haven't eaten at all today because I've been filming.
Yeah, I haven't eaten because my my acid was so bad that I was like, I need a reset and I need a fast.
Dude, somebody please clip out that. Yeah. That was fucking perfect. Anyway, Goku, but he's voiced by Louis Armstrong, wrote it. He says, "Hello, the minority brothers. This is mostly for Derek. A lot of Simpsons fans argue on whether or not the voice actors should retire, like the ones for Marge, Flanders, Bart, and Mr. Burns. Do you think that a new cast should replace them, or are you a Simpsons purist and think that they should be kept on?"
Oh no, if they sound really fucking awful, like say Marge, I think objectively everybody thinks that, right?
Get off my pussy.
It's me, Marge. They should replace it with an AI Louis Armstrong.
Yeah.
Louis
Get
AI
a
Armstrong.
computer to not replicate their voice. Dude, yeah, it's rough, man.
It's,
'cause there's a clip I saw recently. Did you I feel like you would see this.
I
'cause
probably
you're-
haven't seen it.
Oh,
Though.
really?
Like new Simpsons.
Yeah, and it's like people are talking about it's like really, really well written. It's like heartfelt or something. It's like something about like how Flanders puts a fucking sticker on his, or he puts a post-it note on his mirror every day for Maud, and he texts Edna's number still, and he got a message back, and it was like sad because it was just somebody else. And it's decently written,
Yeah.
and it's like it's not bad. It's probably I've heard things about like how The Simpsons is actually better right now.
Oh, it's gotten better.
But I can't appreciate it because everybody sounds like they're dying.
Yeah, Mr. Burns does sound pretty hoarse. Marge,
Mr. Burns sounds old, but not in a way that's fun.
Yeah.
So it's like you'd think that it would work for the character because it's like, oh, he's finally old. But no, it's so much worse.
Oh hell no. Yeah, it's no the purest thing's stupid. It's like with anything. It's like at a certain point, like let's just say for the sake of argument, they made another Die Hard movie. Bruce Willis is gone. His mind is gone. Unfortunately, he has a disease to where it's like a dementia.
Do you think that
type
they would
thing.
ever do a CG Bruce Willis?
Seeing Bruce Willis
That
makes me
is so crazy. To me, it's like
Like Polar Express Bruce Willis?
damn.
What
That
a fucking
is so fucking
you
crazy.
fuckface. I don't like that you said that.
The
That made
funny
my
thing
night
is, though,
bad.
that's so offensive. I would want to see that. Like, absolutely.
I couldn't watch it.
But like, for the voice actors, yeah, just give fucking Troy Baker to do everything.
Troy Baker.
Just Troy Baker. I'm sure he can do Marge too. I bet he's that. I bet he's that.
Roger
talented.
Clark?
Yeah, Roger Clark. And,
Hey,
it's
Homer.
me. Hey,
Hey, homie.
hey,
homie.
Bart, you can't do that. Bart.
Why can't I?
What can
Why can't I, Mom?
Eat my sword.
Don't have a cow, man.
Cowabunga.
I love his voice, dude. There's no change.
Cowabunga.
They give him. They like just say the
I love
lines.
it.
It's
I love
not.
it.
There's no work in his voice acting at all.
so good.
It's like, what the hell?
Now, Lisa, you gotta come help me.
I gotta play my saxophone.
He's all of them.
No,
He's all the kids.
That's
He's
done.
Maggie. He's Maggie also.
Oh, God.
He goes,
Where?
he goes, whoa, whoa.
Where?
Where? Where? Oh, fuck.
I'm half alien. Where? Where?
Half alien.
Yeah, it's the fucking Christmas or the Halloween specials where they're like,
Oh,
oh,
well,
yeah,
that's
she was
not-
abducted.
He's thinking of Treehouse of Horror.
Yeah, all right.
I loved Treehouse of Horror when I was little, man. They were so
They were
fun.
I hated
very
them.
good.
You didn't like them?
No, I didn't. Treehouses aren't fucking real.
This fucking guy.
This guy's fucking.
Treehouse Horrors are fucking fantastic. The
Condominium
aliens fucking taking over Bill Clinton and Bob Dole.
Yes.
Fucking one
So
of the
funny.
best things ever written. It's so
They're just
fucking
fucking
good.
twitching and drooling and shit like that.
so-
So sharp teeth.
It's so good.
So I have a controversial opinion on this. I think for the sake of the for the quality of the show, yeah, they should probably get rid of him, right? Or they should replace him with better actors,
Yeah.
or just like younger people who can do impressions, of which there are
100%.
many.
100%. They should do that.
But The Simpsons it's never gonna be better than it was again. You know?
Yeah.
So to me, I just think about it's like, listen, this is just kind of on its ride. The people who made it, if they want to keep doing it, they're not being forced to do it. They're just like, the money's just so good. It's like, why wouldn't I do this? So for me, I'm just like, let them do it. It's who cares?
They're definitely going for. You're actually right about that in a sense that diehard Simpsons fans aren't watching that closely. They don't really care. And then when you think about it, get your bag. And clearly they're doing it for also to have the longest running series and probably try to be like untouched. And I imagine that they probably would have stopped if South Park stopped, for example.
Yeah.
Because South Park, their formula is easier. It's just always current events now. And they could surpass the Simpsons if they want. If the Simpsons stop.
What's the longest running show right now?
Probably Doctor Who, maybe, I think.
It's not I Love Lucy?
See, I don't. Well,
Are you dumb? Or are you just confused?
There's like
can it be Doctor Who? Because
episodes.
didn't that show stop?
Did it stop? I thought
what I mean is like it did it always has it been a continuous.
I'm pretty sure it's
every it's never like not had
I
a.
think so. The
They
longest
didn't-
I literally have no idea.
I don't know. They didn't have like a Doctor Who Shippuden or something?
Doctor Who.
Because I thought they had like a revamp in like the mid 2000s but it did it keep going or something? I literally have no
I don't know. SNL's probably up there. They're in their 50th year.
Yeah. Suck.
No.
Negroes.
The Simpsons is the longest.
Suck live. It's just sucking black dudes off. That's the show.
So it's The Simpsons.
What's your guys' opinion?
It's Gunsmoke, The Simpsons, Law and Order SVU,
Gunsmoke.
Lassie.
I didn't like Gunsmoke.
Lassie.
Yeah, Lassie.
That's about a dog.
What's number one?
It was a show one.
What's number one?
But they can't.
I'm so rude.
The way you looked me in the eye.
So is it in
Number one is Simpsons.
So it is The
700
Simpsons.
episodes.
So
Okay.
let me ask you
That's
this.
80 episodes.
That's what I think they want. I think the only reason they truly exist is to have that crown, and I feel like South Park can threaten them.
No, South Park's not even up there, dude.
No, I just feel like they have the potential that they could go on forever.
Yeah, for sure. NCIS, like
I'm not talking about NCIS
not
ever.
NCIS with Law and Order can always beat them too. Law and Order is just
That
crime.
we could write way better shows. So yeah,
Law and Order, dude. We can make
their
a Law and
scripts
Order
are
episode.
fucking. That's an extra ammo.
We can make a Law and Order episode. That'd be
That
so
is
fucking
do it.
funny.
that is
Let's do that for the
SVU for
extra
sure.
ammo. There'll be a little New Year's
Well,
extra.
SVU.
You sure?
You know exactly.
It's got to be because it will turn into SVU.
But
it starts off criminal
what-
intent, and they're like, bro, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
There's
what
way
we-
too much sexual assault happening
Yeah, like
for us to do anything.
we're gonna write a Law and Order episode about white collar crime.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I don't want that nigga with the bass on
I-
at every scene. Bam, bam,
I do.
he's playing all the time.
There's a fucking a body on the ground, and this nigga's going, oh.
They're stepping all over the body.
That's the question.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Well, so my question is, like, because I've seen this a lot online, and it's a general sentiment, but like, I don't know if I really understand it or agree with it. Which is the idea. It's like, and the verbiage of this question is very specific.
Yeah.
Or this statement: SNL isn't funny anymore.
I disagree.
The thing to me is that like, Saturday Night Live has always been like 10% hit.
Yeah, feels the same. to me.
90% miss.
It feels the same to me.
Yeah, it feels like identical. Like every now and again, like an SNL sketch will pop up on my For You page or whatever, and I'll watch it and I'll be like, that was pretty good. But I would never sit through a full episode of Saturday Night Live.
Right.
Some of the moments, I think the talents are not as bombastically funny.
I just feel like
think
the
it's just
people
the
aren't as
talent.
famous,
Yeah,
like say
the
Chris
skits.
Farley,
Yeah.
Chris Rock. They don't have like those people like Adam Sandler was on SNL.
Yeah.
Like they don't have like
Carrie was
they
on
don't
there.
have like I feel like that's the only difference. But even when you go back and watch a lot of the old shit, because I was like, let me make a point to watch of it. It was so hit or miss. It was nothing like say my funny bone and my immature sense of humor is way more aligned with Mad TV. Mad TV was way more immature and wacky and shit in a way that like there was a family fighting for like 2 minutes or something, and then it turns out it's a dish soap commercial.
Yeah.
And like it was just like
That one is so fucking
Family
funny, dude.
Feud, where it was like literally the Miger family versus the Krager, and then fucking Louis Anderson as Will Sasso. Will Sasso as Louis Anderson's like, it's the Miggers versus the Crackers. And I'm like, my child brain is like, Migger?
like an adult you and like an adult you high fives child.
Adult
so
me.
funny.
I literally forced my mom to watch that.
That is
Mom,
crazy.
you have to see this.
And your
she's
mom
like,
was stone
she's
faced,
like
I bet.
rolling her eyes. She found it funny, but it was one of those things that I'm a dumbass kid. She doesn't want to do this right now.
Right.
And so
yeah.
she's like,
That was
What,
me with
son?
I literally never showed my grandma anything I saw funny because I would have got in trouble.
oh.
Every single
Yeah.
moment of comedy for me as a kid.
Well,
I
it was
like,
clean. It was on TV.
It wasn't dirt. It wasn't too
I
dirty.
was like,
Yeah.
Grandma, look at
It was
the
in,
baby
it
paint
was
Olympics.
it was innuendo. It was innuendo.
Olympics, that's insane.
It was innuendo.
Yeah, innuendo.
But yeah, Mad TV I liked more as a kid. It was like
Everyone
it was
on that
more
show
ridiculous.
somewhere now crazy, which is insane.
Yeah.
All of them have like wild careers, except for the guy that paid the little kid that would always wear his pants. He had this blue plaid shirt on.
No. Oh my God.
Tom
Michael
McDonald?
Wait, that's not right.
Michael McDowd.
No, because it's McDowell. No. It's McDonald, but because Tom McDonald's a singer, right?
I think I know what you're talking about. Is that guy with a very specific face that I can see in my head right now?
He has one of my favorite scenes in Austin Powers where before he gets ran over by a steamroller.
Oh yeah.
And he's like fucking so far away.
No.
It's just slowly inching towards. So it's good.
Yeah.
His name is something McDonald, but because Tom McDonald's isn't that a singer?
I know what you're talking. Yeah. I
like,
think his name is something
Todd
like
McDonald,
that.
maybe?
No, I don't know. Do McDonald Mad TV.
Because it's not. Is it
Actor.
Michael McDonald?
McDonald Mad TV actor. You'll find.
Oh wait,
it.
Michael McDonald's the singer, and maybe his name's Tom McDonald.
Tom McDonald is the rapper.
You're right. Michael McDonald.
So it's Michael McDonald.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, let me
is there a singer? Isn't there a singer? What's the,
Yeah, that guy, man.
That guy's-
unmistakable face.
Yeah.
So
He looks he's aged well, man, but he,
he
looks
looks great
exactly
now,
the
actually.
same.
But dude, yeah, Mad TV was iconically like immature and dumb.
Yeah.
And I would say
Phil
like, dude,
Lamar was
there's-
on Mad TV.
Absolutely.
Dude, plenty of people were on
He
Mad
was
TV.
fucking one of the OGs.
Yeah, he was in a lot of them.
Will Sasso.
Will Sasso's my favorite, my personal favorite.
I love what you call Orlando Jones. So whenever he was in,
I'm not-
oh my God, I forgot about Orlando Jones.
He was,
Oh, dude,
he
yeah.
always had some wild shit. Him and Deborah, what you call, always
Deborah
have
Wilson,
fucking
which-
wild moments
I've
together.
had a interesting encounter with her. Yeah, so
You should have piped. You would've
I
been
mean,
That's so interesting, man.
In
Nicole
hindsight,
Silverman.
in thinking about it, like
What you
that would
call
have been awesome.
Bobby Lee too.
Dude,
obviously Key and Peele. They went on to fucking have
Key
an
and Peele.
all-star run.
Yeah.
Literally.
But dude, like I don't know, man. I was watching
Nicole Parker,
All right,
too?
No, keep going.
Yeah.
The it's like 15th time. The Saturday Night Live to me is just it's always been like mostly miss. And that's probably just because of the fact that they're like writing new sketch comedy every fucking week. Those people are absolutely on cocaine, or at least were absolutely on cocaine
They still
to
are.
do that shit.
They're on Xanax now or whatever. Xanax? No, that's the opposite.
No,
That's
they're probably on Zins now.
they're on the what's that? Zins?
Yeah, the little nicotine tablets.
Gotcha.
Fent.
No, they're
Fent.
they're on.
Did you see somebody made the edit of the Squidward doing the can Fent?
Yeah.
No.
I'll send it to you. I liked it, so I thought it would just like show up in your notifications.
Ah,
but
damn, no.
Can Fent. It's so good.
Yes.
But dude, I watched it.
you guys
I
rule.
watched some SNL sketches recently, and I'm like, this is unhinged. To the point where it's just like it like borders on Mad TV. Like Bill
Yeah.
Burr playing a firefighter who and they're doing like a psych eval with like Rorschach tests, and everybody has a normal Rorschach test, but like he gets like DeviantArt furry porn of like minions getting impregnated, and he has to like explain. Everybody's like, that's a flower, and it's like they're getting. I don't know, man.
I think I know the difference. Actually, I never really thought about this. That show is actually live. I
Yeah,
kind
it
of just
is.
didn't. When I never really thought about it. I was like, Mad TV, they do takes.
Yeah, they can.
So
reshoot, yeah.
they literally edit to get together the best show that they have.
Yeah.
That actually, it's stupid that I never thought about that when it's been decades.
You never thought about Saturday Night Live?
No, what I
being
mean
live?
is comparatively.
Right.
Like why did I like this one's? Why?
I guess I just assumed that they were live somehow in my
I-
head.
I
Like
didn't
Mad
think of-
TV.
like Mad TV.
I didn't think
They're
of
in
them
front of
being
an
live.
audience, but no, they're not live. There's
it's
never
like a sitcom.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a sitcom, 100%. And so it's one of the things where I'm like, oh yeah, duh. not only is the humor, I'd say I like the humor more, but why did it seem more polished? Well, obviously, I'm thinking of many skits that I've seen with SNL where they're fucking, breaking character, where they're cheesing or sometimes. Yeah. And I'm like, which is, I love. I do love
those
that.
are my favorite ones when they fucking break the Californians with like, with Bill Hader.
Yes.
Where they're all doing that stupid. It's like they're trying to do a soap opera, but it's in like, what are you doing here? And Bill Hader's fucking losing in the back, and it looks like his eyes are gonna fall out. That's the best shit. Like, because that's when it feels like they're actually having fun doing it. It's like, it's like contagious.
Breaking character is funny, especially if it's
unless it's Jimmy Fallon who does it all the time.
I don't like how he looks at me
because it's not. It doesn't feel even authentic.
I broke character.
It's just
exactly. It's that exactly.
It's I'm.
Someone should shoot him.
I'm
just kidding.
Let's go to the next
we
question
go.
quickly.
Just get out of
here.
Bang bang
Bang bang
bang bang.
This shit's so perfect.
Bang bang.
His and Carson's image look crazy. I was like, this looks kind of fire.
People keep writing in about this kind of thing, and I don't really understand it. Kevin Durant's feet wrote it. He says, please look up RFK Jr.'s wife.
Oh, like about her specifically? Like, oh, that's all it says?
Yeah.
I wonder if she did something recently.
It's probably a
Who's
visage.
RFK Jr.'s wife?
Oh, like, who is she?
Yeah, like, what
He's married, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
wait,
but
RFK Jr., who's RFK Jr. and who's RFK?
RFK, I think, died in a plane crash or something.
RFK is JFK's brother.
That's right. So the current
RFK Jr.
That's RFK Jr.
Yeah,
no, he's married to Cheryl Hines. I know that.
Worms. The worms will inherit us all.
Inherit. It's crazy verbiage for a fucking worm.
Will be bequeathed.
I just my fucking stupid ass JoJo. Literally always. I've been buying these sour worms like crazy. Like that's why my acid's so bad.
Dude, I bought a case of Sour Power straws.
Dude, there's something about like sour.
That's crazy.
It's so good.
Something happened. Like I think something hit me last night where I was like, I don't know how much longer these things will exist. I think the world. And so I just like, for some reason I was like weirdly panicked, or not panicked, but like paranoid.
Dude,
and I bought like
that's
a case.
crazy.
They have
That's
these,
his wife.
Yeah, Cheryl Hines from Curb Your Enthusiasm is married to RFK.
Yeah,
and what's so funny about that is Larry David's never at these events. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah. So and she
I love that you sound like a
she
demon.
fucking she got on board the whole new train because he was very against everything that he was doing with his insanity and his conspiracy theories and thinking chemtrails are real and shit.
I didn't know you had a forked penis. Whoa.
I think with his previous marriage, the only reason we know about the brainworm story was because he was trying to get out of paying her money by saying he's disabled. He has the brainworm basically rotted his brain. And so he shouldn't be able to.
The worm stole my money.
But he can
It's like
have a
the-
place in
It's
political
living
office.
rent free.
But he can have a place in political office. He can't pay back
Yes.
money to
This
his
is-
fucking wife, but he can't.
There is
clown world,
I want
man.
you to look at. You may not see it. You may not see it, Kingston, but there is a circus tent all the way from California to Maine.
I don't think I've ever seen a circus tent.
Yeah, you may not see it. It's too wide. It's like not being able to see the true curvature of the world because it's too fucking big. Right? It's so big. You have to really pan out to really see the curvature. But like, it's there. The circus tent's there.
Circus tent's there.
I want to go to the Garden of Eden, have God be like, don't eat the apple, say fuck you, and swallow 3 of them. And just become badness.
I just want to use
eat the snake too.
I just want to
fuck
use
it.
the snake as a fleshlight, dude. And like fucking serpent devils, like what?
That's so disrespectful.
This is a good-
like I don't even believe in those characters. I don't even believe in them. But it's the devil's like,
Fucking-
yeah, take this
fucking
take the
eyes
apple.
are just
And you're
like-
just like, nah, I want this, and you just face fuck the devil snake, and then you throw it on the floor.
His mascara's running and shit.
You throw it on the floor, and you kick it.
You kick it when you're done.
Fucking
face.
fucking till the mascara runs is like, that's not a casual encounter.
It's
You
You don't do that to someone you love.
It's very.
You don't fuck someone
I
like that you
actually
love.
really don't like that.
What?
You don't fuck someone like that you love.
Like seeing that, I remember Tom Segura says how much he loves that, and I'm like, I hate that shit, dude.
It feels bewildering.
Because
It
it's
feels-
like it looks like a girl who's fucking just had a horrific time, and you think that's hot when you're throating her. That's kinda,
yeah, I think it's cool when I leave my wife shaking in the bed. It's great. I love when my wife can't walk.
yeah.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Me too, me too, Scat Man.
Anyway, moving on immediately. Fuck you, I ain't paying my
Mascara
TV.
running throat. Sorry,
All right.
good.
Fuck you, I ain't paying my TV license, bitch. Merry Christmas, by the way.
Nice.
This is getting all fucked up. Due to its PG-13 rating, you can put one fuck in each Lord of the Rings. Where do you put them, and why is it always going? No, he had a suggestion, but I don't want to spoil it in case it's like one of our ideas. So, oh, you can't read.
I can't see that. It's fucking shapes.
Yeah, you need glasses.
It's shapes.
So yeah, if we could place the word fuck, we have one fuck to allocate to the Lord of the Rings. Where are you putting it?
I'm sorry, Fellowship or anywhere?
Anyone. Like he says all three, but like I just pick one.
Oh,
you know.
okay.
One moment.
Damn.
I wouldn't want it to be fuck. I'd want it to be the N word, but
That's not the question.
I know. I'm aware.
What do you want for dinner? I want it to be 10
what
a.m.
would make the most. See what? So the way that I would actually do it would be in a completely casual sense to where you would almost miss it. Because that's how my brain works. But to not waste it, obviously, you shall not pass.
Yeah,
you shall not
obviously.
fucking pass. You shall not fucking pass.
Fucking bad.
I like the idea. Well, first
Fuck!
of all, so he actually wrote in, where do you put it, and why is it always going to be you shall not fucking pass?
That's
true.
Because how is it not gonna be like that? Is the most.
What's
That's
the
the most
line?
iconic line.
What is the line that he says when like Gandalf is like on the edge and he's falling? He's about
He
to fall.
says, "Long live the king."
He does not say that. That's fucking Mufasa. Wait, what's his name? Mufasa.
Mufasa.
I thought it was Mufasa.
It's Mufasa.
Mufasa?
You guys are saying it
Mufasa
wrong.
is Mufasa's
It's
brother.
Mufasa.
No, it's not.
Mufasa.
I learned African. Okay.
Which one?
Hey, yo,
Which one is that?
Simba.
What time? Which one? What language?
African.
Which language is it based off of
It's
there?
all of them.
Hey, yo, Simon.
All.
And in African, not Africans, not Afrikaans, in African, we say Mufasa.
Yeah, Mufasa.
Yeah, and Leonkang. Leonkang, I'd watch the Leonkang.
That was
I
more
don't
Indian
remember.
than anything
I'm
else.
only
with
realizing.
Mufasa.
I'm only realizing now I don't really know any of the Lion King's names.
Rafiki?
Rafiki's my
Nala?
favorite. Nala, Rafiki.
Rafiki, Nala, Simba,
Kovu.
Scar, and that's it.
Kovu, Scar, Kiara.
Zazu. I don't know the. I don't know. I don't know the. Dude, I saw like
You don't know the
Pumbaa?
black coded characters.
Exactly. Yeah. Like the hyenas.
Yeah.
The hyenas are not black coded.
Are you sure?
The hyenas are fucking silly coded.
I mean-
No, actually, no, they're voiced by black people. Actually, I think all of them, right?
I think so. I mean, they seem violent.
Definitely Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg is one of them.
Whoopi Goldberg. What a name. That's so
Just
crazy.
ignoring
Well,
She
chose
no,
that name.
So she's married to a Jewish man. That's why her last name is
She
Goldberg.
chose that.
She chose Whoopi though.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi is probably
No,
short
but
for something else, but yeah.
Actors. I know.
It's actually short for Whoopstifer.
Yeah.
Whoopenstein.
Whoopenstein. So whatever. You shall not pass.
I like the idea of him like screaming "fuck" as he's falling.
I'm thinking like for Gondor.
What do you got?
Fucking Gondor, but
What about when Frodo gets his fucking finger bitten off?
fuck!
That would have been great. You put the ring on and then fucking that piece of shit bites his fucking finger
Dobbis.
Fucking
Not Dobby. That's
potatoes.
not Dobbis. Dobby versus Smeagol.
Dobby.
Who wins? Knockdown, drag down, blood
off.
fight.
Come on, bro.
Dobby.
Dobby, fucking 9 times out of 10.
Dobby's gonna use magic to make him
Like I
normal
feel like
and
if
die.
if you touch fucking Gollum, like your fucking your finger will just go through him. Like he just seems rotten.
He seems like wet paper mache.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you'd be like just a slight bit of pressure.
I feel like Gollum's kind of guy that like will trip your mother, bash you with a rock, and you pick a rock and hit him back, and you would annihilate him. Like you would kill him really bad, and you'd feel bad. You'd be like, oh man,
you wouldn't be able to get the jump on him. I don't think. Because he would attack you in such a way, in such a feral,
he definitely
disgusting,
sneak crits you.
Like he would pick up a heavy rock somehow and be like lift it and slam it down faster than you would like assume possible.
Damn,
like Gatling gun level frequency.
Like he'd pick it up and he'd be stubbornly picking it up, but then he would hit you with it really fast. He'd be like, "What? Whoa, my arm! Arm's so broken."
He would hit you like a Smiling Friends character would hit you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like missing a bunch of frames.
That's dangerous. Missing so many frames.
That's dangerous.
I like the idea of him saying like, I don't know, Po fucking Tatoes or something.
Po.
He's making
Mix it, mash it, put it in a fucking stew.
Yeah. So when they're uniting and we're saying like, "Yo, you have my bow and my fucking axe," you know, like when
I feel like dwarves would curse. I feel like dwarves
they would
like
absolutely
very much be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna." Especially like Tolkien dwarves, they'd be like, "Fuck yeah."
That's how a lot of people perceive them.
Yeah.
Well, that and orcs for whatever reason.
But in
a
one,
British,
You know, a
Or it's
subtle
a
one.
Cockney. That's the thing. It's a shot.
A subtle one that I would actually implement if I had the opportunity. It would be like be really softly. It would be when Gandalf is in the
Shire?
the Shire, and he ducks. He's like, oh, fuck.
See, like that.
Really,
That's my shit. Like, I love that. Just a subtle, like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I love the Hobbit.
And he looks back real quick, like, and then that's it.
Yeah. And you'd be like,
Did he just say that?
you just say that?
That's my shit.
That's my favorite
I
stuff.
love the Hobbit clip from the fucking anime movie where takes the hit. He just there. He takes one puff of the gas and he's like, and it's like he's moving like that. Like he got,
bro.
What was he smoking?
You know what he's smoking. They smoke
gaseous. The fucking Piffendor.
Of course, dude.
Of course, it's magic. They
You
got magic
have no fucking power here. Fuck.
That sounds like Matt Berry.
He kind of the way he says it. It's a very weird. I love it, man. I like that. I like Lord of the Rings much more than I like. Actually, it's weird. It's a weird thing where I don't talk about it that much, but every time I think about it, I'm like, man, this shit's fucking great.
That's how I was with Gears before this podcast.
That's a good point.
I love Lord of the Rings for what it was, but I think it's pretty lame outside of the context of it being like it's so influential.
What do you mean?
Because I think it's just kind of very old and like, not that it's not good. It's still good, but it's kind of like I fucking love jazz music, but I don't listen to it all the time. You know, that's just like good for the time it was made, but like that's not something I would go back
I feel
to.
that way about Star Wars, but not Lord of the Rings. I've watched those movies many times.
I like Star Wars more because the world of Star Wars it seems a little more magical, even though it's not supposed to. Even though it's not supposed to, but it is more magical.
To me, that's the thing. It's like it's supposed. I'm like, bro, just pick a lane, man. Pick a lane. Like, be a fantasy or be a fucking.
No, I think it works for what it is. I think it does what it
could. I don't know, man. This is a meme.
It means too much to people. I think it's
Star Wars is Minions at this point. Like
it means too much to different people, man. It's like they let it be too many different things instead of it being like Jedis, Sith, bad, good. And then it's like politics.
Yeah.
And the
politics is the most interesting part.
It's actually really interesting.
It's the most interesting part to me, but I don't.
But they don't display it well. Like, what the fuck? They got
like
Jar Jar Binks in a movie while they're trying to talk about like a political oppression and like the warring states and government. Like
I also feel aesthetically.
I know, I get it.
You talk about space opera, and opera is one of the most things that stick out are the costumes, and I feel like the costumes. This is me talking, just myself opinion, that they really fought. Like, I hate how the Jedi's dress. I hate the rebels. The Rebel Alliance looks stupid as fuck.
It's very like a sort of hodgepodge. I think the Jedi look cool because it's very monastic.
Yeah,
that's true.
I mean,
And then in Clone Wars, they're like proper like clone army warriors, like they have like actual warriors.
that's fine.
But
That's not
like
that
not what
bad.
people would see. People wouldn't see the Clone Wars. No one's watching the Clone Wars that isn't a fan of Star Wars. You know,
Yeah.
you're not watching that shit, so you don't understand that.
Right.
There's the Star Wars suffers from being too long of a franchise. The best content's not the movies, unfortunately.
That's absolutely
so it suffers
true.
from that extremely too.
Yeah.
It has a whole extended universe that came out years ago that got retconned in. Obviously, the sequel trilogy, they tried to chase this woke agenda that was not what should have been done. They should have just made good movies opposed to trying to like shoehorn things in.
Was it that?
Too many cooks were in the kitchen. In general, like China had a huge part in what that movie was going to be when
That
it
is
just
true.
absolutely shouldn't have. That's crazy.
That's so crazy.
It's
that,
like
yeah, the
That is one of the
concept
most amazing things.
it's
I've
concept
insane.
of that
It's
is
insane.
fucking-
It
should
did,
be
like
impossible.
literally, John Mayer talks about like his role was completely changed. We don't know if he was like the main character, but it's still like undercut him. We don't want him in it, and it's just like there's too much shit going on, dude. It's like there's too many stories. Star
Wars
I
is
love
gay and
I love
stupid.
it,
But that's
but I understand what it is. I understand the problems it suffers from.
See, I understand. It makes sense why you love it so much. I would say the casual enjoyer. I don't see what I feel like. Say the reboot of Battlestar Galactica. If they watched that, they would shit their pants because of like it is so much better as a product, like storytelling,
People who are
acting.
but
It's just so.
well, I was gonna say, I think people who are into Star Wars are not into sci-fi.
They don't want.
That's not exactly
They don't like
true.
sci-fi.
I think you're actually right.
That's not exactly true. I mean, I'm a special case, but I think people that are into
I think
Star
I'm right.
Wars is the intro. It's like it's get your feet wet with this. It's like
Yeah, but
this is how
the
you
way
get
that they
into it.
take to it in a way that I'm like, because it was an intro for me, and then as soon as I started consuming other sci-fis, I'm like, this is oh my god, this is so much better. Like,
Well, did you-
everything is, it's getting better, and especially people are getting better at writing. It's things are progressing in a way that's why I said like BSG is one of my all-time favorite shows. Like the 2004 or 2003 reboot or whatever.
the one that was coming on when we were young. Yeah,
that shit is
that shit
so
was fucking good, dude.
It's so good.
I didn't
So
watch all of it, but I watched like the first 2 seasons of it, and I watched until the synth people started showing up, the ones that they couldn't silence when they started showing up, and that shit was cool, and I was like, oh, it's awesome that it did the typical network television thing resetting, and I'm like, no, I can't keep watching it anymore.
Oh.
What's going on
Oh,
now?
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
But like,
yeah,
it's-
I forgot about that.
it just resets, and you're like, why are you
That was
doing
like
this
it
to
was
me?
like Dragon Ball Z watching Dragon Ball Z.
I watched
Yeah,
the beginning of the Frieza saga like 12 times.
Yeah, I don't know. I get a sense that people who are like really into Star Wars are more fantasy people.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right because that makes a hell of a lot more sense, and why I probably like Star Wars is less because I like sci-fi more than fantasy. Even though I like fantasy.
I'm definitely more on the
I like
side of
fantasy, but like I like fantasy significantly less than sci-fi for sure.
I think sci-fi is cool because sci-fi there's a bit of grounding into it, but I feel like for fantastic stories, which I like fantastic stories more, I'll always go to fantasy, obviously.
I like so it is kind of tropey in a lot of the sci-fis that there's a lot of militaristic stuff in it. It makes it easy. It makes it like it's a cheat code in my opinion. Say for example, one of the best DC films to come out in recent years or whatever when the whole DCU was happening was Wonder Woman. Because they had the cheat code of World War One.
Yeah.
It's very
Oh, yeah.
easy. It's very easy to make a pretty
War-
solid film.
that was almost a good movie.
It was. I
think it was good.
There's some of my favorite. It's to be fair, I've only watched the movie like once, so it's
Yeah.
not like a movie where I'm like, oh, I want to watch it again. However, there was when it got to when they were in war and she was fighting. This was awesome. Actually, I was actually like really impressed with the scenes.
It was
I thought it was gonna be the thing for me is like that movie's good until the end.
The end is fucking. The end. The funny
The
thing
end
is,
fucks
I
everything
shut
up.
it. I literally blocked it from my brain until you started.
It's literally just like a CGI monster shows up.
It
and you're
is.
just like, this
And
almost was interesting.
guess who did that? The DC execs.
Yeah.
Sorry,
of course.
Warner Bros. Excuse me.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, it was the movie was supposed to not have that, and they're like, oh, we need gay trope.
We need CGI monster.
I watched a video of somebody compiling all the decisions that Warner Bros. That got involved, and it's everything that everybody hated. It's one of those things where it's like, this is too obvious.
Yeah.
it's so insane to me because it's like
These things could have been decent.
Dude, that movie almost ended in like a really subversive way. That would have been cool, and it would have been like, oh yeah, like it's not really, you can't really just kind of punch a bad like a demon and then like, oh, you win.
What makes it?
And then it's
worse,
just like, no, we got to put the demon.
We gotta
in there.
put it in there. You dumb bitch.
That could have been really great. It really could have been really great.
It's a concept. The concept of Ares was involved with it. He is the god of war. His essence is there, but you can't punch him and stop the problem. It exists beyond him now. And it's like, nah, make him fighter. And I'm like, why?
It completely destroyed the premise of the
That's
concept.
how they use Ares in the comics, too. It's like, he's not fucking causing the war directly, but he's like, I'm sure gonna be around and watching them do this
like
shit.
how the gods operate.
Literally in their unit. It's like they don't even read the shit they make it about.
We didn't talk about this.
The suits
The
definitely don't
trailer.
work.
Superman.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
That's so obvious.
That's the thumbnail. God damn it.
Superman happened. All right, next question.
Damn, I gotta be honest. I everything that I saw, I was very happy with it. The only thing I don't like how much he's relying on the nostalgia. It's just the old theme. I was just like, I'm afraid of when I'm gonna see it. It's gonna be too much of that. To where I'm like, okay, what is this? This is the Force Awakens? Is this gonna be the Force Awakens?
It looks like it's gonna be very much so playing on like the idea of Superman is supposed to be like the character he's supposed to be.
Sure,
the good guy, the smart boy, the sweet dude. It's very much so playing on the nostalgia of what he was as a character, composed of what Snyder decided to fucking make him, because Snyder fucking probably hates his dad and doesn't fucking have a good relationship with anybody he knew in his early years. So. It's that, you know, it's like we're gonna see what we're gonna get. I think it looks cool. I wish Corns was a little more muscular. Wish he had a little more muscle on his body.
Sure,
but you know, because Cavill is a fucking he looks like a freak.
Yeah.
So I was just like, all right, wish he had that. But I think it looks cool. I'm excited.
It looks cool. There's this thing. Look, I feel like when we were moving forward in time, it was better that the underwear was gone.
I like the underwear, but I get it.
I don't know how you could like why don't you wear underwear outside?
I think
because
the underwear
is meant to be like a wrestler's costume for me. So
yeah,
it reminds me a lot of
when the wrestling was fantastical back in the day.
I agree,
but
that's when he was created. I don't know. I like it. But I understand why people don't like it.
Yeah, because it's underwear on the outside. It's not just trunks, right? If they were naked and they only had trunks on, then it's like okay. But the wrestlers don't wear underwear and have another suit thing outside.
I get it.
It looks stupid, but that was the idea of it back in the day. It was supposed to look goofy and fantastical like that.
I kind of think I like it because I feel like it's disarming.
Even for Spider-Man,
it's kind of one of those
that shit too. It's like,
well, Batman, they all had that shit.
Yeah,
and to me, I'm like,
Spider-Man didn't.
Oh, Spider-Man was always just one suit. No,
he was just
he just always had
one suit. Sorry, but he had the design of where his crotch was.
He didn't.
Right?
He has the belt. He has the belt that goes down, but it's not. But yeah, like I don't know. To me, it just looks like.
To me, it's like people wouldn't if anybody was designing their own costume themselves, they would never think I should put this over my suit.
Yeah.
So
I think maybe the idea is like
it was made by his
people
mom.
or to put people at ease or something. It's like, look, I'm not threatening. I'm not trying to fucking.
That's not you. Then you wouldn't wear skin tight thing either to show off your hulking muscles. That's.
I disagree.
It doesn't
with
really
that.
show him his muscles really.
Well, he's just not that big. But like say the way that. Moving forward into us making superheroes looking jacked because they're supposed to be larger in life and stuff, then I would say if you want to make people look less intimidating, you would want to hide that. Joe Rogan tried his best to do that, actually. He would wear large shirts when he would do stand-up comedy because like, man, these like really muscles isn't funny. And I'm like, you're an idiot. Just wear a fucking regular shirt. But like it was just his mentality was trying to disarm people and not be intimidated. And I mean, I just feel like if Joe Rogan put on underwear on top of his jeans, it would be funny. He's a comedian; it makes sense. But to me, I think of it in you're selling toys, you're selling merchandise and stuff like that, and people accepted it for what it was. But moving forward, the only people I've heard complain about it is just for nostalgia purposes. Really, there's like I liked how it used to be because this is what I grew up with. Versus this makes more sense. Yeah, and I'm just more practical.
I guess for me, none of it makes sense.
I very don't care. It's like I think in the context of the universe, it's like my mom made this for me. My mom's old. This is what heroes like when my mom was around. Like when she thought of heroes when she was younger, she thought people that dressed like this shit. So they just she made him a costume looks like that. No, that's it.
Cool. I'm gonna just edit this a little bit. Thank you though. Yeah,
I don't know. It's too in tandem with.
I just don't care.
It's too in tandem with the self seriousness of a lot of modern superhero movies. So like I think a lot of people are just like, why are you taking yourself so seriously? Put the fucking underwear on. Who cares?
I don't think
that's his character. It's like it's a character.
I don't
piece,
think
you know?
that's like because I don't see that as. I just think it is like not serious. It's just
It's less goofy.
that makes sense.
Well,
I mean, you can be as
why
goofy,
dress up at all?
You can be as goofy as you want. Well, what
the
do you,
costume itself doesn't make any sense.
what do you mean? Why do SWAT teams have fucking cool looking gear?
Because they're not
Why
invincible?
do Nazis look fucking like all dripped out in fucking Hugo Boss?
Because
Because it's a uniform. It looks cool.
It doesn't though.
Not
Superheroes,
to you.
right, but I guess what I'm saying is
Not to you,
the
Chris.
costumes with or without the underwear look stupid.
To you. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you, Christopher the individual.
Right.
To
I'm just
most
saying.
people that consume this media, they think the costumes look cool.
Well, most people think the underwear on Superman in the trailer looks fine.
Well, no, because
That's what I'm saying.
they're banking on the nostalgia. Of course. They like the touch of that. They like the touch of the old music. And I'm saying, to me, that doesn't make for a great product. It's like, I'm going to heavily rely on this, like The Force Awakens, where it's like, this is a solid film, but this is going to actually be good. That's what I said. That was my original point.
I guess.
Not really talking about the underwear. we just went on tangent.
Yeah.
But it was more about like, say, everything that I saw looked good. I'm not, but I'm just like, I hope, because trailers, man, ever since I saw the BVS trailer, I never will believe a trailer ever again. Because the Batman vs Superman trailer, I really liked that trailer. I was so fucking hyped on that shit.
I thought that should look bad from the beginning, but that's
I don't know how you can
take
think
from
that.
Because I was like, why are they fighting already? Why is Batman fighting Superman, this good guy?
What do you mean?
But I also
what do you mean already?
I also know the characters of Batman and Superman.
No, but what do you
I
mean-
went into
hold
it.
on,
I went into
what do you
it-
mean by already?
But it's the first time they're attacking each other, and now they're fighting each other, and it's like they're fighting really.
Well, like they skipped 1 trillion years in this universe. Like, say, Batman was already
he was already active.
way older.
Yeah, he was already active. You're right.
Old and jaded, and then that's why they made him kill people and shit,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. I still didn't like that. But the idea is later in, say The Dark Knight Returns, it was just based off of that. So you understood why they were fighting.
Yeah, I get it, but it's like.
Like maybe you didn't want that to happen, but
because it's Dark Knight Returns halfway. That's why it's like.
Well, you couldn't be full where Bruce Wayne's a fucking old
not
man.
even the old man part. It's like Superman just started doing stuff, and Batman's already been doing it a while, and Batman's already mad at Superman.
Well, he's mad at
And
him
it's
because
like-
the way that they wrote it.
No, and I get it. I get the like the destruction and like
Right.
he destroyed some of the city. It's like but he also like literally saved the world. Like it's just all of that is already like this is really dumb.
I think
this is really dumb.
I think actually, so Zack Snyder's vision, I think it made sense in a realistic standpoint. And that was the problem. The problem is that people don't want that.
Yeah.
Like let's say in a realistic standpoint, even if you save the world, it's just like, say for example, Biden's administration made the economy technically better in many ways. Many people didn't feel it, so they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I
so
get it.
the fact that like say Superman destroyed a large portion of Metropolis by fighting, that's what they're focusing on. Batman should be smarter, obviously. But I think at that point he was just like jaded and insane. I don't know what he was going for with that.
It's my dislike
did-
for
did
Batman
he lose?
already going into it. Already.
That's fine.
I
That's
don't.
fair.
I don't remember that movie at all. Did they?
Lucky.
Did he? Did he lose somebody in that fight or something?
No, he saw a little kid lost their mom, and he was like, "Oh, I'm mad. I'm holding this kid."
He was in
that's
his Bruce
crying."
Wayne stuff. He was in his Bruce Wayne garb, and then he he couldn't help, and then he was just really angry. Now he's like, I got to take out this threat, and I'm like, Batman historically is smarter than that to just be like, oh yeah, I need to take this guy.
Batman's a plot device, so he would have been like, "I understand now because
Like,
I'm Batman." That he
the
didn't do
reason
this
why
on
they
purpose."
fought in Dark Knight Returns was because Superman was an asset, and basically the Superman heroes are out of commission, right? And Batman was like, fuck no, I'm not going to stop. So Superman's like, unfortunately, we're going to have to rumble. He didn't even want to, but Batman kept antagonizing him.
Yeah.
Fucking throwing bombs in his face and just like,
attack. And literally Superman's like, "Can you stop?
It's so-
please, dude?
yeah, it
I
was-
can murder you."
it
Like,
was so
stop.
good. And then fucking Oliver it's so good. Go read or watch the animated shit.
It's pretty cool.
It's unfortunate. Like if you know the Dark Knight Returns and you watch BVS, you want to vomit.
The thing for me is that like I see a lot of people who like they're just like they really like the comics and they go see the movie and then they end up hating the movie.
Yeah.
And so to me, I'm just like I'd rather just like the movie. Like
But you don't even like the movie.
I like James Gunn movies. And I was
James
watching
Gunn
and I was
movies
watching the
solid.
trailer and I was like, this is kind of cool.
No, it looks cool. I like it.
I don't know why I care about this movie, but I do.
It's not based off of one thing. It's based off like the idea of just Superman. It's like it's not like based off a comic.
Right.
There's
yeah.
references to several things in the comics in the movie, but it's
I think they nailed a lot of the look. I think the Daily Planet looks good. I think Clark looks appropriate.
I think as Clark, he looks fantastic.
He looks great as it actually is kind of like one of those things where it's like it's weird to see the Superman disguise with the glasses work, kind of.
He looks very disarming.
He looks genuinely different.
Yeah.
Like without the glasses as Clark. It's like, what the fuck? That actually works. So I think that's cool. James Gunn makes great movies. I can't think of a single James Gunn movie that I don't like, really.
He's been knocking it out of the park. I mean,
Dude, that Suicide Squad movie was so fun.
The Suicide Squad is a really fun movie.
That shit had me fucking rolling more than
I
once.
love that.
That fucking weasel.
He was a part of the
Hey, what the fuck is that? Is that a werewolf? You got a werewolf on the plane?
the Peacekeeper show.
Yeah, I did watch the Peacekeeper show.
Shit was great.
I love
dude.
that show.
It was fun. It was dumb, and there were many periods in each episode where I could feel them just being like, "Let's improv for a little bit."
We just made it fun.
It was fun. It was a little. Some of it went a little long.
It was
but
sure.
it was fun. It was fun. It was a fun time.
It was very fun. He's been knocking it out of the fucking park with everything. So it's like, of course he's gonna do a good job with this, but I'm like, look it. I hate, when you're not like, when you're just a little bit above the average stupid person. And so you kind of like
only slightly,
only slightly, but you kind of understand what's happening. Like everybody else is watching this trailer and they're like, oh my god, and then I'm just like, yeah, I see what you're doing. Like I see how you're reeling them in with the music, the bombastic like old theme and all this shit.
Yeah.
Really, and to me, I'm like, it doesn't work on me as well because I'm aware of what the purpose serves, and so it's kind of like a me issue. Where I'm just like, it's not hitting me as hard, because I guess it is. It's like horror films; they don't work on me as well, unfortunately.
Sure, yeah.
You know?
I think
be cautiously optimistic, man.
if it
Like,
was
just
a
watch it. If it's good, there's nothing wrong with it right now. There's nothing wrong to reason to be like, oh, it doesn't look bad. I like for what we've seen so far. The same thing with me. I'm like very skeptical always.
it's a good trailer.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
I care about.
I think the
this
dog
stuff.
looks kind of weird.
The dog
Really?
looks silly. Yeah,
Really?
but
I was
CG.
actually.
It looks good for CG, but that's not a real dog.
There's a scene where he's like licking his face, and it's very clearly CG, which is like not a big deal, but it's my eye can't not look.
I was
directly at
confused that he was that kind of dog.
I probably wasn't
I was
paying
like, what the
attention
hell?
enough.
I thought he was a lab or some shit.
Yeah, I probably wasn't paying attention enough. I probably because I was kind of. It was early in the morning when I first saw it.
But it's also not done. It's a trailer.
That's very true. It's fucking July. That's
Yeah.
also too. I'm like, I love it. Yeah, well, July. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'll
Thank
see.
God it's not one of these like in 3 years. Dude, they announced Shrek 5 for like 2026
Are you for real?
earlier this year with like a JPEG of the number 5 with fucking ogre ears on it.
I didn't even know.
Of course you didn't.
Yeah, that shit's not coming out anytime soon.
So dumb.
Eddie Murphy talked
What
about
a
it a
waste!
little. He talked
What
about
a
it
waste
early.
of an announcement.
It
Like
lit-
you know how much they would have set the internet on fire if there was just like a random trailer for Shrek 5.
Boom.
Coming out in 3
Hey,
months.
guess what? In next
They're never
the
doing
next quarter of the year
like that anymore because of the fact that
They just did with the Superman.
That's July, yeah, but like we've known the movie's been going on for a while. It's a lot of things.
Yeah, but they didn't advertise it.
I gotta be real.
true.
The turnaround was actually kind of because I remember when they first showed that first. What was he in an apartment or something?
yeah.
And
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
with
like
the
lacing
suit.
his
That
shit
was
up or
this year.
something.
That was earlier this year.
Yeah, I was like that wasn't that from there to this. Okay.
And then what happened is I think
Cool.
What happened is I think they had the whole Henry Cavill show up on Black Adam, right? That got filmed probably well before Black Adam or anything came out. I think Cavill and all of them probably right after that movie knew, like, hey,
Yeah.
we're not doing this.
It
right
was
now.
pretty,
like right
it
after
was
they were
pretty-
probably done filming. They were
was
like,
pretty
this is
quick.
we're not doing this. I think we found out later around the time after the movie came out. But they probably knew well before that was happening. Cavill probably couldn't say anything when he did those interviews being talked about it. And then Rock was like trying to at least get his movie, get some energy, some steam to try to push his way back into the DCEU. So they were probably already well filming it by the time Black Adam was out. They were probably already putting shit together, getting things to move the right way. So,
I mean, realistically, movies don't take that long to shoot.
it's usually like 6-7 months. Like it takes to make them like film and shoot all the
Actually,
movies.
it's usually shorter than that.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, it depends on
It
the movie.
depends on the movie, but usually,
7 months is pretty long.
usually
It's like
that's
the
a li-
longer end, but
that's-
it's not uncommon.
Usually, there's problems if it takes like more than if it's going more than 6 months, there's usually issues. Like say scheduling something, because everything they obviously want it done in a quarter of a year.
That's true.
Yeah, like if you can get a movie done in a quarter of a year, that's you. But
I think it's usually 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, like a quarter. So 4 months. That's a perfect average. But then that's only if everything just goes swimmingly, which
which rarely.
yeah, like that's the.
Sometimes Alec Baldwin kills somebody on your set.
What's going on with Rust?
You didn't do
I
it.
don't know. I think they already. I think they're just skipping past it and they're making Rust 2.
And then,
He didn't kill him on purpose.
I mean,
Sure, but like I mean,
did you see that tweet?
What?
Remember?
I'm glad I did it.
He's like, so what, nigga?
I'm glad. So what?
So what, nigga?
So what, nigga?
And so what?
Fuck you gonna do about it?
What you gonna do? Come on, Sam, trying to figure it out. Come on, Sam, trying to fix the problem. How about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna accidentally have another.
I'm gonna throw a gun at the floor instead of golf and kill
Fucking
you.
Luigi breaks out of prison to kill Alec Baldwin.
Yo, what a waste of a kill!
I know.
I want him to be inside the Tai Lun thing, you know, how they had him in the fucking movie where he's just like strapped up with the needles. Just like, let me out and I'll handle another
That's
one.
crazy.
Please allow me to go
Dude,
free. Wahoo.
You know what that would mean if he killed Wahoo. If he killed Alec Baldwin, to me that would mean they Manchurian candidated his ass. He became like a fucking patsy. Like they brainwashed his ass, and then now all of a sudden everybody hates Luigi. Like, what a you fucking loser! You killed Alec Baldwin. You could have killed someone else.
Yeah, but it's not even because people.
him.
It's not even because people like Alec Baldwin that much. It's just like what a waste.
What a waste! No one's thinking about Alec
one's
Baldwin.
thinking-
Alec Baldwin and the whole like
He's minding his business, playing with
and
his
then
gun.
That's like I'm gonna
you're
kill.
pointing at Elon and it's like
Yeah.
Oh my dude!
I'm gonna kill Don Knotts' nephew. It's just like what are you doing?
Bro, can you imagine?
Oh, dude,
Elon Musk
it'd be insane.
and fucking Alec Baldwin are standing next to each other.
And he picks Baldwin.
no, he misses.
No, because that's not that bad. Because that's just
shot
like,
is
oh,
off.
how unfortunate. But he just point blank at Alec Baldwin.
He walks up to. He's not even. His head isn't even moving up with steps. It's like he's on a dolly. And he goes directly to Alec.
Akuma, fucking Akuma is just. Dun, 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 but it's a gunshot.
It's got.
So Alec Baldwin's body's a
And then there's
mess.
a picture of fucking Luigi on his back.
Wahoo,
Luigi Mario Wahoo.
bang bang
Bang,
bang bang.
He shoots the letter L into it.
God, I'd be so mad. Like, he was right there.
Dude,
right.
it's so aesthetically pleasing. I hate it.
The Doge
what,
Key.
Luigi?
Everything about his situation is just it just leads to good aesthetic. I'm like, oh, this is cool.
I just hope people don't stop talking about it, man. I just want people to keep talking about it.
All right,
Never
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's do
never
that.
forget.
We're gonna
Never
read our. We're gonna read our $25 and up patrons now. Remember, you can go over to patreon.com/snarktank and fucking do that yourself. Join the list of names here that I'm just stuck reading.
Planes be crashing.
Whoa, wait, huh?
What happened?
This might be interesting. Hold on. Paid, active, 25. Okay. Oh, damn it. We're on a 4th page, guys.
No, really?
Yep.
Wow. 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 We did it.
Damn it.
Thank you so much.
Squeeze.
I love you guys.
All right. Count
Count him down.
me down.
Stop paying attention to Marvel Rivals.
I'm sorry. I like seeing people get fucked over in that game. 3, 2, 1. 4 pages. Oof.
Do you see the new there was like a clip of Spider-Man saving an enemy Thor from falling off a cliff by accident?
Well, you can do that.
Oh,
Oh
yeah, you can-
yeah,
you can
he
web
webbed
pull.
him.
And he goes like, I just saved him. And then they just Thor turns around and stares at him, and they just like lock eyes and stay silent.
I love the thing where on the Hydra stage you could pull them over the gap and they fall.
Dude,
That's just so shitty.
Dude, I teamed up with like a Doctor Strange because I saw this thing on Instagram and I wanted to try it, and it totally works. We had a Doctor Strange set up a portal off a cliff and then in the middle of the room, and then I was just webbing people out into the space in between the portal and the cliff, and so I was just like the Roadhog shit.
It's so fun.
It's fun.
It's fun that you can do like that's how you know it's a pretty well done game. That you can do shit like that.
That's pretty cool.
It is cool.
Or you can Doctor Strange summon Wanda special float into frame and kill everybody.
It's fucked up.
I love it.
All right.
It's fun, man.
Squid Starship. Ray shall slur. I swear I typed swarm of locusts. I'm sane. It's Emma throwing colons.
Throwing colons.
Throwing colons. I'm the colon thrower.
No,
I'll be hurling colons like Moon Knight does.
I'm hurling colons everywhere.
Just need to rob one more train full of colons.
One more bag
Then
of colons, Arthur.
Go to Tahiti.
We'll go to Tahiti.
That's where they're trying to go, right? They're trying to go to Tahiti.
They have the cleanest colons over there.
Arthur, if you rob one more fucking train of colons, we're free, Arthur. No more bullshit. We're fucking
I don't
free.
know, Dutch. I don't know what the market
What the
is.
hell?
what the market is for
Colons.
What the hell? Why are we taking colons?
In Tahiti, there's a huge market for colons. You don't understand, Arthur. I speak Spanish.
And then they're fucking riding off and, do you really believe, Dutch, that we can make money off of colons? Probably not.
Yeah, that is kind of what their conversations are like.
Yeah.
It is Arthur. It's John being like, I don't know about this, and then
He's not always screaming.
well, he's on his horse far from you. Have you ever had those conversations where they're like yelling?
Yeah.
But they're having like a conversation that you would have close together.
Yeah.
But you've gone too far ahead, so they're like,
There's fucking.
I don't know what's wrong with him.
It's really funny because like they have like very brother conversations. They're like big brother, younger brother, and it's always like John trying to Arthur being like, "That's stupid. You're dumb. You're a dumb kid."
Yeah, I guess.
Until the end, and then they have like that really, really emotional conversation at the end of the game, right? Like on the train tracks where they almost kill themselves, and it's like, I love you, man, really. And he's like, look, man, I've been hard on you these
And
last.
then they tie their colons together in a love knot.
I've been real hard on you these last 30 plus years because you're a fucking idiot. But
Let's do a suicide pact. Tie each other's colons together.
Let's autoerotically asphyxiate ourselves.
And let's have horses
let's let our
kind of
horses.
quarter us, but not with quarters. Just colon us? What do we say? How do we do it? We have horses colon us? Is that right, John?
I'm gonna keep reading.
I don't know. I don't know.
What the hell?
I kind of like my colon, Arthur. Well,
That's it.
Fade to black.
And then just riding for the rest of the way.
The credits show up. Red Dead Redemption 2 by Rockstar Games.
By Ro-
Fucking useless. He gets sick, but it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't
doesn't
lead
matter
anywhere.
at all.
It doesn't lead anywhere.
It doesn't.
It just leads to that conversation. You think
that's-
about, I like my code.
That's the end of
well.
that story.
The credits start rolling, and you just hear like, and I don't want the world to see me.
That would do so
it's-
much damage to this movie.
It really would ruin
Is
that
it John
fucking.
Marston singing it?
I don't want the world to see me.
and I don't think that they'd understand.
And then when everything's meant to be broken, I just want you to know who I am.
He's just grumbling.
I'm
it out.
sorry. Did you guys see that Not Like Us, Not Like Dutch thing?
No. What
They're
is
not
that?
like
It came
Dutch.
into my algorithm and it's
They're not like that.
fucking good.
I can't
They're
imagine.
not
No,
like
no.
Dutch.
Pull it
They're
up.
not like it's fucking.
Do you have it?
It pissed me off how good it was.
I have not heard
Especially
that.
because it's so it starts off with Arthur, then it goes John, and then it goes Dutch, and Dutch at the end, fucking bars, dude.
I heard
It's-
I heard something like there was like a Red Dead song where they were singing about something, but it wasn't that. Flexing being a day one listener, like a Destiny veteran flexes playing the D1 beta when stating a bad opinion. Farrell Sweeney cornering Kingston in the bathroom and snarling verily before molesting him so viciously his colon falls out.
Nice. Oh yeah, we got to get that.
The verily, that design was so good.
Yeah.
Um,
We gotta. Should it be that specifically, or should that be touched up or anything? What do you think?
I love it as it is.
Okay.
Honestly, like I just love the blatantness of it.
we just got to throw it up on the store then, huh?
Yeah, I think because I'm still putting on like there's something with Photoshop. Like I have the Autistic and Afraid file. It's not rendering right. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it. I'm gonna try and like redo it because I've been trying to render this thing for a while. And so we have that Verily. I think I might just have to update Photoshop. I don't know. I've been using an old one because I just know how to use it.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't like. Yeah, because
I don't like the idea of updating it, but
Yeah,
I don't know if it'll just smooth
if
it over.
it'll fix it. Okay.
So I think at the beginning of the new year, since we're so close,
that makes
we'll
sense.
just drop a couple at once.
That makes sense. Yep.
Yeah.
Shoot 'em up. I'ma steal stuff. All you drugs together, you in love with him, trying to suck a dick, and it's probably the government.
Watch Dutch get down.
They not like Dutch. They not like Dutch. They not like Dutch. They not like Dutch.
Yo, the dance is crazy.
Not like Dutch. Come on, John. Like a bell, I can tell that this boy's about to choke. With his jaw on the law, yeah, he might just get the stroke. It's absurd, you're a turd, man, this boy's just a joke. If you're Anakin, I'm Luke, yo, cause I'm the fucking hope. My name's Sean Marston, spitting fire bars, and I'll kick you in the arse, man. Try to mess with gang, and your death will be the harshest. Me and gang sturdy, and this one going at a marsh pit.
Look at Jack.
A marsh pit.
I love
That
that
is
line.
awesome.
Dude, fucking
Marsh pit goes hard. I love that.
Dutch at the end, his final few bars.
Like actually, like
Yeah, I was like, damn, this goes way too hard.
good old Butch and Dutch. Good old
right.
Dutch and Much.
Sween uses anchor chains to floss between his gaps.
Anchor
That is fucking. You know how thick those are?
Just the fact that you can pick him up is that you
Dang.
are that guy in the photo. You're just,
He flosses with anchor. Dude, flossing with an anchor.
Lifting an anchor
how
chain is
thick are the chains,
crazy.
dude?
It's just your head exploding. Asking George Lucas why Indiana fucks 15-year-olds. Hey, man, it was a different time.
Is that real? Is that canon?
I don't know.
I don't care, man. I don't give a fuck.
Pedophile.
I gotta make it to 10th grade.
Small young girls. Pedophile.
Well, Andy, that was great. Now I gotta go to 9th grade homeroom, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think he
Dr.
like linked
Jones,
up. I think
stop touching
Marion,
me.
because I think Marion in the beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark talks about like she's like in her mid-20s or something like that, or like maybe 26. So he's like, "You left me 10 years ago or something." So it's like,
Is that what?
I also don't know how old Harrison Ford's supposed to be in that movie.
Actually,
definitely older.
not
Seems
like he's
old
in his
enough.
Definitely older, but also
30s,
like for the
right?
content, but it's
30s,
also
yeah.
in the 30s.
Yeah.
That is when it takes place. So like, I don't know.
Stop.
Don't touch me there, Dr. Jones.
For a short round. Dr. Jones, no.
Shut up, kid. What do you think you're here for?
He whips him 3 times and grabs him. Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang, shoot.
Better take my long round, short round. Dr. Jones!
Dr. Jones, help! Ouch!
I didn't know you
He
were a
says
pedophile,
help.
Dr.
He
Jones!
says, Dr. Jones, help.
Help!
I didn't know you were a pedophile, Dr. Jones!
You didn't know a lot.
It's pretty clear. It was written on my whip.
It's a
It says certified pedophile.
certified pedophile. That's weird.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
When I clack it, it says pedophilia. Pedophilia.
Pedophile.
Metal Gear Snark, the tank that apparently never went through high school. Nothing, nowhere, one by one. Rabbit Sween injecting nitroglycerin into baseballs for Little League whilst drooling. What would that do?
Damn.
Something.
Wouldn't that just shatter? Like, wait, nitroglycerin?
Something.
Something. I mean, it's pretty good. Pretty good answer, I guess.
What pisses me off is that it's right. Like it's
it,
accurate. It would do something.
it would.
Something. I don't know. Well. No, I can't do it anymore. Candace Owens' new rap name, Razzle Coon,
Oh my god.
but it's spelt stupid. Berserker, Broly, Gap, Shot, and Sweeney.
Razzle Coon.
Derek, the descriptions of hell and heaven mostly come from the Divine Comedy.
Well,
Yeah, we got that.
I don't think I spoke correctly or clearly what I was actually like kind of more.
I think he did. I think I don't know.
I don't know.
Things get lost in translation.
Yeah.
Sometimes people hear something maybe once and then write in. They don't re-listen to it.
yeah.
Translation.
Done that, yeah.
Transition.
What about elation?
What about gendertions?
Did you give it a listen?
Did
you love it?
Did you give her a sucking?
Did you give it a second? They, them? Who?
Get the hell out of here, you trigger. Candace Owens' new rap name. Okay, we read that. Suck It Off by Gaylor Swift.
Gaylor Swift. Suck it off.
I had an idea because I did a random cover of I'm Just a Kid because I just kind of felt like it. I Sucked a Dick works perfect for that.
I sucked a dick, and it felt like a nightmare. Or
I don't know.
How's the lyrics go?
I don't know. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare.
And
is the
life is a
lyric.
nightmare. Okay,
But like, I sucked a dick works perfect.
It does. I sucked a dick. I
I
think I'm gonna do Like a Stone, but I don't know if it should be Like a Bone.
Oh, I don't know.
It was like, but it's In Your Ass I Long to Be. You know, in your ass. I was like, I got to do that because people were all mad about the Linkin Park stuff, and I was like, I got to do his boy Chris Cornell now.
That's
in my jizz.
The motivation of that.
What did you say?
Falling
in my jizz?
Oh, I thought you said foaming with my jizz.
Ooh, God, there's a lot of ways you can go with it.
Wait, foaming with my jizz? No.
Foaming is crazy.
There's
That's psychotic.
There's something there.
I want
Foaming,
pizza so bad. Holy shit.
Flowing in my jizz.
Damn, pizza
Flowing in my cum.
Mike.
My cum.
Stop. That reminds me of calling it my crawl.
Dude,
Crawl.
All right. Suck It Off by Gaylor Swift. Ooh, RAR XD. Indiana Jones yelling, "Your name is Toby."
Oh, no.
What is that?
Damn.
What is that?
From Roots? Puta Kinte. Your name is Toby.
Your name Toby.
Yeah.
There's a video of a car salesman that is like the black guy. I sent it to Chris and you.
Oh shit, that is crazy.
When he was like, on the hardest set, I'm the realest nigga alive, and he's like, shut up, your name Toby.
That was crazy. That's what that is.
Dude, he broke character. He was like, we got a Honda car.
Anything for sales, man. It's crazy.
That was crazy, man.
That's one of the funniest things.
That's marketing now, though.
Yeah, it's true.
Racism, straight up racism.
Yeah. Just beat
racism.
Stevie Wonder in a staring contest. Moju Joju versus the Powerpuff Goebbels.
Oh my God, Powerpuff Goebbels. That's crazy, man.
Or Goebbels, I think you're supposed to.
I think it's Goebbels, even though it looks like Goebbels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's Goebbels again? I don't know.
Joseph Goebbels? Joseph?
You don't know him?
I know exactly what that is.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You don't know
The propaganda minister?
Yeah, you know my favorite actor?
My
Joseph Goebbels. That's not a name. That's just how I feel. How it feels to chew 5 cums. Damo Nation, Vaughn of the Dead. I'd let Shantae suck me off to completion in her monkey form. First of all, that's crazy.
Who's that?
Shantae is
the ape from Marvel?
No. Shantae is literally a character from a series called Shantae. I think it's like a side scroller action kind of hack and slash kind of thing. She's
Oh my god, the little genie girl, right?
Yeah, it's a genie girl.
Isn't that a kid?
I don't know.
I don't know anything about
I don't know
Shantae.
anything
So like
about-
SHANTE?
Yeah, I thought it was Shanti, but
Shantae. Oh, it's probably like Sharday, like that.
yeah, I
Shantae.
would.
It's SSHANTAE.
NTAE. Okay, got it. So that's Shantae for sure.
Yeah.
Shantae video game series.
I don't think it's necessarily a kid. I think it's just like a chibi.
Well, I mean,
I don't know anything about it though.
it may not be a kid, but
I've seen representations of her that are adult.
That look
I don't
more
really,
adult?
So I don't really know. I don't know
So-
if that's fan art though.
I wouldn't.
oh, I don't know. Yeah, when I'm just looking at this, like,
That's-
okay, here's the official Switch. I'm good, homie.
Yeah, that's
That's too small.
That's scary.
Unfortunately,
That's scary
I'm kind
word.
of good on that.
Good for you though, bro. Have live fast. And
What's her monkey form?
Who's this hunk though? I'll get it. This
What's
dude.
her monkey form? Because what if the monkey form is like a hulking gorilla? You know.
Ooh, well, let's see.
No.
Actually,
no.
let's see.
It's like saying I wouldn't fuck Gohan as
It's worse.
Oh, that is worse. That is somehow significantly worse.
Oh,
Go back to the child.
Damn it, bro.
I don't like y'all niggas, man. I don't like y'all.
That is a crazy fucking sentence.
I wore the scumbag shirt to the barbers.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I fucking love that,
Dude, I've seen that shirt.
Pictures, please.
Yeah, pictures. If you
you didn't do
take
it.
pictures in our merch, tag us on Twitter, Instagram. We do want to
Yeah.
get a collage going.
Yeah, absolutely. Snark Tank Team is that the Twitter as well?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Don't do it if you're stupid looking.
you just alienated half our audience.
Fuck.
The whole audience.
Oh no. Oh.
You didn't mean that.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Mr. Electric, send this N-word to the penis explosion chamber to have his penis exploded immediately. I can't believe we are already one underwear change away from 2025.
One underwear. Ew.
That's crazy.
Damn, this dude does the inside out shit.
Damn, bro.
The reverse.
The reverse.
Then the sideways.
What's the prereq?
Sideways. What's that even do? What's that?
You cut it
Does that mean
in the middle.
you pull your torso, or you pull your torso is in one of the legs,
No.
and then one of your legs is in the other legs, and then the waist is your other leg?
No, you cut it in the middle.
I don't even know
You
what
cut
that
it. It
is.
opens
It's
up.
just changing rotating the holes, kind of like putting your head through the sleeve of a t-shirt.
No, you cut it in the middle.
I'm not
you
listening
open it up
to you.
full, and then you fold it this way now, and you sew it.
What is the prerequisites for a potential?
That's so much work.
What are the prerequisites for a potential editor job? We have to make more money.
Oh yeah.
That's the prerequisite.
There's been a couple of inquiries about stuff like that and managerial stuff, but
Yeah.
it really does come down to making more money. If you niggas supported us,
Because the thing is, like, and to be fair, this isn't. I don't mean to speak for them, although I think they might agree. My perspective is, if we're gonna employ anybody, I want them to be paid really fairly, or
Not me.
well.
I wouldn't pay you. I'd fucking
that's
Well, I don't know. Because I don't know. I think for some reason it's really etched into my brain that Leafy like fucking is $20 okay. It really fucking bothers me, and I never ever want that to be a problem. And so for me, I'm just like, if we're gonna have a manager, I want him to be paid well. If we have an editor, I want him to be paid well. And
I'm thinking like a manager
LA's expensive.
would do like 10%. Like that's usually what a manager does.
at least 10%. Yeah.
I mean, that's just like because the managers take on a bunch of different ideas. They take on a bunch of different talent, and then so they take 10% of everybody's cut.
Yeah.
An editor, I don't know what exactly is the going rate, but what you're saying, it's 100% that. Otherwise, you would just hire cheap labor.
We would have hired so many cheap fucking.
I would have hired some guy in India.
Oh, you're fucking 17, and you think $10 a fucking year is amazing? Come edit for us. But
Look,
like,
man,
I don't know.
there's people that would even invest for free. It's just like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some people, but it's literally just, once we reach a significant margin, which I'm hoping at some point, I was like, nigga, we just need to get those out mid-roll ads and shit.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when those motherfuckers are throwing like, hey, promote this stupid bullshit, MeUndies or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
MeUndies?
Yeah, something. Because then
talking
that
about
would
your own
significantly
underwear?
bump things up, and it's like, oh man, we can afford a fucking salary. But
Yeah.
Right now, no, I don't want to do that, nigga. I live in California now.
Yeah.
I'm fucking.
Yeah, we're doing well, but like it's California, so it's expensive.
Yes, that is really the problem. Where I'm
That's the
like,
problem.
man, can we just not live here anymore?
I asked my
Move
girlfriend
everyone,
all the
every
time.
single. I just want to move everyone to cheap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it's like, I don't really take advantage of being California anymore. Like I don't.
Let's
go,
buy
I don't go to
a,
the beach very often or nothing.
Let's buy a trailer park in Appalachia and displace everybody.
Yeah,
Let's
no, not Appalachia.
Let's definitely
not there.
live in the Appalachian Mountains for sure.
I feel like I would get.
I would love that.
I would get Hills Have Eyes somehow, dog.
Fuck, dude.
You'd have a fucking inbred unicorn looking at
We
you.
wouldn't have to pay much. We'll just toss like a bag of donuts.
I'm pretty sure we're all somehow ODing on Fent, even if we don't. Like, it's just gonna happen.
It's in the air. It's in the air. I know it's here.
I literally had fentanyl coffee this morning.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It's pretty.
You're getting fucking both streams. You're using a dark and light at the same time, and you're overloading.
Yeah.
I kind of want to.
I'm cloak and dagger.
I'm cloak.
Let's see.
I thought their name was Smoke and N-word the first time
Smoke
I saw
and
it.
Edward. You should kill yourself. It's funny. It's fucking beautiful to see Ben Shapiro's fans gaining consciousness when he defends a health insurance CEO, Chris canonically eating ass with a bib.
Nice.
That is insane.
With a bib? That's serious business.
You're a
That
connoisseur.
is serious business.
You're Galactus the Devourer at that
I
moment.
love the idea of that. If not a bib, because that is kind of creepy. If at least like a napkin,
A bonnet.
how people would do
I
that.
wear a bib every time I have sex.
Because I spit up on myself.
Because I do spit. Sorry, I got nervous every single time.
I
get nervous every 10 minutes.
You're pounding away, puking all on you.
That's crazy. You're like fucking Will Smith, man.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's sick.
I'll never.
You're
I
not
can't
throwing
look
up.
at him the same. Ever since I've known that, I think about this. Every time this dude fucks a chick, he probably starts.
He
gagging.
runs to the bathroom and fucking throws up in the toilet like a fucking loser.
and then he fucking
then
men in blacks himself, so he forgets how embarrassing
He
it was.
has to hold his hair back.
That's so goddamn stupid.
Hold my hair back.
Say what? What?
I said, what?
Getting niggy with it.
Nah,
What is that?
guys. Nah, niggas.
Getting niggy. Nah, the niggas.
We gotta read this. We have so many names left, I'm pretty sure.
There's
too.
probably many names, and
We're on the first page still.
I didn't have my first meal. I gotta go to the store too. God
I
damn
gotta
it.
eat.
The sun's setting.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah, it is setting. I gotta go walk down to Ralph's or some shit.
Hot Ralph's.
Rumph,
I have no
rumph.
more wrapping paper, and I actually have to wrap something. I'm like, no.
Oh shit. Yeah.
That shit all is done. We do the Noches Buenas, so we're gonna be celebrating that tomorrow.
You speak American in this house.
Yeah, we do.
We're doing the good day, so we're celebrating it
Good
tomorrow.
day.
Yeah.
You guys are so. You're not even Mexican. What are you doing?
I'm with a Mexican family.
I
pretty
don't
much.
care. You
don't
Paulo,
care.
aren't you? I thought aren't you from
Fucking-
Haiti? I thought you were voodoo.
I'm not Haitian. I'm Jamaican. You fucking. And also, I'm from New York. You fucking jackass.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Look, just
I'm
because
pretty
you're in a
sure-
Mexican family doesn't mean you get to rub. You get to steal all their.
fucking eat, dick, die.
their
So,
little-
Cultural appropriation, bro.
Yeah.
appropriate. I'm just getting
I
presents.
do a
on the day.
podcast with you. I can't just sit here and be like, shit.
I thought your name was. God damn it! I thought your name
It
was
was Jean-Paul, Saint Paul,
I thought your name was Jacques Lafleur.
Jacques Lefebvre Baptiste.
Yeah, and Lafleur Baptiste the fourth, and
Shit, I ain't tripping.
I thought you were like we like the voodoo here.
I'm not
The
Haitian.
voodoo, baby.
I'm not Haitian.
Hey,
I'm agnostic.
are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
You're French, right?
But I feel like I'm pretty sure.
Oui.
Pretty sure I.
He's
We,
Kingston.
nigga, we.
Pretty sure
Yeah.
I know you.
Indiana Jones is a pedophile, yes?
Yes,
Yes, it is very interesting.
My wife is a Mexican and I hate her. We wish to beat her up. I don't know how French people sound.
Yeah, it was starting to sound a little Speedy Gonzalez when he was speaking.
Hey!
Speedy Gonzalez.
Hey, Holmes!
Wait, how does he?
Arriba!
Arriba.
Arriba!
Necesito
Vámonos. Vámonos, my niggas.
Ayúdame, por favor!
Dame los regalos, por favor.
And then there was who was the other guy? There was Speedy Gonzalez, and then he had like
Ricky
a-
Spanish.
No, it was
No, that's some New
It was
Yorker.
Speedy Gonzalez and it was Slow Mo Ricardo.
It was you're close.
Slow Mo Ricardo.
It was Rodriguez, slow something.
Oh,
He was like a slow man.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Shut the fuck up and
Actually,
read the name.
no, I'm not. I'm serious.
Read
That is that not the character?
Yeah, that's the character we've been saying the whole. You didn't just dawn upon it. We've been saying it.
No. You guys were talking about Fast Mouse.
Oh my god, Fast Mouse. Isn't he crazy, Jean-Jacques Lefebvre Boublier?
We're Moshe.
What the fuck is going on? Chris canonically answered the
Russia.
Osama bin Laden waking up, but instead of 72 virgins, it's one Donald Trump. Colons are red, violence is blue.
Colons are red.
Donald Trump bringing Osama bin Laden back to life and trying to pay him to start a war on terrorists, but he can't speak Arabic. Yuri Naka is out of prison. What did you do, Chris? I don't know who that is. Yuji Naka, you mean? R is far from J on the keyboard. It's not
Should
a
I
typo.
know who that is?
I don't know who Yuri Naka is. I know who Yuji Naka is.
Who's Yuji Naka?
Yuji Naka is the creator of Sonic.
Oh, I
Or
thought
about
that nigga
whole-
was dead.
All that
No,
fucking,
he
what
went
you call
to
it
prison
shit?
for insider trading.
Yeah, all
Who
that
died?
shit.
Somebody didn't somebody related to a Sega product die?
I don't know. Fucking
No,
Neil
sorry.
Druckmann.
No, not even close. It was Yu-Gi-Oh.
Nigga Naba,
It was the nigga Naka.
What are you
Nagamura.
saying?
Nigga Naka Nagamura.
What's his name of the samurai?
Nigga Naka Nagamura.
Naga Nuga Magu, nigga.
This feels
Oda Nobunaga?
This
Yeah, Oga
feels,
nigga.
this feels like a problem.
Oga nigga.
Oda Nobunaga?
Noble niggas. Nah, they're noble nigga. Yeah, there you go.
Nobu nigga. Nigga.
Nijo Obo
He
nigga.
just said the N word there.
Oh no!
With no attempts.
Because it's only one syllable. It's Oda. So I was like, how do I put nigga in Oda?
Nigga.
So nigga, Nobu nigga.
That's it.
Death.
And his black
Jack the world's fastest Maori
samurai.
You nigga. You nigga.
Nigskay.
begging you to put the show in title. Oil me up until I glisten like a brand new PSP. Yo, brand new PSP. Dude,
Those
that
motherfuckers
thing,
were shining.
those things shone.
I need one. I feel it's a little shameful.
I
don't have
actually
one.
have a PSP in my house.
I keep
I
pussying
found
out
one.
on buying one.
They cost too much.
They're just at that price point where I'm like, I know I'm not going to use it this much.
I know exactly what you mean.
but I do want one.
They cost too much.
I know exactly what you mean. If I didn't have responsibilities and shit, I would buy one. But I feel
Because then it's the games too. I got to get the games.
If I don't have a
I guess I
stupid
could hack
girlfriend,
it,
I
but
wouldn't.
like,
yo.
I'm not going to have the patience to do that.
right.
Hacking
That's true.
It's like hack
That's
your,
true.
hack your Steam Deck, dude. At that moment, you know,
I don't need to.
everything about a PSP is worse than the Steam Deck. That's the
No,
thing.
but the thing about the PSP that I like is literally like the machine.
Just
like
having it.
holding the machine and like
Opening
the
a
style
little-
of it, the fucking silver thing, the silver ring on the back with PSP in the middle and the fucking It's I don't know, man. That thing was cool as fuck. I felt like a badass with that thing.
I
I had way more porn than I should have.
Huh?
I had way more porn on mine than I should have.
I didn't have. I think it was because I was a little bit older. Like I didn't like we weren't doing that,
Yeah.
and I was like, damn. I
We
missed
used to
out.
just keep folded magazine papers of pictures of pussies.
I would just
I
come
am
all
old
over
enough
this
to
magazine.
where I for sure beat off to Sports Illustrated at some point.
I was not there.
Yeah, because like they were the Sports Illustrated, the swimsuit edition.
I definitely came on a Sears catalog.
I definitely come to
No,
my
you
own.
didn't.
I did. I swear.
I definitely came my own.
I still have it.
Out of
See?
it's drippings.
It's in a humidor.
I would vomit
I would
instantaneously.
bring it out. I would smile, and then I would
Like
also vomit.
Goku, instant vomit.
Oh! Do you disappear?
It was like my fucking nephew last night. My nephew, we had a party
his
at my
family
house,
again.
and we put on. He's like he's like maybe like 3 months old.
He's like, "What's up, Casey? What's
What's going? But he was every time you put on Mickey Mouse, he gets excited. Like literally, it's fucking creepy that even little kids can get excited by shit like that. But
They're excited by cartoons?
Yeah, like he starts kicking in like stuff like that, and it's like what the shit.
Did you see?
What?
Do you know that old video of like the little? It's like a toddler, and he's like, or she's like, I think it's like, I can't remember what she's looking at. She's looking at like a pen in like a farm full of like, I don't
Look
know,
at all those
squirrels.
chickens.
Look at all those chickens.
Yeah.
Did you see what that's from?
No.
So this lady on TikTok was like, I just fucking discovered something. And she's watching like a Mickey Mouse cartoon with her kids. And Goofy comes in. It's like Mickey Mouse's Playhouse or something, or Clubhouse. And he goes in and he sees a pen full of like animals that aren't chickens. And he's like, look at all these chickens. And so that baby is making a reference. And we all just missed it.
Oh,
We just all thought it was a stupid idiot
A
kid
dumb
who was like,
baby.
"Oh, you dumb baby! You don't even know what a chicken is."
dumb kid.
Slap it
Yeah, you fucking
slowly. That slow slap you did.
Power, just like
Yeah, you got to charge up a little bit. It's like Street Fighter Alpha. Like before you would do your super,
yeah, just
it would make this, and I'm like, oh,
I wish I
Like-
could do that.
yeah.
I wish charging up violence made a sound.
I wish I could
It
charge
needs
like a
to.
spinning back kick so I could break someone's sternum with it with one kick.
Breaking a sternum.
like
dude.
the whole kick is just the ball of my foot hitting a part of your body, and you're just like
How long until porn stars get Fortnite icon skins? Since Sween's black and Lily's Mexican, y'all should name your
What?
kid Rodriguez.
Her last name is not Rodriguez.
Rodriguez goes pretty hard.
Rodriguez is awesome.
We're probably gonna do the whole double last name thing for her.
Of course, so Mexican.
great.
God,
I don't care, man.
You can totally.
does she do the double last name?
No, she doesn't.
So why would she do it now?
I don't know. I don't even care.
Okay.
I don't even care. She doesn't have to take my name even. I don't give a fuck about any of it. I'm like, what, dude? I don't give a shit about.
Well, yeah, because old name is a slave name. That's why.
Oh yeah, I'll say my name. Yeah, Jameson. Yeah, sure. Fucking black Native American Hispanic guy. Just fucking
All right. Big meaty stinks. 1 billion to every person on the planet will cost 8 sextillion. Also, shout out to Hannibal Buress.
Sextillion? That's because I thought the sex would mean would be a 6.
It is 6, yeah.
So if you're gonna give everybody $1 billion and you do that 8 billion times, and he said how many?
8 sextillion.
8 sextillion? I'll take his word for it.
It'd be like
I'm not gonna do math
because
factor of 8 thing there.
So 8 and then sextillion zeros. Or I guess in whatever.
We're out of my wheelhouse.
I'm
not a math guy.
You know the math thing where it's like when you do a number, you do the arrow and the factor of a number at the top?
Sure.
Yeah, it'd be that. It'd be like a billion with that many 8s.
Andy, the
Now,
man who's handy.
I appreciate you doing that. Write it out, please.
Forever dandy. Yeah, write it out.
Die.
Yeah, show your work.
Don't stop until you finish.
Yeah,
though.
I need a proof.
Listen. Show your work. Andy, the man who's handy, is now back to S tier and Forever dandy.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck? That was crazy.
When it's on the standing, it's so loud.
But yeah, because it's like probably like a focal metal point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, really cool.
Large Marge is so. Large Marge is so fucking hot. Sweeney canonically.
Who's Large Marge again?
I don't know.
I know that name.
I just read these, you know, like I don't know.
Large Marge.
I forget who Large Marge is. I feel like it's like a wrestler or something.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. He's a fat fucking.
No,
idiot.
I've heard Large Marge.
Oh my god, Large Marge is the fucking villain from Pee-wee's Playhouse.
That would have never been my guess.
Let me see.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure,
Let me
Large
see.
Marge.
Let me see this babe.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah. Okay, I do remember Large Marge.
Sween canonically basting an unborn child in Caribbean. I don't know how to
She
say
was
that.
referenced in something recently I watched.
Oh man.
I thought these were titties.
Sween's cannot.
Those are eyes.
Those are eyes.
Those are titties. And I was like, why the fuck is this after Large
You
Marge?
just haven't seen that. You just haven't seen that movie.
You're just thirsty,
That's
bro.
immediately recognizable. I remember that frame anywhere.
I think you need a bust.
I'm
Heat
backed
Smoker.
up. I'm backed up
Heat
for
Smoker is
shit.
going off to Vegas.
Who's going to Vegas?
I don't know. Heat Smoker.
Oh, have fun.
Yeah, have fun.
Go to Texas Roadhouse if you've never been. It's fucking delicious.
That's some good fucking bread, man. The Actually,
they actually do.
I'm not kidding.
They actually do. Because first I
Texas-
was like, when you said that, I was like, wait, that's true.
dude, for real, man. Like Texas Roadhouse bread is crazy.
Good bread.
Yeah, have fun in Vegas. Last time I was there, my phone exploded.
Damn, that was all the way to back in
That was the last time I was in Vegas. Well,
2019.
2019, just before the pandemic.
Was that
or
the
the
last
summer
time you
before the
went?
pandemic? Yeah, that was the last time I've been to
Oh,
Vegas.
wow.
That
was
my phone exploded, and I had to wander to a Verizon wireless drunk at 2:30 in the
That
afternoon.
was so weird that your phone exploded. Like, I've never seen that before.
Me neither. I think what happened was like the heat was melting the waterproofing liquid on my phone. So it would come out, and I had a white phone back then. So like I would pick my phone up sometimes, and I would like see like black goo.
Oh yeah,
kind of coming out the side. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I had no concept of like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And I would just play with it. I would just keep.
You're a dumbass making it worse. It tastes bad.
Dude, it was really delicious.
Radioactive.
Dude, it was really salty. It was really good.
It was really
and so like in Vegas, it just got too hot, and I guess like enough, and I brought it underwater because it was like I figured like, oh, it's a waterproof phone.
Well,
it's hot. This probably would help at least a little bit, cool it off. And it usually does work, actually.
Yeah, I get the concept.
But I had already taken so much of the waterproofing liquid out that I think it just got in and then popped something. And so my phone, the screen didn't work, but the audio did. So I could be like, Siri, direct me to Verizon Wireless. And so I had to just like listen to audio directions while I was drunk in Vegas.
That's fun. That's crazy.
Yeah, I looked insane because I was still dripping, I think.
Turn left into traffic.
Okay.
If you say so.
Wow.
I fucking hate Vegas. I never want to go back to that place ever again. man.
It's
I
funny.
didn't hate it. I just I don't know.
I
It's
actually
too hot, man.
It
it is hot
too
as
hot.
fuck.
It's like that's
When I lived in North Vegas, I actually enjoyed it though, man. I didn't enjoy that I didn't see any greenery and shit. But
Yeah.
like besides that, damn man, only like 200K people live there.
I had a cousin who lived up
Fucking
there.
awesome.
I had a cousin who lived up there, but then they found him dead, raped by scorpions.
Oh well,
Yeah.
it happens.
they were still fucking it when they found him. Actually,
The getting raped by scorpion, it happens.
It's a fact of life up there.
fact of life.
Facts
In
of
the
life.
the in-game currency in Call of Duty is called CP. Gids, Sweeney flossing his tooth gap with Shannon Sharp's colon, sucking on the phallus what the fuck is that? Sucking on profalazine?
Promethazine.
It says profalazine.
Oh, Oh, so like a
Stupid.
cock-laced drug, I guess.
Yeah,
profalazine.
That's pretty hot.
I can't put down the cock. Big
I
pee
can't put down the cock.
Big pee-pee, big pimpin', by JC but gay.
That's great.
Gerald getting golf clubbed by Abby in Witcher 4.
Oh,
so
God.
stupid.
You said Gerald.
Is Geralt?
He wrote it must have autocorrected.
I know, but it says Gerald, so I'm thinking of Gerald from Hey Arnold.
from Hey Arnold. Damn.
the only not fucked up person in the series getting killed.
Who?
Bash, bash,
Gerald?
bash, bash, bash.
Gerald is not bad. He's a
Bash,
fine.
bash,
he's
bash,
the only
bash.
fine
I mean,
kid.
Arnold's the most normal one.
Bash,
That's why
bash,
it's
bash, bash, bash.
It's literally those two.
like- Yeah.
They're just kids. That's it.
Everybody else has some fucking satanic thing wrong with them.
Everybody else is like a fucking serious
Eugene
problem.
is literally cursed. Like, he gets hurt every moment.
That's true. He is cursed.
He's a Jewish kid, right? No, the big kid's a Jewish kid.
I mean-
probably.
Jewish coded, I think.
I mean,
Probably.
He's not in the completely stereotypical way, right? But
I think
his name's Eugene.
The only person that's not Jewish there is Arnold and Gerald, probably. I feel like everybody else is Jewish. Actually.
he's an allegory for Judaism because the world destroys him.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Hey man, you might be onto something.
Hey, man.
Scatting
Scatting in the Holy Ghost and As the Abyss Takes You. Please listen to Bubble Underwater by Primal Beast on Spotify. No!
Primal Beast, eh?
Kevin Durant's feet. Dr. Manlover, How We Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Cock. Fuck you, I ain't paying my TV license, bitch. Mr. Pants. Boomer saying racism just isn't what it used to be. Fuckface Unstoppable. Cardboard Pie. Longtime question asker, first time listener. A real man never speaks ill of Jimbo. Jolly old dipshit.
Jimbo.
I don't know. Yeah, I was watching. You know the character in Huck Finn, right?
No.
Which one? There's a few.
Jim.
Edward Jim.
Edward
Yeah.
Jim.
You said Huck Finn. I was like,
I
no?
saw this Family Guy thing where they must have been doing like a. They were doing like it's like the Star Wars thing where they're like, I'm Luke, but it's Peter, and it's like, hi, I'm Huck Finn. What's half of your name?
Yeah.
There's another skit.
He's like, no, that's all words.
He's like, he says it, and he's like, and then he just calls him N-word Jim, and he's like,
Thank you.
It's like very kind, thank you, when he
Thank
calls him
you.
N-word Jim instead of the actual.
So crazy.
I was so happy reading that shit in school. Oh my God. That shit.
We did it. I was actually annoyed that my schools didn't read it, and it wasn't like they shied away from it.
Yeah.
we just didn't read it, and I was like, ah,
Yeah,
Dude,
you
what's
and-
crazy about,
you
like,
and
in my
the three
school-
other black people in your school were like, oh man.
yeah, basically.
I mean,
it was our time.
We would read it every day in math.
Chris, get up here and fucking read Huck Finn again.
yeah,
I don't really want to. I don't think this is funny.
Say it.
it's funny. Say
Out
it.
loud.
Say it now.
Say it. Stand in front of this parabola and say the N-word.
This parabola.
That's crazy.
AI Batman explains to you the dangers of Trump's America. Got a 2-month. Yeah, that's right. Forgot that we even did that.
What do we do?
When Batman turns to the camera and explain, we made a
The
Joker
Woker.
Joker 3 Woker 1. We're back. AI Batman explains to you the dangers of Trump America. Got a 2-month free trial for premium. Holy shit, I'm never going back. Gangrene Peen dreamed about Ronald McDonald with a bowl cut, frowning in black and white. Woke up cackling.
What the fuck?
That's a vivid image that I understand why you would
I
laugh.
had a
Jolly
dream-
old dipshit,
I had
the
a
ace of
dream
parades.
that Ronald McDonald was tried to pull me out of my window in the middle of the night when I was a kid. That was like my first nightmare about clowns.
You know what's
Really
scary about
fucked me
that
up.
is if he didn't make sounds at all.
Oh,
He was
yeah,
laughing.
If he was just
He's
like
just on
stone
business.
faced, if he was just stone faced, like
And I'm fighting him, and there's no give.
He's
There's
not
no like shaking his arm. It's
He's
just
not staring at you either, which is kind of creepier.
yeah, he's like staring past you.
It's
kind
just
of.
like, yeah, just like
1,000-yard stare.
You know in dreams where you can't hurt people in your dreams. Every time you fight somebody, it's like fucking.
people
Sometimes like
every
slow
dream.
motion
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
One time, there was one time I had like a nightmare where I think
Slow
it was
motion dick, like you're just penetration.
No. What's that taking too long, dude? It was like the guy from Scream. He like scared me. He was trying to kill me.
Oh, like
and
Ghostface?
Yeah, and I hit him. And I hit him hard, and I hit him 2 more times, and he was like, "I'm sorry," and he left. And that was the end of my dream one time.
That sucks.
He was like, "I'm
Self-hating.
sorry."
And he casually walked off
Self-hating.
like a fucking NPC.
Self-hating yoo-hoo-holic.
Damn.
Nice.
The spider skittering up your pee stream. Ew.
Ooh.
Kingston is a furry. Chaozu's wife
That's true.
isn't canon and is a doll.
Not yet.
Beast Mister curing cancer to spite Jimmy.
Mister.
We're gonna help a blind man see.
Wow.
Beast Mister joins the chat.
Oh man, that is a drop. Would be good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Imagine Mr. Beast makes a video where he cures I don't know, Ray Charles. Is he alive still?
I don't know. No, he's not. No,
Who's
he's
the one who's alive still?
Stevie Wonder.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
cures Stevie Wonder.
Dude, it is profoundly weird that there are two blind black pianists
that are fantastic.
that are famous for the same. You know what I
It's
mean? That's
funny.
very weird.
It's
Like I get them
funny.
mixed up often in my head, but I don't think it's like a racist thing because I feel like it's like weird that they get.
Not exactly. They make sort of different music, but like I understand. Like it's,
You know what I mean?
I get it though. Like I get it.
You're racist.
It's like getting Mark Anthony and freaking
Fucking-
Mark Anthony and fucking my lawnmower fucking mixed up. It's like,
And your lawnmower?
yeah, my lawn guy.
That's crazy, Mark Anthony.
It's like-
I get Mark Anthony
You
mixed
called
up.
him a lawnmower.
I mean, what does he do?
He does mow lawns. He's a
And does he
lawnmower.
not also rake leaves?
He's a rakist.
He's a rakist. He's a raker.
Rake. Damn, that's a crazy title.
Let's not. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. For
He
everywhere
does it around the neighborhood. He's a serial rakist.
Serial rakist.
Yeah, when he speaks English, he's a good guy.
Serial rakist, man. You need to be raked.
You need your lawn.
And you know what's great about him is that our serial rakist, he takes care of all of the statues around the property.
No, so he's a figure rakist.
He's a statutory rakist.
That's a
Yes,
statutory rakist.
Yeah.
I could rake your daughter's lawn.
He also brings me cereal.
Lawn.
Lawn, that's what I mean, man.
Oh my God! She Pipkin on my Pippa,
Poor
Smitchy the
Father
kid,
Lord.
living
Poor favor.
the living end are Australian, and we're huge here.
Oh, nice. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. She Pipkin on my Pippa Possum was actually homeless, but now they're back. Shannon Sharp's colon falling out on Shannon Sharp's colon falling out on Instagram Live. Oh shit!
Oh,
My colon done fell out on Instagram again.
Again.
Hope Zuckerberg don't ban me.
Yeah, Zuckerberg.
Is it Meta or Facebook?
I don't know. I'm just fucking got my colon out.
They put
I'm too
Johnny
tall.
Silverhand
I'm
in
too
Fortnite.
tall for VR.
They put Johnny Silverhand in Fortnite.
Oh yeah,
I did see that,
I
yeah.
saw that. Yeah.
I just don't care. I
gonna
do.
get
I've been thinking about playing Cyberpunk again though.
I'm gonna get it.
I never will.
I love that game
It's too
so much.
like there's certain games like that where it's like Skyrim's so easy to play because like the intro is like 5-10 minutes and then you're out into the world. But like Cyberpunk is
isn't.
like it's like a whole bunch of missions you got to do.
You can't really start doing whatever you want until after you get the chip.
Yeah, and that's kind of it's not deep into the game, but it's like deeper than
It's an hour. It's at least an hour of gameplay.
minimum.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Love that game though.
I'm just here so I don't get killed.
I started
Sweeney
BG3
flosses
again.
with his own piss. Yummy.
Of course he did. Nice.
Did you hear about Lucanus's brother Succonis?
Yeah.
Star Coffee. Yeah. I can't do what you did. That's crazy how quick that was.
Yeah. How long do you think Rook would last in Baldur's Gate 3?
Rook?
Yeah.
I think he you wouldn't recognize him because he'd be a mind flayer. Like he would not like he would
just be a mind for instantly. He'd pour in there and it'd turn it to a
yeah, there's no chance.
Star
dude.
Coffee. Put the mass back in Chris mass.
God, they
My
made him
massive
so
cock.
shitty.
He's so lame.
Chris was right. American Dad is
Sucks.
pretty funny. Roger's not as wrong as shit. IMO. Transfam Gremlin. Yush. What brings you in from New York
So
City?
mad about that.
What brings you in from New York City, Mr. Defoe? Sween asked. Defoe smiled a menacing grin that contorted into maniacal laughter.
Nice. Suck my cock, Kingston.
Bombs.
He forces you to fillet him, and then he throws a bomb while it's happening.
I block gay people. You're gay.
You're gay now.
It's like it's like an impact grenade too. It's not even like a frag.
Yeah.
It's like the second any force is implied, it explodes.
He doesn't even get a chance to. It doesn't even leave his hand. Pretty much, he tries to throw it and it moves like.
Well, he slaps it
this
onto you like a
much.
pie, like a clown with a pie.
He does it before he comes to. So he's
Correct,
Yeah,
Canadian.
right.
I'm Jimmy Olsen, and my
Psycho.
colon fell. It's your boy Shawnee D, friendly neighborhood sex offender. Cerberus Agent 267, RFK Jr. I miss Reggie. It goes like this: her balls, her dick, the sequin gloves. She tugs my nips. The drag show queen is moaning hallelujah. Nice.
That's wow.
It's not bad. Well written, actually.
Hallelujah. Good song.
Yeah, it's good. 3XO getting no work done because of diarrhea. God save me.
Oh, poor guy.
Hey, man, you can get not an excuse for the boss. Get your work done on the toilet.
Yeah.
Damn.
Slurping, stroking, smoking, joking. Emoticon's going like this. My bowel movement is so bloody, I named my toilet Sandy Hook. Emoticon's going like this. Drip MH, the Lord of all drip. Chris is right. The Temple of Doom is awesome. Anyone who doesn't like it can suck the shit out of my butthole.
You damn right. Fun ass movie.
Obi won't you blow me. Waiting for the Sween hunting tier. I want his pelt. Kremlin the Gremlin. Amanda hug and kiss.
Nice.
Drinking Squirrel Girl's ass crack sweat. Beast Mr. Blinding Kids. Limp Dick Skit. Singing It's Just One of Those Gays. When you don't want to get cucked, everybody's fucked. Every dick is sucked. I think you did that.
It's
Verbatim.
Very not verbatim.
Or damn close.
It's very close. Stop. Stop. Is that a fucking hippo? What the hell, dude? Ew. Damn, bro. Damn. I hate that shit, dude.
Show me that again so I can show the camera what you thought. Let me please stop rocking like a fucking autist.
Fucking moon eggs, fucking
Let me show the camera
Come on. Come on, man. Why somebody gotta take a picture of that shit, dude? What the
They
fuck?
had your reaction, but they had
I would
your
not
reaction.
pull out my phone for that. Not that.
Is that a fucking hippo?
What's going on there?
Oh man, that's
Oh shit. Link. All right. Sweeney's 4 acres and a mule are his tooth gap and Lily.
Oh shit!
Uh,
Oh shit!
Kingston, what is Krakoa? What is Krakoa X-Men and why is it a big deal?
Krakoa is like the sovereign nation of X-Men only that they kind of removed themselves to and decided to stay there, excluded from everybody. People acknowledge it to Israel, but the thing is that Krakoa didn't belong to anybody. So it's a huge different thing. It's like a fucking a religious state, and it's like, well, yeah, but they're not.
Yeah.
They're by themselves.
you just
They're
got
not-
hit by a.
That laugh really took a lot of energy.
Oh,
And I have not eaten,
that's right.
so I'm gonna move.
yeah, I don't have any snacks on me, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're good.
That shit fucking whoa-wee.
Wow.
It does
That's gonna
something.
be stuck in our heads now.
Dude, it totally.
Wage Slave 583 Rapini
I
Brothers.
might need a shirt. I might just make a shirt for myself that has
Of Louis Armstrong's
saying,
smiling face.
Wow.
Wage Slave 583 Rapini Brothers. Carl Urban daring Jack Quaid to stick his hand in a deep fryer for the Novocaine movie. Donkerson. Oi, Yui. This was gonna be a colon joke, but the constant killed it in the same fucking episode. They said it started it in.
The colon's good.
Colon's still going
It's
strong.
still going.
My colon's still going strong.
yeah.
Gade 6 PP. The face I drew on Chris's head is just that Tim Waltz face. Oh, that makes sense.
That Tim Waltz face is great.
That's the Verily print, I guess.
Right. That
He
is
put Tim Walls'
That is
face on
totally
my
that.
head.
That is totally that. Fucking
That's so
thing.
crazy.
That is exactly what that's great. I love that.
And a happy new year, you throat goats. Thank you.
You too,
too,
nigga.
man. Hey, man. Hey, my dad used to punish me by publicly embarrassing me with Tard Speak too. That's funny.
Oh yeah.
Me be fishy, man. The 90s are great. Me be fishy. Jay Leno witnessing 9/11, turning to the person beside him saying, "You see this shit?" John Strickland, Mercs 1889, Jingle Bell Rock, skibbity 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 got. I hate you. I hate you for making me do that. The first Judge Keith David. At first, I thought his name was Asmon. At first, I thought his name was Asmongoloid.
As Mongoloid. I mean, it's appropriate.
Oh, I read it as Asmongold too. That's what. That's what fucking got me. Watching Sween.
Marvel, what is this?
I hate the new video. The way they do videos now. By the way, on iOS.
What's going on?
You gotta pay close attention. You gotta pay close attention.
This is a waste of my time.
Look, pay
Was that
attention.
was that like?
Does he have a hard cock?
Yeah, was that like his dick that swung?
His
That's
dick is on
like
there.
it's like.
It's just on there a little bit, and you're like,
Wait a minute.
Watching Sween expand like
he's
a
got a
balloon
lot
was
of weird
funny.
body parts.
That's
Archie
not an
Bunker's
accident.
cuck chair, pre-Roz. I can definitely impregnate Sween's tooth gap. Blake 896. Who do you think you are? I am. Long-time masturbator, first-time comer. Oh, congratulations. Do you think Brian Thompson's last words were "Whoa"? It's the most wonderful time to be queer. Alaskan Oilfield Trash, Kazuhira the racial pain Hurricane Miller. Ah, God.
Isn't the video the little kid screaming the N-word 3 times and his parents coming in and catching him in the middle of saying and whooping his ass?
I did see that.
That video made my day.
Oh
better,
yeah.
bro.
That is good.
Yeah, I just heard that recently.
He said it magically. He said like a spell.
It was very whimsical.
N-word, N-word, N-word.
And his dad magically appeared.
And then immediately, like,
It's like fucking Gandalf in the fifth.
no, it made me say it.
Literally, his parents probably heard him say it before, and he was like, "I didn't say it." And they were like, "All right."
hearing racist children
You're
get
gonna get
beaten
you.
through low bitrate microphones is fucking great.
Beautiful.
It is art. It's art imitating life.
People were
imitating
like,
art.
bro, that shit was good. That was
It's good. It's good. Young Sheldon Gadding. What?
I like that one
Young
you sent
Sheldon
me.
Gadding thrown
That
off a
girl's like,
cliff? I don't know.
Ugly. And we're dunk.
Texas tater salad. Steve Urkel viciously raping Alf for science. Saliva. Dick cum. Nikki Ziggy.
Dick come.
52 Shades of Gay. Paul Joseph Watson's hands here. Chris lives
Nice.
at. Oh wait, that's my actual address. I'm not reading that out. You psycho. Nice.
Hot.
It was 4 hours almost.
We're almost done. We're almost done.
3:48.
Merry Christmas.
Hey man, we're fucking
Happy holidays.
This is your gift. Holidays are coming. We're not putting anything.
Yeah, we don't
out.
have it. We don't have time for an extra ammo.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we're gonna take.
We're
take
not
a week.
recording on fucking
Christmas Day
Christmas
proper.
Day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
we'll hit you. We'll be back on schedule next week. But yeah, this
Them niggas got to catch up, man. They like we put out actually a really long episode, 287. I think it was fucking long as shit.
Yeah.
Or 286, whichever. They have a lot of shit to work with. Merry Christmas.
it'd be
Merry
grateful.
Christmas. It'll be good.
Yeah.
Be grateful I'm not fucking your dad right now.
Oh my god.
We do want to. I do want to like. I do want to in January figure out. I downloaded. I think the right softwares to use to do the What is it? The
watch party thing?
The movie thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna do. I can't find Borderlands anywhere, but I imagine it'll
I
be.
can order it. I can get it on Amazon. It's
Is it
fine.
on Amazon?
It's probably
Yeah.
like what? It can't be that much, right?
It's worth it. It's worth
All right,
it.
yeah.
We'll make it back. Don't worry. It's
All
not.
right, all right, yeah, we'll do that. Probably in January. But yeah, thanks. We're not gonna do that yet. We'll do it at the end.
Yeah.
52 Shades of Gay. Paul just wants his hands here. Okay, fix the RSS feed, or I'm gonna do something drastic.
It is fixed.
Don't fix it.
Yeah, I know. Now I'm unfixing it.
Yeah,
want
so
something drastic.
we figured out what the situation was. I think, right?
Yeah, it has to be those. See, nobody was saying. Here's my thing. Nobody was saying that it had anything to do with the Patreon RSS feed.
Yeah.
Because apparently, now here's the thing that I'm a little bit skeptical of, because I don't want niggas getting free shows, man. Like, you know, this is we put out the shows. I don't want this to be like some type of workaround where some people were getting like, because some person sent me a screenshot, or I think maybe it was what you showed me.
Yeah,
and it showed that the extra ammo in the feed and all that stuff. So I'm like, okay, that must be the Patreon RSS feed. But I'm like, I hope that isn't some workaround where some fucking crafty guys like getting free shows and stuff, and I'm like, hey, you bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, you son bitch.
It's built into it. You have to expect at some point.
So if that's the case, I just don't want somebody who's getting free shit to be complaining, because then I'll bash their brains out.
Yeah. But we did.
That's classic history. That's classic the world. People that are taking shit for free, like,
that actually, I guess that's true.
But we fixed it, right?
It should be working now. As one person even told me, everything's good.
Yeah,
I'm sure everybody got the new episode that just dropped. Yeah.
So the issue was essentially that the software or the company that we use, like they had it like an update and they changed the way they do things, and then we had an option there was an option, I think, to keep things the same or do it the new way.
Yeah.
And we just opted to keep things the same, keep things simple, but apparently like it just wasn't compatible
that
with
fucks it up. The RSS now goes through the new way.
Yeah.
And
it confused the shit out of me because every time I would check the RSS feeds, it seemed normal, and then I checked the Patreon, I was like, oh, okay. I didn't even think to do that.
Yeah,
I always just check the Patreon or the unlisted YouTube video because we make the show.
Right.
But yeah, so that should be fixed. I'm sure this is an older name.
Sure.
But
Have fun.
have fun.
Whoa, we fixed it. RSS. What does that stand for? Real sexy sex?
Brilliant. Brilliant. What's your name?
Louis.
Ray.
Damn.
Luigi Armstrong.
Luigi Armstrong.
Kill the little nigga. Kill the nigga. That's right.
Preheated toast. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Badly brave dog. The colon hunter. Aetherian needs help lowering his weapon in Halo 3. Orange Man Hunter. Please fix your podcast RSS feed, Snarkies. We did it. Nafram, Melphis 1. You read the last page.
It's probably gonna be a name.
It's probably like 2. Hey man, we're growing.
King of Haphazard. Bye, guys. Happy fucking holidays.
Yeah, Merry
Let's
Christmas.
Go.
Happy holidays.
We're
Happy
on
New
fucking
Year.
4 pages, guys.
Happy
Isn't
everything.
that crazy, man?
Yeah.
4 pages.
Let's fill up the 4th one, and then we got to talk about maybe making it $26.
just $1 higher.
Like, that's gonna change. I can't do this anymore.
No, enough.
You guys have gone too far.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for stopping by. We'll catch you in the new year.
Yeah.
All right. You gonna be safe?
Peace to the Middle East.
Don't be safe. Please, peace in the Middle East. Also, we should do something about Russia, right? Like, probably should do something about Russia.
Not my problem.
Yeah, whatever.
All right.